meow, 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 meow. Jackie killed me. Meow, 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 meow. Jackie killed me. I was a retarded cat, so why did Martling leave the kitchen door ajar?
Hey, we all make mistakes, but don't make the same mistake that Jackie made. Purina Cat Chow was Timmy's favorite food, but he won't be chowing down anymore because Jackie left the friggin' door open. A public service message from the Safety First for Cats Council.
Oh, Howard, he's hung like a safety pin, and his nose, it hangs over his chin. Still, he is the very best that has been in radio entertainment. Zookeepers, hey, you better leave town because soon you'll be losing your ground. Check your shorts. Yes, I'll bet that they're brown. Stern means entertainment. So what if he gets no respect? As long as Infinity keeps cutting his checks, maybe someday he can mention Project X. If things go kablooey, he's still got his movie. Hey, radio, for him it's just fine. He doesn't need to work with television slime. He's on E, but it's a show you can't find. The world is a radio. The radio is a world of entertainment. Hey, yes, sir. Is everybody happy? I'm not. I've got Ernest Borgnine on my breath. So what if he gets no respect? As long as Infinity keeps cutting his checks, yes, sir. Maybe someday he can mention Project X. If things go kablooey, he's still got his movie. Hey, Howard has nightmares when he's asleep. That he'll still be on the air at 103 with the testy and toothless boy Gary. He's stuck in radio. He's stuck in radio entertainment. Yes, sir. Oh, Christ, I think I stained my shorts on that last high note.
Stern. Blowing farts, breaking balls, tune him in, my good man. Time to kick back and listen to Howard Stern, snickety snooch.
Morning, everybody. What's happening? Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Man, I didn't want to come up. There's Robin. I didn't want to come back to work in the worst way. We were up for a whole week.
Harder, huh?
What?
It's getting harder and harder.
Yeah. I was digging being off. I didn't do anything, but I just dug being off.
It's nice not to have anything to do.
Yeah. I didn't do a damn thing.
Good for you.
Yeah,
you
baby.
hardly ever do that.
I know.
Kick back.
You hardly ever do that. That's all I do on my vacations. I don't go anywhere. Everyone says to me, where'd you go? I go.
Usually you're working. We've worked several vacations.
Yeah, I'm not working. I'm sick of working. I've been hustling, man, for 20 years, man, at this gig.
Break your nut back.
My only comment is F. F you. F everybody. Went to the shrink 4 times this week. That's what I did. That was my vacation.
Going?
That was good, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're happy with that?
Yeah.
Enjoying
At the shrink. Yeah. No, not enjoying it, but...
Why do you have to go every day?
I needed extra sessions. I was in crisis.
Oh, jeez.
Disc jockey in crisis.
To me.
Yeah. My head is now so shrunk it's the size of my penis. Yeah, baby.
I think I saw your head while I was on vacation.
Yeah. I think you did. Where were you? Oh, I heard about you.
Wait a minute.
I ran into Mark McEwen.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
What did he tell you?
He told me you won Jeopardy.
How did he? See, I wanted to tell.
I know.
And nobody's
He ruined
supposed
it.
to tell.
He ruined it for me. Because I was watching Regis and Kathy Lee, and Regis was talking about how he lost to Robin Quivers, but he didn't say if you won or not.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? He said he just lost.
Right.
Who did you play against? Regis and...
I played against Regis and Stephen King, the author.
Oh, I got to hear all about this. Do me a favor. Let's take a break, and then I want to hear all about
Yeah, it was
Robin's wild adventure in Jeopardy. Yeah, I heard, and then he started telling me... He's a confusing guy.
Wait a minute. Where did you run into him?
In the city. I was out looking for some apartments and stuff. And,
that happened. That's right. It happened a week ago.
yeah. And I ran into Mark McEwen, the CBS News morning guy. And he was asking me if I work out. I said, yeah, I work out. He goes, for a guy who works out so much, you're pretty scrawny. I go, dude, you're chubby. You're big and
Well,
fat.
at least he can say, I don't work out.
He works out. He works out.
No, he doesn't.
And I think he thinks he's in good shape.
Stop it.
I think he thinks he's, good looking.
He
he
works
thinks-
out? I
yeah.
didn't tell anybody I worked out.
And then he was saying if he wasn't married, he'd ask you out because he wants you. And I'm going, dude, lose some weight. And he's going, man, Robin looked really great. And she was showing lots of
I
cleavage.
know, he kept hugging me.
I know. And he says, I really felt something for her. And then I was like, well, dude.
Yeah,
I was like, dude, shed a few pounds. I'm not going to go out with you.
Miracle. He's another guy who's known me 500 years. All of a sudden, he's feeling.
Yeah, because I said to him, because he goes, what's with Robin? I said, Robin's in a very good place right now. She has a boyfriend. He goes, man, if I tell you, like he could, steal you away. I go, her boyfriend's in really good shape.
What's your wife got to say about that?
Yeah, well, he's saying if he wasn't married. He was into it. I mean, but in a big way.
Too funny.
I wasn't just making conversation.
Are you kidding me?
No, and I was just like, oh.
No, that's very funny because he hugged me like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, he liked it. He liked it.
Oh, my goodness.
I think he's married to a white broad, someone told me.
Hispanic, I think.
Yeah. Very, very light skin.
I don't know what you're supposed to say now. Yesterday I was watching TV.
Latina.
And you're supposed to say Latino and Latina?
No, you just say whatever you want. He told me when he was hugging you, he almost finished.
Oh.
Anyway, so
That,
I want
I'm sure was not said.
I want to hear what happened out there in California.
Yeah, it was hysterical. I said, you know what? I'm going to kill you because I wind up having to interact with all the people you dissed.
Yeah, oh, please. You don't like Regency either. Don't act like you do.
Oh, please, but I don't say what you say.
You know the kind of... Yeah, that's true. Regis, did you see him on TV, though? He said that you're a very nice woman. And Kathy Lee went, I'm sure she is.
Oh, really? He actually... I wish I had seen that because I said,
great.
I wonder if he's going to actually bring this up.
Oh, he did?
Jeopardy's a great game.
Did he know that he was going to be playing against you?
No, you never know until the day of.
Oh, wait, I want to hear all this. Hold on a second. Robin played Jeopardy against Regis. I got to hear all this.
Oh, my God.
The Howard Stern Show.
Hello, my name is Daniel Albresa from Ghana. I drive a taxi in New York City. Back in my country, we don't have a radio man like Howard Stern. We only have very religious people on the radio who only talk about God, peace, and religion. Well, them. Now I have the freedom to listen to the ruler of the American airwaves, the king of all media, Howard Stern.
The Howard Stern Show. This
And here he is with an open mind
is
and a hole in his head to prove it.
The Howard Stern Show.
Ishmetach is around. Boys to Men is stopping by this morning.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah, and I like these guys. You want to meet a bunch of guys who are well-behaved. There's Boys to Men.
Come in here and beat your butt.
Now, I'm going to tell you something. There's so much racial tension in this country. Everybody knows it's true. I wish everyone could behave like Boys to Men.
Well,
and I'm going to tell them that.
Everyone could just behave themselves, period.
Boys to Men. Nice guys, dressing properly.
Oh, here we go. You know what? I have to say, the other day I was at the airport.
Yeah.
And there was a whole group of black people.
Yes.
Who were, coming up to the gate.
Were they like Boys to Men?
No, they weren't.
Uh-oh. They like...
There was just a whole group of people at the gate. You know how if you have luggage with you that you want to check on the plane,
right.
you either check it at the curbside
right.
or you check it upstairs.
Yes.
These people dragged all their luggage, their big luggage that needed to be checked, to the gate.
Why? Because they didn't trust anybody?
I don't know why. All I know is there was just 1,000 black people standing in front of the gate to the plane.
They might have been Muslim.
With their luggage.
Yes.
And then they had these couple of guys had these rags tied around their head.
Oh.
And it was the kind of thing where you said, you just don't say anything to these people.
Yeah, leave them alone.
Don't tell them they're supposed to check their bags.
Well, then you'll love these Boys to Men, Robin. They are so well behaved. I don't even think about my trigger finger when I'm with them. Okay? I'm not kidding. Everything is mellow,
your
copacetic.
gun stays in your holster.
My gun's in my holster. Everything's fine. I tell you, it's great. It really is great. So, Boyz II Men, James Brown will be calling us, too, the Godfather of Soul.
Where is he at this time?
He could be anywhere. Prison, rehab. We never know. But it doesn't matter. We'll never know even after the interview.
We'll find out today.
That's what you think. So, anyway, while we were on vacation for the week, a couple of things happened. Rob Palacios from Milli Vanilli killed himself.
Yes.
How'd he do it? Did you know that?
He overdosed. He
OD.
was on alcohol and drugs.
Was he the depressed one? Because they had an interview on VH1 not too long ago, and one was like just so bummed out.
That was the one.
The VH1 interview is cool because he's talking about how he's over his depression.
And you know what? He had just gotten out of rehab when he was doing that interview. But for a guy who took drugs, didn't he look great?
Yeah, a good-looking guy.
Oh, yeah.
Always had a nice look.
And
always healthy.
Good physique. I mean, he was ripped.
Yeah, much better than us. The trick is to be suicidal in life.
I think so.
So anyway, Rob from Milli Vanilli was on our show, I don't know, 2 years ago?
A few years ago.
Yeah, so here's a little clip of him.
So you tried to jump out a window.
Yeah.
You tried to take pills.
And I tried to slash my wrist. So.
And slash your wrist.
And
all at the same time?
And I called LA Times at the same time.
And you called the LA Times.
And he was on
what I want to say, I want to give a message to the people out there. If they have problems, and I have problems with my life, because of my youth, because of where I'm coming from, and then I felt like, this German producer came to us, I felt like a German general holding a big gun on my head and said, Rob, do you want to be superstar for a little while? And I said, I guess, yeah. And he said, okay, so let's do it.
Plus, here's some money.
Yeah, right.
And after 3 years, he said, okay.
I would do it.
Okay, Rob,
it's over?
It's over. And he pulled the trigger. Like that, I felt really exposed to shame.
Guy had a tough life in the sense that he had a taste of fame, couldn't get it back again, and then killed himself. So Rob is gone. Now, also, a former guest of ours killed herself, too. Wendy O. Williams from Plasmatics.
Yeah, I just heard that.
Yeah.
She killed herself.
Yeah.
How'd she do it?
I don't know.
How she did it.
Shotgun, I heard.
Is it?
Shotgun?
It was like definitely gun.
She had a nice body, but her face was bad.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I always used to think
I'm talking about
her?
in death, too.
Wait a minute. You know what I used to think about her? She had that huge eagle tattoo on her back.
Yes.
And she was aging.
Yes.
And, it was on her back, and then it was, like, down at her waist.
They say that's why she killed herself. She was upset about having a bad tattoo as she got older.
Oh, man. We hadn't seen her in a long time.
I got a great piece of tape for you.
What?
This morning. I don't know if I should play for you right now or make you wait.
What is this?
Gary Garver went out to the golf course to get O.J., and he interviewed O.J.
You're kidding.
No, it's great.
Look out.
O.J.'s still on the golf course.
Oh, wait till you hear the life he's having. You're going to have a glimpse into O.J.'s present life.
Really?
You're going to storm out of this studio.
This is an exclusive.
Yeah, you're going to quit the radio show because you're going to be so angry how much fun he's having.
Every time I go out on the golf course.
Right. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm having a good life.
Yeah, you are having a good life, you son of a bitch. Yeah, and I'm pissed. So that's what's going on.
Can't beat O.J.
No. You want to hear it right now? And then we'll talk about Jeopardy?
All right.
Because we can replay it. All right, everybody. Here's O.J. on the golf course with Gary Garver, our correspondent from KLSX, our California affiliate.
Yeah, go figure.
Check this out.
Hey, Juice, how you doing?
I'm just hanging in, man.
Can I ask a couple questions?
No.
Come on.
No, I don't talk around golf courses.
I just want to ask.
Golf days, I don't do interviews.
I just want to ask you how your golf game's going.
Not bad. Couldn't putt today, though. Had a little trouble putting the ball today. But I had the low score in my group, so.
You'd be missing somebody like me with a microphone.
How's your arthritis?
It's all right. As long as I take my medication, I'm fine.
Can't believe his name is The Juice. He should have gotten the juice.
Couldn't see his cart back there, and we thought he was walking back because he saw a ball he was picking up, and I said, hey, it's my ball. It's my ball. No.
Hey, Juice, can I set up something with you?
No, man, I tell you. Hey, sweetheart, will you get this microphone out of here?
I just want to ask you about it.
I think Gary Garver. That's the way to really piss a guy off.
Sweetheart.
Hey, sweetheart, get this microphone out of here.
That's a good one.
Yeah, you call a guy sweetheart, it just totally emasculates him.
That's how much of a man O.J. is. Gary Garver, a bearded guy. Sweetheart.
Gary Garver's no, feminine-looking man. Oh, sweetheart, would you get the microphone out of here?
Is that the locker room?
Yeah. Funny, isn't it? The juice.
Yeah, he's got a sense of humor.
He sure does. The juice. That's a football player mentality. Hey, sweetheart.
No, man, I told you I shot 82. I 3-footed 5 greens, and that's all I'm gonna talk about here.
You can't talk. You can't ask a couple questions, man. We've talked before.
Meanwhile, he's getting OJ agitated.
Yeah.
You got to be a little
I
nervous.
don't know. I mean, where do we find these guys?
He's got to be like, I told you what I did to my wife. Is this microphone on? I'm going to do the same thing to you.
Don't you know I'll kill you?
Yeah, I'll kill you. Do you know my history?
Don't you know my record? I have 2 kills. 2 kills.
But where do we get guys like Gary Garver who'll go up and ask anybody anything?
Gary Garver goes to a golf course and goes. Gary Garver's working overtime. He deserves a raise.
Amazing.
Yeah, you're not kidding. I would hope the people.
Would you ask OJ these questions?
I hope Bobby Moore at KLSX gives my man Gary Garver a little bonus this week.
Hazard pay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't talk on the golf course, so I don't know how many times I got to tell you this, man.
Can I set something up with you?
No. No.
All right.
Watch PPX. I'll be on TV. I'm doing interviews this week on 3 different TV shows.
Who you being interviewed by?
Look in the newspaper. You'll see.
Guys, I just want to know, who do you think would win in a fight between you and Chris Darden?
I have no idea.
No? You ever smell scotch on F. Lee Bailey's breath? Would you do Marsha Clark?
Ooh, he's so brave.
OJ was laughing. Was that OJ laughing back there?
Let me hear that.
Wait a second. I got to hear that back. Wait. Gary Garver's on.
Laughing.
And Gary, was OJ calling you sweetheart?
No, he's calling the bartender.
Oh, you sure?
Okay, that was funny. Gary, was OJ laughing at the Marsha Clark question?
No, he was sitting down at the bar.
Oh, because it sounded like he was laughing.
It was another guy. I think it was his golfing partner.
Oh, they laughed.
His golfing partners, are they black or white?
He was black.
Black?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not too many white guys willing to golf with the OJ anymore.
Oh, I don't know that that's true.
Really?
There's a couple white guys golfing with him, too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Isn't it weird, though? Like, he killed 2 people, and he's out on the golf course, and, you're golfing with OJ? And it doesn't bother you?
He's a star.
Hey, we needed a 4th.
We got a famous celebrity here with us. He's a murderer.
It's either that or go home to my wife. I was thinking OJ should start a business like Dr. Kevorkian and just kill people's wives for them when they get sick. You know what I mean?
It's a little offshoot of Dr. Kevorkian.
Yeah, you get a 1-800 number and it'll be a whole thing, you know?
Got a rep.
Yeah. Hey, OJ, you got a, can you come over and kill my wife?
I would love
to. Well, what's wrong with her? She got a cold. All right.
That's good enough.
She's got a cold.
Hey, let me finish the rest of your interview. You got balls, man. I hope Bob Moore gives you a raise.
I wish.
Is it tougher to get girls now? Can you really respect anyone who actually thinks they're innocent?
Wow.
What did he do when you said that?
What the hell does that mean?
He didn't do anything. He just sat there.
Oh.
Did he smile? Was he? What's his face look like?
Stone face, just like he was at the trial.
How close was he? How close were you?
I was like 2 feet from him.
Did you think he was going to punch you?
No, he was sitting down, and there was about 7 or 8 people. It was in the clubhouse. So.
And everybody else is smiling but OJ.
Oh yeah, they were tripping out. What I was saying.
Wow.
Thanks for the interview.
I'm going to be on 3 different television stations.
Look him up.
Look them up. Look them up.
They're in the newspaper.
Consult your TV listing. Consult the TV listings. Consult the TV listings.
Look it up.
Look it up. Bruh.
He's out there every Monday.
Really?
At the golf course.
You got to go do a follow-up interview.
Oh, man.
I will. Hey man, I'd like to take a camera out there. We can check him out on the 18th hole coming up and putting and hitting and everything.
Yeah, then I could do a play-by-play.
That'd be cool, man.
Yeah.
There's OJ.
Hey, what happened at the Masters? Tiger Woods lost, huh?
Yeah, 15 strokes below what he shot last year, but his best friend won, I understand.
Is it the Masters or the U.S. Open?
The Masters.
It's the Masters.
Yeah.
His best friend, that big fat white guy, won. Golf can't be much of a sport if big fat. It's like bowling. You tune in big old fat people.
Old people can play as well as a young guy.
Yeah, and old people are amateurs.
Most of them have spare tires. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I tuned in.
That's why I said that guy who wanted to ride a golf cart during the game. It's no sport.
You know what's weird? So I tune in. I don't know anything about golf, but Tiger Woods is sitting there in a red shirt and a green jacket, and I'm going, Who color coordinates him? Golf has the weirdest, worse clothing than bowling.
The colors are horrible.
But evidently he was presenting a new green jacket to his friend. You get a green jacket.
He had the green. He had to wear the green jacket.
Oh, Christ. Those guys look ridiculous.
Well, have you ever seen some of those outfits?
Bowlers wear weird stuff, like and other people have no fashion sense.
I think it's any time your sport really isn't a sport, you have to dress funny.
If there was a bowler who would even dress semi-normal, he'd be a superstar.
Yeah.
It's like Garth Brooks. He dresses odd, but at least he'll wear even a nice shirt or something. That's why they treat him with such respect in country music.
Right, yeah. And all the women, they get a nice, pretty dress and they get respect.
Yeah. But if you dress too nice, country people will reject you.
And in bowling, you can't have a fancy shirt.
You're right.
You better not wear anything but polyester.
Tiger Woods look really weird.
What's his... I didn't watch any of it.
No, I didn't
What's
either.
his deal now?
I don't know.
There's somebody who's written a book about him. I said, he's a one-tournament wonder.
What happened in the Masters? Did he even come close? Did you see it, Fred?
No, they always list his score, but he was never in the top...
no, but they love him.
Just Baba Booey. He's got the whole thing.
No, there's something else weird happened. When you play golf, you get grouped by how your score was the day before.
Yeah, right.
They pick your foursomes.
Yeah.
So on Saturday, I think it was, or maybe the day before, he had to be in a foursome with that guy that made that racist comment about
Zeller,
him.
yeah.
Fuzzy Zeller?
Yeah, they were together. And he was saying it was no big deal, but in the paper it said they looked like they were a little cool to each other.
Well, Fuzzy has not had a good time.
Yeah, Fuzzy's still not talking to the press a year later.
Yeah, his comment. They chase him around the golf course like they chase OJ.
Yeah, Fuzzy knows he doesn't know that much, and there's not that much in his head to avoid those kind of statements. Fuzzy. Man. So Gary went down to Florida on the vacation.
Yeah.
Went to visit his mom. His mom's down there now. She's in one of those homes, not homes, but country communities.
Community.
Yeah, community.
Yeah, one of those.
It's a prefab home.
Yeah. Does she have her own separate home, or does she have an
it's her
apartment?
own separate home.
Really?
Yeah. But I saw one of her neighbors, I saw one of the trucks just pull up with one of the homes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like two pieces on a truck.
Is she mayor
that's the
yet?
Whole house?
Yeah, that's the whole house.
Is she mayor of the community yet?
No, but it's really funny because my wife kept saying...
How many rooms are in those prefabs?
It was a two-bedroom with two bathrooms, a large kitchen, a den. I mean, I couldn't believe how big it was.
But what's weird about it, after a couple of years, they start to fall apart.
Right.
I lived in one... When I lived in Hartford, Connecticut, I lived in a place that looked really nice and everything, and then you move in, and then, every time you flush the toilet, your feces would come rolling back out at you onto the floor.
The whole house rattled.
Yeah. It was like one of them prefab deals.
Well, it's funny because my wife kept saying, your mom's in a trailer. And I kept going, it's not a trailer, it's a prefab home.
No, it's a cardboard box with plumbing.
I kept saying it's
an erector set.
So the whole week my wife and I are having this argument.
Right.
And my mother keeps saying, I just moved in, but I have to have these stickers, and I lost my stickers.
Yeah.
So I go to the main office, and the woman says, oh, yeah, your mom has to go down to motor vehicle to replace those stickers. So I guess it is a trailer.
Oh, my goodness.
It's too weird. Your mom will end up getting into some trouble down there, I'm telling you. Those communities. They make friends. They play bridge.
And then they start to fight.
Tuesday was bingo night.
Yeah. And they all fight with each other.
Yeah.
They actually create a life.
Everybody just sits in the pool all day, and everybody down there is, obese. Nobody cooks.
Your mom's not obese.
No, but everyone goes, she's only been down
She'll
there a month.
get there.
Yeah, but right.
She's the fox. Right.
Yeah, she'll be a foxy broad down there.
That's what I need.
Foxy boxer.
And any single old guys, the women just, flock to them.
Yeah.
Well, my wife was saying, what if your mom gets, a boyfriend, and what if you have a stepfather? And I'm like, that would be so weird because now I got to go down to this house. And now I'm under Bill's rules.
Yeah.
A guy named Bill or something.
Yeah.
And it would be really weird because I know my mother all my life. Suddenly I have to be under some other guy's rules.
Just hope he's white.
Why? What are you saying?
I'm just kidding. Would it be good though if Baba Booey had a black stepfather?
Hello, son.
Hello, son. Come here. Your mom.
Gary.
Come here, my boy.
For an older woman, she moves pretty good.
What that show you work on?
She's my first white woman?
Boy, can she squeal.
I told Howard I met a guy within 90 seconds he'd used the N-word.
Yeah. This is down south, of course.
Florida.
Yeah. And you think Florida's sort of happening,
Hello.
Gary says he's in the hot tub, right? Sitting there, 2 seconds in, the guy's using the word nigger.
He says to me,
and you know what? I said, you look at Gary, you're not even sure what he is. The first time I met Gary, I thought he was black. Yeah. I thought you were Puerto Rican or maybe had a black father.
I definitely look Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
The guy
or maybe even black. Because you have a flat nose and full lips and you're dark and curly hair.
Howard,
really?
I was talking to the guy 90 seconds, and the guy says to me, the problem with that part of town is on one side it's full of millionaires, and the other side it's full of niggers.
Right. 90 seconds in.
Oh, And he doesn't know who
No.
Gary is.
No.
And it was very obviously I'm not from the South. I don't have that Southern drawl.
Yeah. And you're like, yeah.
I didn't. Mary and I look at each other, and afterwards we say, one day we just have to say to the guy, hey, my mom's black or something.
Yeah. Don't bother.
Just not today.
Yeah, how often is that going to happen?
Well, they're still trying to decide when they should do it.
Yeah. You might not get another chance.
What would you have done, Howard?
Nothing. I would just go, I'll tell you.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Absolutely correct. Millionaires, niggers, everything. Oh, yeah, Jews. You name it.
That's my father's.
It's a mess.
That's my mother's future husband.
Yeah, that's one of the there you go.
Yeah. Your mom's a good girl.
That's right. What if you find out your mom starts dating that guy?
Harry, meet Harry.
Harry knows something about the niggers.
Harry knows the problem with Miami.
He taught me the ropes.
Harry should be mayor. He understands. We got millionaires and niggers.
Oh, dear.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Has your mother dated yet at all?
No.
How did he know you're not black?
He didn't.
I know.
That's what was so amazing.
Wake up, white people.
He just figured anybody in the hot tub is white.
If you're in here, you're all right.
If you in this hot tub, you must be fine.
You know it's a lynch in the fence.
Yeah. What can you buy a house for? I hear like you can get a house in Florida for like $7,000.
$7.
$7.
You can get them pretty cheap, man.
Yeah.
You get them in the 50 to 70 region.
Can you really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wow, that's great. That's great.
Yeah, it's nice that people can afford homes.
Yeah. Only in America. Although you go looking for an apartment in Manhattan.
Forget 70 won't get you anything.
How about 70 million? Won't get you anything. Yeah, it's unbelievable.
The apartment I left behind in Manhattan?
Yeah.
When I left, you know what I was paying on that apartment?
What were you paying?
It was a 2-bedroom on a 44th floor of a nice building. I was paying $2,400 a month. You know that apartment now? I think John tried to get that apartment like 2 years later. They wanted $3,200.
For that?
Yep.
His apartment, it was like the rooms were the size of a closet. You thought so?
It wasn't that big.
Man. How many square feet, do you know?
I don't remember.
That must have been about 1,400 square feet.
Yeah, it was 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms.
Yeah.
A couple of closets.
I know.
But just barely. You couldn't tell the closets from some of the rooms.
I was just looking for a place to crash during the week.
And you can't find one. Huh?
Forget it.
No, if you're looking for a bargain, forget this place.
Yeah. Did you ever buy your apartment or you rent it?
I rent.
You do? You should have bought that thing.
You can't buy it. It's a whole rental building.
Oh, it is?
Condo, no.
Oh. Yeah. All of a sudden, New York real estate's up.
Well, from the, what I hear, I'm still getting a bargain.
Yeah, I bet.
What I pay.
And hotels are a robbery. I called the Four Seasons. I usually stay there.
Yeah.
I called them last week. I needed a room. $1,500.
What?
Yeah, because that's all they had left.
It's like the Michael Jackson.
I was like, $1,500. I could buy an apartment.
Really? That's rent.
Well, that was only because they only had like 1 or 2 rooms left.
Yeah, but what room was this?
Like
You had a floor, didn't you?
Yeah. I hope so.
I tried to stay there once, and it was the only room they had was for $600.
Yeah,
I mean,
well, that's the general price.
Crazy.
Yeah, right. That's
What's like the Hilton cost? Like the New York Hilton, what does it cost to stay there? Because that's not as high as the Four Seasons.
I'll tell you where I stayed once. It was reasonably priced. The Riga.
Yeah.
I just stayed there the other night.
I think I paid $2.25 on a weekend night or something.
That's where I ended up going. Riga Royal. It was nice.
It's a nice hotel.
Yeah, they got to work on the food a little bit, but I ordered I just ordered pasta and shrimp, and they loaded. I don't understand why restaurants and hotels do this. They loaded up with capers.
What are capers?
Those little green. First I went like, hey, that's interesting. You put peas in my spaghetti.
What's a caper?
A caper is like a thing. It's like a seasoning.
I see it on my
What are they? They're annoying and they're horrible.
You gotta dance around them,
Yeah.
Why do people put those in things?
What is a caper?
I'm not sure, but they taste kind of like anchovies, but they're
Ew.
not.
Oh man, I thought they were fish. Are they fish?
No, I don't think so.
I think they're grown.
Jackie's right.
Yeah.
But they look like peas.
Like BBs.
First time eating them, I'm going, man, these are some bad
You
peas.
see that on a menu, and I'm always like, what the hell is that?
I'm like, I like those LeSueur peas in the can. What are these?
They're like burnt.
This is no bird's eye.
I mean, the problem with hotels, like even the Four Seasons and stuff, which I love, the food all tastes the same because, I don't know, I guess the chef has a certain seasoning that they use.
I think it all comes out of the same pot.
Yeah. So everything tastes exactly the same. Like they should have a chef for breakfast, a chef for dinner. You know what I mean? They should make it a little different. And then when I was over at the Riga Royal, I mean, I said, give me something real simple. I just want plain tomato sauce with spaghetti and shrimp.
Still tasted the same.
Yeah, I got the
capers.
Capers.
Can't leave it alone.
I was like, what is a caper? And there were tons of them. They were like, you couldn't avoid them.
As soon as I see those on the menu, I just say no capers.
Yeah, but I said to the guy, no capers. I mean, I said just plain tomato sauce.
That's their way of being fancy, you know.
Right.
A little special.
Garnish.
I know, they're always looking for, you read menus in this town, you don't know what you're going to get.
Yeah, it's a real drag.
Because they got to find some exotic thing nobody else has.
Yeah. 1,500, though. Yeah, what are shallows? Mushrooms? What are shatiques? What is that? I don't even know how to say it.
Shallots or onions, no?
I don't know.
Shallots or onion, but I think...
There are some weird mushrooms around here.
Shiitakes.
Shiitake mushrooms.
Yeah, shiitakes.
Portobello.
Yeah, portobello.
Portobello,
that's
I dig.
The big one. That's the great one.
I'm into, you know what I had at the Four Seasons in California? A turkey burger. That was good.
Oh, yeah, those are good.
They make those good. You ever have one of those?
No, I've never had the Four Seasons turkey burger.
Oh, that's nice.
You know what I had?
It's like the waiter says to me, well, it's a little dry. I go, that's good for me. I like dry food. And it was good. It was a big old burger.
You know what I had also that's really weird? Have you ever had turkey bacon?
No, how's that?
It's pretty good.
Is it good?
There's turkey Franks. You can have a
yeah, but is that a Frank?
hot dog that's a turkey.
Yeah, they just squeeze the flavor out.
They have a turkey Frank? I get that.
Yeah, a turkey bacon.
But they don't put any, like, horse lips and crap in there?
No.
They got turkey everywhere.
They probably do. There's got to be something wrong.
They're even
rat feces. Every time you eat a hot dog, you go, this is some lips from a horse.
That's turkey feces.
Nails from a hooves. And rat feces.
Yeah.
And it's all compressed.
It tastes good.
It tastes good, though.
Yum, yum.
Yum, yum, yum.
That's the problem with Florida.
See?
Too much rat feces. Yeah.
Did you see the Knicks game yesterday?
Yeah. A little bit. I saw the Miami won by 1 point.
But did you see the end of the game?
No.
They get ripped off.
What do you mean?
Everybody's saying that the final shot was before the buzzer, and they didn't get credit for it.
It went in, the Knicks would have won, and the refs waved it off. Now the Knicks are in bad shape because you know what's going to happen now?
What?
The Knicks there's like 3 games left in the season, so the Knicks went from 7th place to 8th place, which is the last playoff spot, which means now they got to play Chicago in the first round.
And then they'll lose. And that'll be over.
They can lose no matter who they play. But
they might as well get it over with quick.
Was Patrick back?
No,
he's...
you want to know something? If you got to play Chicago, you might as well go first where you have some energy left.
Yeah. Right.
You know, so you don't get beat that
be
bad.
one of the guys to help wear him down.
Yeah, you might actually win one game. And Chicago has an off night. Scottie Pippen doesn't play anymore?
He does.
Isn't he injured or something?
Yeah,
Did he injure himself again?
He was.
He
I think he's back. He's been back about 20
You know, if you
games.
told me the basketball season was just starting, I would believe it. I'm not even up on it.
No, Scotty's been back a while now.
The Nets are probably going to make the playoffs.
And what about the Yankees season opener? 14. What was the score? 17-13?
17-13, yeah.
Did you know about
And
this?
the Yankees lost, right?
No, they won.
They won?
Here's what happened. The Yankees were playing. Do you know the whole scoring thing? They were up a couple of. They were up. They were winning like 10-3 or something.
They were down 5-0, then they went up like 9-5.
Yeah, they were winning like 12-5 or something. And then they were losing like 13-12.
Oh, hell broke.
And then they won like 17-13 or something ridiculous like that.
17-13.
Yeah.
The most runs ever scored in Yankee Stadium.
Opening game.
And how many innings did this go?
I don't know.
Just the regular 9.
You're kidding.
I almost got caught up in that traffic. And I was in the city every day on this vacation.
That was their home opener.
Yeah.
Because I know they lost their opening game.
Yeah, they were the home opener. 17-13.
Wow.
I don't know.
That's our extent of sports knowledge.
Yeah, I just ran out of stuff. Hey, let me do a break. When we come back, I really want to hear about you on Jeopardy. Right. Boyz II Men are stopping by today. The nicest.
They're not going to sing?
They singing?
I love it when they sing.
Well, good.
Why don't they sing some? Did we write any jingles?
We wrote a song for them. We faxed it to them.
Yeah.
And haven't heard back from them. We faxed them late on Friday.
Yeah. It was a nice song. It was about the show.
It was exactly. It's goofing on Howard.
Okay.
Yeah. I should be up for that. We used to write stronger songs, but no one would ever do them.
Yeah, we get tired of watching those songs hit the floor.
Right. I met these Boyz II Men backstage at the Blockbuster Award.
They're pretty big now, Howard. There's nothing more about them.
You know what? They're on TV because they all dress the same. They dress like the Letterman. They look very safe.
Yes, small.
But when you see them up close, they do look like black guys who can kick your ass.
They were so big.
Yeah, they were. I was shocked.
You know what the other thing about it was when I saw them backstage? It's a lot more than 4 guys.
Right.
You know, it's a pretty big entourage.
Yeah, well, the 4 guys who sing They're like nice guys, but then they have some tough-looking black guys standing behind them.
Wait a minute, I got to tell you, when they came off stage, Howard and I are standing there, and Kobe Bryant walks by and says, "Hi, Howard." He says, "Wow, they got a big bodyguard."
Yeah, I didn't know who Kobe Bryant was. I'm like, boy, schmoys, it's a gang.
You just assumed every black guy backstage was with boys?
Oh, yeah. Everybody appeared to be in Boys II Men. They had a woman hanging around with them. I was afraid of her.
That was Jada Pinkett.
Yeah. She's fat.
Oh, stop it. She's pregnant.
Aw.
What would she eat?
All right. Let's take a break. We'll come back. I want to hear about what happened with Jeopardy. I see a lot of people are on the phone for us. Boys II Men. James Brown's going to call in. We don't know from where.
You should bet.
Yeah. And Rainforest tickets to give away, too, which I never did.
The Howard Stern Show tape for broadcast. Are you still wearing a toupee?
Am I still what?
Are you still wearing a toupee?
What is wrong with him? What does he want? Does he want me to put his dentist in a higher tax bracket? Is that what he wants? Did you hear what I said?
No.
Does he want me to put his dentist in a higher tax bracket?
I don't understand.
Hey, well, it's a joke. Tell Howard to look it up.
Howard who? Heavy. You know what a bully is, Charlie? You know what a bully is?
A bully is a guy about 6'5" who calls up people who can barely speak the language and bullies them over the telephone until they're willing to get to people at their private homes on the phone. That's a bully. Bully's a guy who picks on a guy with a speech impediment until he can hardly speak anymore. That's what a bully is.
I don't like bullies. Is that clear? Well, I don't like people calling my home early in the morning, and then I don't like you, period. Now, I don't have any reason to talk to you any further than this. I think I've made myself clear. You can say whatever you want about me on the radio. I haven't heard your program. I don't know where it plays or where it doesn't play.
I don't believe it. I
Good
think
luck
you
to
have
you.
heard.
Now, I got to go work. Bye.
Well, that Howard Stern is such an ass. I mean, really, nothing. Just nothing there. Nothing.
Howard
Stern. The Howard Stern Show. The Howard Stern Show.
You're listening to a man who isn't afraid to use the word penis often. Howard Stern.
Yeah, buddy. Boys II Men is stopping by today. Never met those guys except for like about 2 seconds backstage at the Blockbuster Awards. James Brown going to call in. Got a new homeless game. Haven't played Name That Pussy yet. Which we're going to.
Understand that game.
Yeah, baby. Godfather of Soul. Yeah.
Come on.
Popcorn. How many guys can write a song called Popcorn?
I was just thinking that. He can make a song out of anything.
Yeah.
Popcorn.
Jackie wrote a song about pot. Hey, John, where's our song?
Oh, yeah. Did he finally get that done?
I don't know. Stuttering John said he was working on that song I wrote the other
I know you guys went into the studio
Yeah.
and laid down some stuff. Right?
Yeah, the other day on the air, I came up with a little riff. It's stupid. Where's that song?
It's probably done. I didn't get home until late last night.
Where were you?
I was in Puerto Rico.
Oh, you went for the week?
Yeah.
Where'd you stay, Dominic's?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah,
Wow, that's nice.
So
everybody's living it up. You took your wife and the kid?
He almost got a free trip. How did you tell me you had worked that out?
I used my frequent flyer mileage and didn't pay for
My freaky flyer. Wow.
And Dominic doesn't charge me, so. And my friend came with me, so he paid for the rent-a-car, so I didn't pay for it.
Hey, by the way, a caper, okay, I was talking about capers a couple of minutes ago. A caper is a bud from a Mediterranean shrub, which has white to pale lilac flowers.
Yeah,
It's
but
a
we don't
shrub.
eat the flowers.
No. They're horrible. Do you like capers? I hate that.
I don't mind them.
I don't even know what it is. And they don't really have a taste.
It tastes bitter.
It's like, but they're
Why
little
is it
balls.
there?
They're little balls of schnot.
Why is it there?
I don't know. Who made capers? Who decided that's a food?
I've never seen this before.
Why bust my balls? I have balls the size of capers. It's like rabbit duty. Right? Little pellets.
Yeah,
you ever see
it's
rabbit?
like something's in your food that shouldn't be there.
You ever see hamster turds?
Yes.
That's what capers look like.
Rabbit.
Rabbit turd is a little big.
Little big?
Yeah. Yeah, hamster turds are like.
They're like little pellets.
Yeah. Yeah. What is it?
So a song's probably done. I just.
All right, we'll get it, man. Get it on the air. Let's hear it. I want to hear it. Did you sing it?
Yeah, I sang it. Fred sang it.
Good.
And you played.
Good. No, I know that. right,
should be done. Should be done.
Now he's going to tell you what you did.
You said, Fred.
We were there.
We know who's saying. We want to hear the song. No rush around here. So where was I?
John time.
Oh, so listen to this. All right, well, maybe we should hear. Well, okay, let me talk about this first while it's on my mind. So, while we're on vacation, I get a call from my agent. No. I got a call from someone who didn't want to be mentioned on the air. Someone we know. Irrelevant to the story. And this person says to me, she says, I just got a press release from Dr. Laura Schlesinger. You know who this is? Dr. Laura Schlesinger?
She has a radio show.
She has a radio show. I've never heard the radio show in my life.
Nor have I.
Yeah. I think she's on middays on WABC here in New York. I don't even know.
I wouldn't even know.
The only reason I know is I saw the commercial last night for WABC.
Oh, really? So it is midday.
With their scary lineup of personalities. The Lionel show in the morning.
Whatever that is.
I don't know. But anyway, she says, I just got a press release. Now listen to this. And Dr. Laura Schlesinger is press releasing that she's turning down a television show with CBS.
Because of you?
Because of me. So,
what is her problem?
Wait a second. Now, first of all, so I immediately did some investigating, and the first thought I had was,
no television
who
show.
press releases not getting a television show? Number one, she never had a television show. No one wants her on television. This is a way of getting a television show. Who has ever...
It's a way of getting attention. What
exactly. Because suddenly now it was all the articles in the newspaper the next day were Dr. Laura Schlesinger versus Howard Stern. And it was all about me.
Uh-huh. Well, who is she?
She's nobody. So then I did some investigating. You know what she does?
What?
First of all, she's not a doctor. A doctor, to you, what is a doctor?
A medical doctor.
Right. What is everybody else?
Everybody else is a quack.
Everybody else is a quack, and everybody else is somebody who wanted to be a doctor, but they go and get a Ph.D., and to get a Ph.D., anybody can get one.
They're pretending they or something.
Unless you're retarded, you can't get a Ph.D., because a Ph.D. is, we're going to write a paper.
If you stay in school long enough, they give you a Ph.D.
Yeah. This woman is so much less than nobody. So first of all, who press releases turning that, like, let's say you had some convictions, right? And you felt, hey, Howard Stern's a horrible guy. I don't want to work with him. Why would you press release that? If you know what I mean? Like, why?
It's to get attention because everybody will notice. It's not like she's saying, I don't want to work with Joe Sample.
Yeah, exactly.
Because nobody cares.
Now, you know what her show is? What? Sex advice.
Is it?
Yeah.
You're kidding.
Now, who do you think...
She must be like one of these advice people, but it's sex advice?
Yeah, well, a lot of sex advice.
Please.
Who do you think cleared the way for her to be able to go on the air and talk about sex?
There's no reason for her to be on the air except for you.
Because in this promo, WABC promo, they do a little clip from everyone, and she's saying, what is it? Your husband had sex with you? And you know what I mean? Like she thinks that she developed that.
She's a hypocrite.
Yeah. She's a total hypocrite. And not only that, who press releases turning down a job?
She's a stupid hypocrite.
That's like, and then she goes, well, I have no TV show offers right now, but if there was one in the future that didn't mean working with Howard Stern, like she's really going to work with me.
Well, she better check everybody else at every other network to make sure she doesn't want to work with them either.
I mean, you know what? Let's go down the roster of people at WABC and find out if everyone there is worthy of working with.
Right.
She's so full of crap.
Why is she working with Rush Limbaugh?
Yeah, and do you notice that everyone... Yeah, his politics are great for the country.
Absolutely, and especially for women.
Yeah, and do you know... Yeah, what he says about women is really great.
She'd be at home in a kitchen if it was up to him.
Yeah.
But she'll work with him.
But he'll call women pigs and feminazis. Yeah. Okay, so anyway, I'm sitting there, and I'm going, man, what the hell is this? It's grandstanding.
Who even asked her?
Yeah, who asked her? Who cared? Oh, I got to get the article from the paper. I didn't bring it in today.
She wants to have a feud with you. Don't even give her that opportunity. She wants to be your Kathy Lee on radio.
I know.
By the way, did you see the tabloids?
No. Oh, what, Kathy Lee's afraid of being a widow?
No. That's this week.
Kathy Lee's an anorexic?
No, last week they did famous Hollywood feuds.
Yeah. And was I in there?
Of course, you and Kathy Lee.
Yeah. Kathy Lee.
As I saw the topic, I said, I know it's there.
Kathy Lee's okay with your name being mentioned on the Regis and Kathy Lee show.
Oh, well, she didn't get effusive. She just said, oh, I'm sure she is.
Yeah. All right, so tell me what happened. You went out to play Jeopardy.
First of all, I go out to play Jeopardy, and something happened with the car. You never know who you're playing against, all right? Mm-hmm. You go, you show up, and that's when you find out who you're playing against.
I can't believe celebrities agree to do that.
apparently we love it.
Right.
Because there's tons of...
I know you wouldn't care.
And, no, but everybody who was there this time had done it before.
Oh.
So this wasn't even like the first time anybody did it. This was the second time everybody'd been there. So we all put ourselves through this torture a second time.
Regis is a real idiot, right?
But wait a minute.
All right.
So I'm waiting for my car to go to Jeopardy, and it doesn't come. So now I have to call them and say, you know, I don't know how to get there, and nobody's here to take me. And they said, oh, you must get here. How well ready are you? We're sending a car right away because Regis has to catch a plane.
Ooh.
And I'm like, oh.
I'm getting a button.
I'm sitting there, I'm worried about getting there, and I'm wondering, oh, no, what's going to happen when I have to meet Regis Philbin?
And then you got to be nervous about the game in general because it's so hard.
Well, yeah, you're nervous about whether you're going to be able to answer a question.
Was anal sex a category? You would have won.
Oh, man.
And you're wondering, you know, who you're going to play and how, you know, you're going to interact with people. And oh, my God.
See, I know you're really good at Jeopardy, and you would win under any normal circumstance, except when they set you up with Mark McEwen, who's like a world champion or something.
Mark is, but, you know, Stephen King's no slouch either.
Yeah, right.
He wound up being, so because I'm sitting in the makeup chair now, I finally get to Jeopardy.
I can't believe Stephen King plays Jeopardy.
Yeah, he loves it too. And I'm sitting in the makeup chair, and Stephen King walks in. I'm like, oh, no, they've done it to me again. I got Regis Philbin on one side.
Right.
And
well, Regis, you know, is a
Stephen
nitwit.
King, who knows with Regis? He claims to be, you know, he looks like an authority on everything.
No, he's a dumb announcer.
Then I say so finally, Regis walks in. He's very gracious.
Right.
Regis always decides, you know, he'll be on the offensive rather than waiting to see what'll happen. So he comes in to the makeup room. He takes both my hands.
And puts you at ease.
Hello. How are you?
Hello, my sweet. Now, are there any other celebrities there who have played previously?
While we were getting ready, Mark McEwen, Cheech Marin.
Because those guys had won previously.
Right.
All right.
Cheech Marin, and what's the guy from Law and Order who was also Baby's father in Dirty Dancing?
Jerry Orbach. Right.
Jerry Orbach is on the... They're already playing their game while we're getting ready. So as, you know, we're getting ready, they're yelling out the scores from the game because these two, you know, Cheech and Mark are like Jeopardy demons.
Ooh.
And they're going at it head to head.
Cheech is real good.
Yeah.
And Cheech and Mark somehow end up in the same game.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they're going at it. And Jerry Orbach, I understand, like, lost it because he felt his buzzer wasn't working.
Started crying?
Yeah, he's screaming and crying and saying, my buzzer's broken.
Did Regis try to drag you into an elevator and kiss you?
I was watching him. So now we're, you know, they have to take you out to do this pre-publicity, and so you're interviewed and you're, you know, reading questions for future shows and all that.
And where is this publicity ever seen?
Who knows?
Nowhere.
But anyway, you're doing all of this stuff.
Right.
And now we're sitting backstage because they're like they're going to do this rehearsal and they're getting us all ready. And so Alex Trebek is there and we're all sitting there. And then Joy Philbin comes in.
Because we've done some nasty stuff on Regis. We talk about his first marriage.
I know, and his son.
His son who had flipper feet.
Jeez. I mean, I'm sitting there going, I don't know how I'm getting away with this. He's not making a big deal about it.
And I don't know the woman, but that Joy Philbin, she doesn't look like any Joy. You know what I mean?
Well, who knows?
Yeah.
All I know is she came back and she was like, oh, hi, how are you?
Ooh, a celebrity.
And Regis was right away.
Yeah.
So are you involved with the new show on CBS? Well, how are you going to do it?
Really? A nice guy.
Yeah, he's just, you know, that's great. We got to shake things up.
Wow. We do? I mean, we? What do you mean we, white man?
I have no idea.
Really?
But anyway.
So, okay, so Regis is talking to you, putting you at ease.
Regis is talking to me. Stephen King is a big fan. He comes in and goes,
really?
Hey, heard about the CBS show. You guys are great. Yeah. So anyway, he's sitting there, and we're all sitting there. Joy comes in. You know, she's like, oh, yes, you know, I can't stay because I'm very busy, but is there anywhere I can sit to see the show so that I won't disturb anyone when I leave?
She's busy? What is she busy with?
I have no idea what she has to do.
What do you mean she has to leave? You mean right after the show she has to leave?
No, she couldn't stay for the entire show. She wanted to sit there for a few minutes.
What, to watch Regis get humiliated?
How Regis did.
Watch a woman beat his ass?
And Regis knew it right from the very beginning. He says, I'm going to get killed.
Because he doesn't know anything. Why would a guy...
I said to him...
why would he go on Jeopardy if you don't know anything?
I think he just does it, you know, for the publicity and the charity.
I know enough not to go on there.
But he says I said to him, how did you prepare for this?
Mm-hmm.
And he said, I went out and I went to Barnes & Noble and I bought a book on geography.
Right.
And the Farmer's Almanac. I said, you're kidding. You studied?
Well, that's what he said on his show, and it turns out all the questions were about other stuff. like hard stuff.
Oh, of course. It's Jeopardy.
Yeah.
But he was, I said, you really studied? He goes, well, what was I supposed to do?
Oh, what an idiot. He is so stupid. Like, why would it got, seriously? Did he even get any points?
Yes, he did get some points.
Like what, like 1,000?
No, I think he had 3.
3,000.
Yeah.
3 points.
3 points.
Like, why would you go on Jeopardy?
He's a publicity whore.
Yeah, but the guy's famous enough. Everybody knows who he is.
I think he just wants to feel loved. Like,
yeah, I guess you know what?
He's got to go out and be away from Kathy Lee.
You know what it is, too? Yeah, he has to find stuff to do away from Kathy Lee. And you know what else it is? It's also like, here's a guy who really didn't get famous till he was like 60.
Yeah. Right.
You know,
So
he
he's
really
gotta
was doing
work
nothing.
it.
So now it's like, hey, I'm going to go do everything.
Well.
I'm enjoying this time of my life.
The golden
And
years.
he also had a theory about where the buzzer works and where it doesn't. So he actually requested to be in the first spot because he thought the buzzer on the third spot didn't work very well.
Yeah.
So in the middle of the show when he had no points or something, Alex said, oh, so it's a buzzer problem.
It's a buzzer issue. Alex Trebek seems like such a hard-on. I mean, he seems like the biggest stiff on the planet. Is he any looser off the air?
Yeah, he's fun. He's a lot of fun.
Get out of here.
You gotta get out more, Howard.
This guy, during the interview segment on Jeopardy, he can't even talk to people.
He doesn't care. That's why.
He's nuts.
But he is vicious.
Was his wife there?
Who?
Alex Trebek.
No,
he married like a Miss Universe.
Yeah, he keeps her at home. He doesn't bring her on the set.
Did you actually see the stick in his butt?
Oh! He's a nice guy.
Really?
Leave him alone.
So what did Stephen King say to me? I adore that guy.
Stephen King had the fun. He said, you know what? The next thing you ought to do is Celebrity Dog Jeopardy. And he said, and the way it works is whoever loses, you kill their dog.
Ooh, I love that. See, he's a sick guy.
Yes.
I love that guy. I love all that Stephen King stuff. Pet Cemetery, everything.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So he said, yeah, you got to do Celebrity Pet Jeopardy.
Oh, I'd watch that.
Kill the dogs.
Ooh. Does he have a dog?
I don't know.
You got to get one. You could borrow Fred's dog. That's a funny idea.
You have the dogs like in cages over
That's
like
right.
spikes or something. You know?
You think we could play that?
Drop onto the spike.
Yeah, Final Jeopardy. Boy.
Yeah.
Drop
All right,
Dogs
so
are hanging.
So what happens? You go out there.
Yep.
And now, why was Mark McEwen saying he was the big winner for the week? Did you have a
I don't
playoff?
know exactly how much he won.
Or
For, you
Cheech
know-
was, or...
No. How much he actually won in terms of... Because they asked him backstage how much he won for his charity, and he said 16,000 something, but maybe he didn't add the 5,000 on. I'm
Right.
not sure.
I don't know.
Whether that was just his final score or with the additional 5.
Because he kept saying to me stuff like, you know, now they double your score at the end, and when I won, they
No, they
didn't
don't
double the
double your
score.
score.
He was complaining about something that he's not like the all-time big winner, but he really is.
Oh, he's so crazy.
He's nuts. I said, dude, you're the all-time big eater of the week.
Yeah, you won that contest.
Yeah, you won that hands
Sure
down.
about that.
Yeah, we know you won that one. What a nut.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't either. I didn't know what he was
Maybe
saying.
he's totaling all the scores, his last score and this score.
Yeah.
Who knows? But Cheech gave him quite a run for his money. I wouldn't be too proud of myself if Cheech Marin
Yeah.
could beat
From Cheech and Chong. The guy from Cheech and Chong beat you. Hey, man, what are you... So I guess that was all an act with Cheech, that he used to get high all the
Right,
time.
yeah, I guess he was the brains of
Yeah,
it.
he's way too smart. So then, what was your final score?
14,500.
And you won.
Yeah.
You beat Stephen
beat
King.
Stephen King.
What was his final score?
He wagered like 45. We were $100 apart going into Final Jeopardy.
Good game.
I think I had 7,500. He had 7,600. And so in Final Jeopardy, and it was we looked at each other and we're like, is this the stupidest category you've ever heard? You don't even know what to do with this category. The Final Jeopardy category was the 1998 Tournament of Roses Parade.
Oh, my God. I'd wager nothing.
What do you wager?
What did you
on
wager?
that? I wagered $7,000 because I said, we're $100 apart. I don't know what he's going to wager, but I got to go for it.
Mm-hmm. What did he wager?
He wagered $4,500, and that's how I won.
But you won the last question.
Yeah, I got the last question. He got the last question, but I had wagered more.
What was the question?
The question was,
Don't tell me the answer.
Who was the company that had the 57th float?
Don't say anything. Heinz.
Of course.
Right.
But it was like, what is this question going to be? And Steven said it was the category that forced him to wager low.
Yep.
And he almost scratched that out and even went lower.
Right.
And I just said, you got to go for it. You don't know what this guy's going to do.
Beautiful.
I said 7,000, and Regis even said, gutsy move.
I can't believe it. You're a good drug.
What a gutsy move.
Did Regis wager everything on the last question?
No, he didn't wager
What an
everything.
idiot. He's down to 3,000.
What's he got to lose?
Although maybe he's right. Maybe he's like, hey, I won't wager anything.
He didn't want to go 0 out.
Right.
But we all got the final answer.
Yeah.
And that's I won.
Good for you. Congratulations. And there's no playoff between the winners of the week?
No. No, you just play the one game. And then I come out, and Carol Burnett congratulated me.
Carol Burnett played?
Carol Burnett plays.
Boy,
she'd done it before.
Boy, she's sunk to an all-time low.
No, come on. We just like the game.
Come on.
What else is she going to do?
That's a weird move, playing Jeopardy on TV.
She plays Jeopardy.
I wouldn't play. Carol Burnett played?
Carol Burnett played the last time I was there.
Did she lose?
No, I think she must have won. I don't know. I don't know what happened in her game this time.
Does she know who you were?
Of course, she congratulated me when I came out. Oh, congratulations.
Well, that's kind of thrilling, right?
That's pretty good. Did she tug on her ear?
Yeah.
She tugged her ear.
I started to tug mine.
Up close.
Carol and I were bonding.
Up close, does Carol Burnett look 120 years old?
No, she looks fine. See, now I got to go back. This is what you do to me.
Come on, be honest.
She's nice. She looks great.
She said, oh, look, Carol Burnett's mother.
Oh, she does not look like Carol Burnett's mother.
Really? Yes. Your daughter's very talented.
Looks like Carol Burnett's mother.
Right.
Didn't your daughter used to wiggle her ear?
Hey, William Shatner's going to be on the show tomorrow. Oh, cool. Our show, yeah.
You know what? I just saw a picture.
Why don't we play him in Jeopardy? Yeah.
Yes, I saw a picture in one of the tabloids. All the captains of the Star Trek at one of those Trekkie conventions.
Really? They got them all together?
Yeah.
That's some kind of premium.
Patrick Stewart, Kate Mulgrew, Avery, what is that guy's name?
I don't know. Which guy? From Deep Space Nine?
Yeah.
I don't know. Black
Avery,
guy.
Whatever.
Black guy.
Oh, shut up.
Black guy from Deep Space Nine. That's what I call him.
Of course, William Shatner.
Yeah.
They're all sitting there with their microphones being interviewed by those wackos who follow that show like it's a religion.
Big convention.
In a boat, on a river.
Bill Shatner.
Tangerine trees and marmalade skies. Somebody calls you. You answer quite slow. A girl with
He won't even talk about these songs.
Yeah, and we've wanted him to do one.
I know. He gets annoyed when people bring him up. He goes, it was an anti-drug thing.
Towering over your head.
What does he mean? An anti-drug thing?
I don't know.
With a sun in her eyes.
Like I was doing drugs when I did this, so you shouldn't?
She's gone.
Yeah, this part's the best. Wait, I got a better clip. Hold on a second. This one.
It's the Tambourine Man!
We got to play that when he walks in.
That's comedy.
It's the Tambourine Man!
Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. Ooh.
I'm not sleepy, and
he won't talk about this.
I'm going.
Refuses.
Well, let's play this under the interview.
Yeah, the whole time while he's talking.
I got that.
What?
When he's in the green room,
yeah.
Have a little speaker in there and just have it start playing.
We should say that's the music we play in the green room. Just put a tape recorder in there with all of his.
Yeah, keep a hidden camera in there. Watch him go insane.
Wig out.
If I was him, I'd go out and find every copy of this song ever made,
and buy
them and destroy them.
It's the Tambourine Man!
Imagine the engineer.
What was he thinking?
It's the Tambourine Man!
Hey, want to hear Spike Lee blame the Jews?
Yes.
You got it. I got this tape. It's great.
I heard about this, but I haven't heard it yet.
All right, I'll do it for you in a sec. Spike Lee and the Jews next. And your phone calls.
I had a question for Cindy. I'd like to know, how do you feel about Howard Stern?
Welcome to Lifestyles of the Rich and Dicky. Here's your host, Howard Leach.
Hello, I'm Howard Leach, and welcome to Lifestyles of the Rich and Dicky. Today, we visit a man whose compassion for his deformed, crippled, and flipper-footed son couldn't fill an ant's rectum. Yes, it's Regis Philbin. Regis, are you there?
Who is it?
It's Howard Leach.
Thank God. I thought it was my wheelchair-bound and futureless son.
Regis, please open up, Regis. It's TV. Are you there?
Who is it?
Howard Leach.
Are you alone?
Yes.
That doorstop son of mine isn't with you, is he?
No way.
Always looking for a handout. I paid him his money.
Regis, please. I'm not your enemy.
Please, leave me alone. The press is hounding me. I want peace. I'm generous with my son.
I know you are.
When he cries, he rests his wheelchair, and then he wants a new one.
Regis finally was convinced to open the door. He stood there in his gold lame bathrobe with RP embroidered on his lapel.
Step right this way.
Thank you, Regis. Indeed, it was the man himself. Say, Regis, what does RP stand for? Rotten parent?
Very funny, very funny. Watch it or I'll put you in one of my cooking segments.
Say, Regis, what kind of a name is Regis Philbin anyway?
Well, it's an old Welsh name that means dick bag.
Dick bag, is that right?
Yes, a Philbin or bag, and Regis, meaning dick.
Indeed. But it was time to explore Regis's fiefdom.
And if you step right over this way, here's my kitchen.
Beautiful. It was 18th century Chippendale.
And if you look to your left, my trophy room.
I see nothing.
That's because my son never won an award for me, except for this one puny trophy here, for the high jump.
High jump? Your son has no legs.
Yes, someone stuck a pool cue in one of his wheelchair spokes, and he was off like one of Jessica Hahn's ex-boyfriends. I can't believe it. I don't understand.
The king of New York, Regis, broke down sobbing. He forgot his troubles when we entered his executive office suite.
Here's my Xerox machine and my beautiful granite desk.
Yes, looks expensive.
Yes, and here's my answering machine.
This was the power center, indeed, of the evil Philbin Empire.
Well. Do you realize I was sitting here at this desk when Siemens called me to do their furniture commercial? I received the call on this very answering machine.
Indeed, it was exciting as Regis reviewed his messages.
Hi, this is Regis Philbin. All of our operators are busy, so leave a message. Just do it.
Hi, man. This is Tony Pig. Why did I call you anyway?
Hi, this is Kathy Lee. My private's itch, Regis. Should we do a segment on it?
Well. What a good girl she is. Always thinking of the show.
Why won't you talk to me, Daddy? Daddy! I love you, Daddy!
Oh, you don't want to hear this.
But indeed we did. Please, Regis, continue your answering machine.
Daddy, just $35, please, Daddy. My rent's due. They turned off my telephone, and I got no feet.
So what else is new? What a whiner.
Indeed, the young man was a whiner.
He keeps calling, but the court says I pay $60 if I'm making $95. Love.
I wondered what other business was on Regis's machine.
Please, Daddy, I need you.
Please deposit 5 cents.
I don't have it.
Thank God.
Hi, this is Larry of the Three Stooges, just trying to work myself into another bit.
No other offers.
It was sad indeed to see Regis so broken, so we wished a hearty farthewell to the shallow talk show house.
I make $2 million a year, and my son wants every penny. Well, why doesn't he rent himself out as a piñata?
Goodbye, King Regis, and may all your champagne dreams turn to urine.
Very funny.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us on Lifestyles of the Rich and Dicky. This is your announcer speaking.
Howard Stern Show.
Now you can name your own price for leisure airline tickets anywhere in the world using a revolutionary new service called Priceline. Every week, the major airlines fly with millions of empty seats they'd much rather sell than fly empty. And now through 1-800-PRICELINE or on the web at Priceline.com, You can name your own price for round-trip leisure airline tickets to domestic and international destinations when you let airlines choose flights where they have unsold seats. That's cool. How's that? Within 1 hour, you'll know if your offer was accepted for tickets on one of the major airlines. So,
baby.
You'll get your fully confirmed tickets issued immediately. I like that. I think William Shatner's involved with these guys because I see him in the print ad.
Yeah, he's in the print ad. It's a big full-page ad in the Times.
Call 1-800-PRICELINE, 1-800-PRICELINE, or Priceline.com.
It's the Howard Stern Show. Here's Howard.
What the hell was that? Jackie Penthouse Joke Page Martling is Two Filthy Joke CDs, Sergeant Pecker and the Joke Man. Still only $12 plus $4 U.S. shipping. Also on cassette, buy two, get one free. Call 1-800-323-KING. Next Tuesday, April 21st, Jackie at the Westchester Broadway Theater. Is that what it's called? Westchester Broadway Theater?
Yeah.
They change the name every week. In Elmsford, New York. For information and CD samples, visit jokeland.com. Isn't that the theater Frank Sinatra built?
That's what I thought at first. That was the Westchester Premier Theater.
Oh, okay. This is the Westchester Broadway Theater.
Oh, make sure you don't make that mistake. It's the Broadway Theater, not the Premiere.
Boyz II Men will be in here in a second.
Oh, by the way, do you realize, I didn't tell you this, and I don't know what happened, but a guy was arrested on the plane I was on yesterday.
Coming back from California?
Yeah.
Did you spend the whole week in California?
Yeah, I was up in Carmel.
Carmel? Isn't that where
Clint
Eastwood was mayor?
Wow.
Yeah. Why there?
Because it's a nice place.
And what'd you do there?
Not much, just went sightseeing.
With your man or a solo?
I was with a person, yeah.
Oh, yeah? Special someone? So you got laid up in Carmel? How romantic.
Carmel by the sea.
I heard you went out in the hall a few minutes ago. You got scared.
Oh, stop it. What are you talking about?
A lot of big black guys out there. Boyz II Men, pretty threatening.
What are you talking about?
Was that their people or...
There's some guys outside with one guy's a video camera and a couple of really big guys.
Bodyguard. Any white guys with them or just...
I didn't see any white guys.
I see.
I only saw the people standing in the hall, Howard. I don't know who's here.
Guy just faxed me. He says, Howard, did you hear that Rob from Milli Vanilli left a forged suicide note?
What? Oh. Of course, so Milli Vanilli does everything like that, huh?
Yeah, just real quick before Boyz II Men come in here. Yeah, Rob from Milli Vanilli killed himself. He's been on the show before. And here's a little clip from him on our show.
Wait, so you tried to jump out a window.
Yeah.
You tried to take pills.
And I tried to slash my wrist. So.
And slash your wrist.
And
all at the same time?
And I called LA Times at the same time.
And you called the LA Times.
No, what I want to say, I want to give a message to the people out there. If they have problems, and I have problems with my life, because of my youth, because of where I'm coming from, and then I felt like, this German producer came to us, I felt like a German general holding a big gun on my head and said, Rob, do you want to be superstar for a little while? And I said, I guess, yeah. And he said, okay, so let's do it.
Plus, here's some money.
Yeah, right.
And after 3 years, he said, okay.
I would do it.
Okay, Rob,
it's over?
It's over. And he pulled the trigger. Like that, I felt really exposed to shame.
There he is. Now he's dead.
Yeah, that guy, Frank Farian, that was the guy, the German guy, I guess he's talking about. He had actually taken him back in, and had paid for his rehab, just signed him up for rehab again. He just never got there.
Spike Lee was nominated this year for his documentary on, I don't know what his documentary was even about.
It was about the bombing of the church where 4 little black girls got killed in the 60s.
So I think in this interview he's blaming the Jews for not winning.
Well, somebody asked him if he thought he had a chance, I guess, at winning an Academy Award this year in the Best Documentary category.
So this is why I can't stand Spike.
Yeah.
Spike refuses to admit that his movies suck.
Well...
They do. They're boring, man. I try to watch Spike Lee movies. It has nothing to do with a black-white issue.
It's different than
I don't care.
A feature film. I don't know what it is. I haven't seen it.
He's always blaming somebody.
But the point is that you can't just say it's because of other people that you don't win an award.
Here's Spike. Listen to this. This is why I'll never go see one of his movies again.
No. I was surprised we got nominated. And when I saw the list of nominations for the documentary category, feature length, and then I saw one of the films, Long Way Home, was a Holocaust film. I knew it was over. And then I saw that one of the producers was a rabbi, then I definitely knew it was double over. and over, OVAH.
Can you imagine? Dr. Laura Schlesinger doesn't have problems with him.
No, she'd be on a network with him.
Oh, yeah.
There's also the 50th anniversary of the State of Israel. The odds, I'd have rather...
I don't even know that. How does he know that?
The voters at the Academy knew.
Yeah.
The Los Angeles Lakers and the Boston Garden, 25 points behind with 2 minutes left on the clock. Those are better odds than what we faced.
How about your movies Blow? He doesn't have one.
They might have done a better film.
He doesn't have one good karate scene in any of his movies.
This one might have had karate in it.
Now, these Boys to Men, I like them. These guys are well behaved. I've always said it.
What is well behaved?
I see that they dress similarly.
You know what? I wish you'd go out in the hall right now and walk by those guys.
Let's bring in Boys to Men. Nathan, Michael, Sean, and Wanya. Wanye. All right.
Let's get them to pronounce these names.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
There they are.
I know these brothers. I met them backstage.
Hi, how are you?
These guys are super millionaires, man. Super millionaires.
They sing like angels.
You guys sold like over 80 million albums or something. Your first album sold, what, 9 million?
Actually. Yeah, worldwide it's about 9.
Wow.
Yeah. No, it ain't. It's about 30, actually.
So you guys look a lot tougher when you're like in your regular street clothes.
Yeah. How come you don't dress alike every day?
Yeah, well, we weren't born like this. You guys are scaring me. Nathan, Michael, Sean, and Wanya. Hey, Wanya, did you change your name?
Nah, man.
No, because you that's the only African name here.
It's not even.
That's African.
It's not African. My mom's made it up, man. She was, she was on a different vibe, and she just felt like, let's give him a different name.
Really? Where's that name come from, Wanya?
Comes from my Uncle Wayne and her girlfriend Wanda.
Really?
Put them in a glass. Put them together.
Who'd you used to date, Wanya?
Who'd I used to date?
Yeah.
Who'd you just break up with?
Who'd you just break up with?
Brandy.
Brandy, man. I'd like some of that.
Wait a minute. What do you say?
Well,
that's a young girl.
Yeah, that's a young. How old are you, Wanya?
Oh, me? I'm 24.
24? Isn't she like 12?
Yeah,
she got the body of an 18-year-old, though. I'll tell you that.
No.
You were getting Brandy, huh?
Well, no, we were really cool. That was my friend like that.
Yeah, like that. I wish I had a friend like that too.
Hey, yo, see, but we knew we was getting into this though, right?
Yeah. Wow.
Hey, I feel that though. I feel that. No, but just like.
How do you meet a Brandy? Like, where do you go? One of them award shows?
No, actually, I met her a long time ago. She was like, I was
like an angel.
Fan of hers. I was a fan of hers.
Who isn't?
And I went to her.
I'm a fan of hers too. Of the 2 things on her chest. She's got some big breasts. It's beautiful, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have entered the realm, ladies and gentlemen.
I know you guys are religious because you're always thanking the Lord Jesus Christ every time you win.
Without doubt.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
That's right.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. You guys started that whole thing, thanking Jesus Christ. Now, every performer thanks Jesus Christ. Isn't that true? You guys started the whole Jesus Christ thing.
Started it, though.
I believe you did. You guys met like
You'll take responsibility for that.
I think we just said it a bunch more times than anybody else. That's probably what it was.
Jesus owes you, man.
Very thankful.
Really?
We are very thankful.
You're getting a lot of young people into Jesus.
Yeah, that's what's up. Well, that's what's up.
That's what it's about, man. That's what it belongs.
Really?
When they know how we got to where we got,
But let me ask you, when you're doing abroad like Brandy, though, it's hard to think about Jesus, right?
Well, the deal is Brandy's
Brandy's a little young.
She's really heavy into the Lord also.
Yeah, I bet.
We really bonded in that way too. You know what I'm saying?
Did you go to church with her and stuff?
Yeah. A couple
that's
times.
beautiful.
Yeah.
And then you take her home and bang her.
Ladies and gentlemen.
That's beautiful. You were probably her first.
No. Actually,
you deserve her because you're rich and famous.
Actually,
Yeah.
She's okay.
That's nice.
This is Howard Stern, ladies and gentlemen. I love it.
We love Jesus too. We love Brandy and Jesus. Wow. Yeah. A lot of those religious girls, though, won't give you oral sex, will they?
Oh, my God.
I'm saying a lot of religious girls will not give you oral sex. They think that's a sin against God. Is that true or false?
I don't know much about that.
You got a song about that? Because I love it. I live for that, man. I love
feel
it.
you, man.
I don't even
what you
care.
live for? What?
I love God, but I'll tell you the truth. If that's against God's rule, I'm going against it. You know what I mean?
I hear
You know, everybody make mistakes. You know what I'm saying?
You think so?
And everyone makes a choice.
Right.
That's
You
right,
have a
it's
choice to make.
You do have a choice.
So where do you meet a Brandy? Then we'll get to the rest of you brothers and who you're dating.
Where do you meet a Brandy?
Yeah, where do you meet her?
Well, actually, I met her
that
through
is
her
fun.
mother.
Really?
I told her mom that I was a fan, and she, you know.
Where do you meet the mother?
I met her through my manager. I was a fan of Brandy's, and I called in and I called her mother.
Well, that's
and I
what
said
being
that-
a star can do for you, Howard. You can just call people's
Isn't that
managers
beautiful?
or their mothers.
Yeah, I mean,
you know, if you were just some regular guy in the street, the mother would take you and have you put in jail for stalking.
Her mother was a manager, and
Right. Isn't that weird?
I wanted to call and say, you know, I'm a fan, and
You know,
we
Brandy will be dumping the mother as a manager, don't you?
No, I don't know.
Oh, I
mean,
believe so.
She really loves her mom, and her mom, you know, she protects
Really?
her a lot. You know,
Is the mom hot too, like Brandy?
her mom is very beautiful, and she has a nice husband too. He's,
Oh, really?
He's cool too.
I like that.
Yeah.
What you like, man?
Yeah, let me find out what you like. Tell me what you like.
I'll tell you what. You know what my definition of heaven is? Because we want to talk God. Let's talk God. Heaven is the first time Brandy reaches into your lap.
Yeah.
Right into your lap, man. I love
Ladies and gentlemen.
That is beautiful. That is a beautiful
No
thing.
clapping on
See,
that.
I'm gonna let you
Come
know.
on.
Her moms will be calling you.
So you were one of Brandy's lovers.
Well,
I mean, that's amazing.
I don't know. I mean, we were really cool. She was.
Is Brandy's father white?
No.
Why did you ask that?
She's very light skinned.
Oh no, she's not light.
Really? I believe that she
Carmel.
is.
She's
You think if you see them
Carmel.
on TV, they're light-skinned, Howard. Just
Yeah. Let me ask you a question, because I never had a famous broad. Does a girl like that sing while you're doing it at all? I mean, seriously. You ever break into song with two of you sing so beautifully together? Oh, man, that's got to be great.
Who that laughing over there? That ain't funny. That's not funny.
Now, her mouth is probably full when you're with her. You're probably keeping her busy. Long time, right?
Okay, Howard.
All right, let's talk.
Go to another subject,
All right.
man.
All right, Howard.
What about the rest of you brothers?
We got some hats and stuff for you.
What about the rest of the boys to men?
God.
What about the rest of you guys? Who are you guys dating?
Oh, we're not dating anyone.
You're not dating anyone?
Nah, man, we chilling out. Nobody famous. We just.
No one's chilling.
God, sorry, Brandy.
Nobody's
sorry,
married?
my Brandy.
No. Are you still going out with her?
single.
You're not going out with her
We're all
still.
No, they
single.
broke up.
They broke up? Why'd you break up with someone like that?
We kind of grew apart. You know what I mean? We grew up.
Sick of her, huh?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Yeah, I know.
You're the best, dude.
I need some
love
fresh
you,
stuff.
Dunn.
Thank you. Thank you. I love you guys, too. This is great. See, I can get along with you guys. Everybody else seems so angry.
Yeah.
I like that you guys are into Jesus Christ. That kind of mellows you out.
Yeah, it does. It does. It gives us another way of looking at things.
Although I got to admit, if I was walking down the street, I would be a little frightened of the
You
boys
were
to men.
frightened when they came off stage,
Yeah,
Howard.
when you guys came on stage, I was frightened.
Why?
I don't know. You look like you can kick my ass. You know what I mean?
That's besides the point.
See, sometimes when I see you on stage, and you're all dressed the same way and everything, I go, maybe I could kick these brothers' ass.
He said it. I mean, I'm sure you've heard him say
Oh, yeah,
that.
I mean,
you know.
Now I'm looking at you. I can't kick your ass.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I know. You guys used to be such a gentleman. Now you look like bullies. So I don't know. Like you can beat me
We're
up.
cool though. We're really cool. We're really cool. Level-headed guys. We like to.
You should hang with us one day.
Yeah, man.
Really? You guys ever beat up any white guys? Seriously?
No.
Never got in a fight with a white guy?
No.
Really?
We watch friends do it, but we. It's like smoking. We don't do it.
Right. You just seen other people do it. And what you guys thank Jesus Christ because you met in a church choir, right?
No, actually we went to high school.
Oh, did you? Where'd you go to high school?
The High School Performing Arts in Philadelphia.
Oh, no kidding. Well, that's a tough neighborhood. You guys grew up poor?
Actually, you know what? Yeah, it was.
Philadelphia's a city, Howard.
Yeah.
You say it's a tough.
Isn't that tough over there?
The neighborhood of Philadelphia.
You guys grew up in the ghetto and stuff?
Oh, yeah, actually we did.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, what part? What hood you-
Roosevelt, Long Island, the worst ghetto there is.
Wow, that sounds rough.
100% black ghetto, except for me. I ruined the whole thing. Oh, it was tough over there.
Somebody was looking out for you.
Oh, yeah. I don't know how I got out of there alive. I got my ass kicked a couple of
See,
times.
you should believe in God. That's
I
what
believe
you're
that.
telling
I
me.
do. I should believe in Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I'm telling you the
I
truth.
got you through that, right?
I thank Jesus for that. I swear I do.
Thank you for everything.
No, you know, it was an angry time. When I was in high school, Martin Luther King had just been killed. My luck, I was in an all-black town when Martin Luther King gets killed.
Wow.
Let me tell you something. That was not a fun day going to school. Everyone was all pissed off.
Right.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
I could imagine.
Oh, yeah, everyone was a little mad.
Yeah.
But that's all right. I calmed everyone down.
Yeah.
It was like I shot him. I didn't do anything. I was just trying to go to school. Man. So,
well, it wasn't personal.
So you're growing... No, not at all. I didn't take any offense. So when you guys were growing up, you grew up poor, right? Dirt poor?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
pretty much.
And then you start, like all of a sudden you say, hey, I could sing, and you all get together?
Yeah, well, actually...
what are the odds of guys going...
Who put you together?
Yeah.
We came from different parts of Philadelphia, and I guess that's one of the reasons why we thank God, because we don't think we would have met if it wasn't for the high school, because we came from different sections. We would have never seen each other. Or
Yeah,
anything
it wasn't like
that.
you would have gotten together.
And it was just like our interest for music that got us to this high school. We all heard about it.
The Performing Arts High School. That's cool, because those creative broads are easy to climb on top of, right?
Here we go.
I'm serious. When did you guys first start getting laid? Nathan, how old were you?
How old am I? Or was I?
How old were you when you got laid the first time? Be honest. Was it until you got famous? Or
honestly, I can't remember, dude.
Really?
I honestly don't.
That might mean 18.
18 ain't bad, though.
Really? Are you serious?
About yourself, though.
No, me, 16.
Yeah,
I got it at 16 in the water.
He was a stud.
Oh, in the water, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Really? Let's ask this question. Was the water warm?
No, it was cold.
Ah.
How effective were you in cold water, Howard?
Not very. I don't even think I think I had. I don't even think I really did it.
It was the water. It was just,
but she told you did.
Oh yeah.
It was the motion of the ocean.
Are you kidding? She never saw me again. I was so bad at it, man. I'm still bad at it.
Really?
Oh, man. Yeah.
That's why you hate capers.
I hate capers, man. Had them in the hotel the other night. It was really bad. But you know what I mean. Did you guys start getting laid when you were famous? Or were you able to get girls before then? Seriously.
Oh, no. We had none when...
None.
Before.
Nothing?
We'd actually used to walk through the malls and sing and hope that we'd find some...
Singing's a great way to get girls, right?
Well,
it was true.
Back in the day, it was our only way.
Only way.
Yeah, man.
And then all of a sudden you get... And then you get something as fine as brandy. It's like, Jesus.
Well, you know,
No wonder you
God
think
is good.
God is beautiful. I mean, really. Because she is beautiful. So would she would she be backstage and stuff, hanging out at your shows?
Actually, she went on tour with us.
Yeah, she went on tour with us.
Yeah, I mean, excuse me. That's the Poontang lottery, man.
But it wasn't like that.
Oh, yes, it is.
wasn't like
yeah,
that.
sure.
This is before they were together.
Yeah, this was.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
She is fine.
Yeah, she's a beautiful girl, man.
Oh, what's it like when she takes her clothes off the first time? You're like, young girl, you're a woman.
I think there are some other people here.
That's good. I don't care. I want to know.
Hey,
I don't care
Nate,
who's
Mike,
in the room.
Sean, and Wanye. Nate, Mike, Sean, and Wanye.
But you know what? Those religious girls are not good in bed. True or false?
How do you know?
Fellas, you know religious
Yeah, how do you
girls.
know how?
Because I know. I've had a few religious girls.
Really?
Although I went with a girl in college.
But then again,
I heard the religious girls are wild.
Yeah, I went with a girl who went to Catholic school, and she did everything.
But he said he wasn't good either, so how would he know what he did?
That's true.
Right, you have it.
Good point, Nate. Man.
But so, are you afraid that women only want you for your money now, or what?
Hell yeah, they want them for their money. Who cares?
Well, let's put it this way, when we first started, doing this whole thing, I mean, we had our insecurities about, women coming up to you and wanting to talk to you.
Right.
But I guess that comes
But
with
do you
it,
have groupies now? Women are just chasing you.
Morning.
I mean, it comes with the business.
With the business.
And be honest with me, though.
It just depends on how you deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you deal with it, How?
With the women? It's very difficult because, I've been married 20 years.
Really?
Yeah, and I tell you something. Women do come on to you not because of this face, but because you're famous.
Yeah,
right.
definitely.
And it's very tempting.
Or either they know you're a banker or one of the
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it is very tempting.
So you know the deal, you know what
I
I mean?
know the whole dealio.
It's all about...
We won't, You guys are against that because you're religious? Because I saw like Nathan shaking his head. You would not do that?
No, I'm not against that.
To pleasure yourself? Nathan, are you against pleasuring yourself?
Hey, man, I plead the fifth.
5 fingers. Michael, you pleasure yourself?
Say it again.
No, everybody does it, right? That's what I'm saying. It's no big deal. No shame in that.
Not everybody.
Like I said earlier, it's about choices.
Right. I do it a little too much.
You do it a little too much?
Yeah, I do.
That's why
it a
you wear
little
those
too
shades.
much. That's right.
I'm blind.
Now, you guys, I've often thought about it. I bet the guy, especially Michael, I would say, probably has very large genitals. Right? Because you got a very deep voice. Is that true? Do you guys ever see each other naked?
No.
You're telling me boys to men has never seen each other naked?
No. I mean, underwear, but not butt naked.
What are you guys doing in your underwear with each other?
Shades backstage, you know what I'm saying? All right, Hal. There you go, brother.
Oh, man. No, but I'm saying, you're large, right? All you guys?
We chilling.
Really? Nice.
Let's put it this way: we never stood next to another man and said, hey, I mean, let's measure.
Probably never will.
Never will.
And are you guys opposed to having sex with white women, or is it just black women with you guys?
Well, if a woman is nice and she's beautiful,
you don't care.
Doesn't matter. We
Whatever
don't discriminate.
No. What do you call it?
Discrimination.
Discrimination. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, we don't discriminate.
Beautiful.
We have a tour coming.
Oh, wait a second. Never mind the tour. Tour schmore. Let's talk about white women. Tour.
Forget the tour.
When is the tour coming? When are you guys coming to New York?
Yeah, well, actually, the tour starts in...
But give me some plugs, because we're on like 50 cities now.
Yeah, it starts in Nashville, Tennessee, April the 29th. Yeah. And actually, we're coming to New York July 14th and the 15th.
I might go to that show.
Yeah, man, come by, man.
Maybe I have to hang with you.
Man.
I mean, I don't want you to lay any heavy religious thing on me. I just want to get chicks.
Man, we're going to get it, man.
You know
We're
what I
going to have
mean?
a lot of fun.
When you come, though, you got to wear our gear, though.
What do you got there?
Here we go. This is yours.
Oh, I would wear that.
We bought that for you.
You guys designed this clothing?
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You guys have a clothing line.
Boys to men. This is a nice shirt.
We got one over here for you, too, though.
Oh, thank you.
I look beautiful.
Because we love you, too, Robin.
How am I looking? I got a big hat. I got a lot of hair.
We got to show you how to wear it, though.
Yeah, you got to work on the look with me.
Got to rock the hat.
Now, here's Chemo. Chemo, you a girl or a boy?
I'm a guy.
Oh, you're a guy. What kind of name is Chemo? Did you have cancer?
No. It's just a nickname I had.
Chemotherapy. Give me some of that chemotherapy.
Nah, not quite.
Are you a big fan of Boyz II Men?
I was their first album, not of the last two.
Oh,
man, why not, man?
Hey, man, what's up with you?
Well, the first album was real, down to earth kind of gospel like R&B. But I think the next couple albums have been too pop oriented.
Who cares what you think?
Yeah, Chemo, go home.
Well,
you can't please everybody. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you for you know what I mean.
Your frankness.
Yeah, but what can we do for you, Chemo?
Hey,
even Boyz II Men hopes you have cancer. You know what I mean? The way you're talking, you act like one of these guys stole your old lady or something. What'd they do to you? Bunch of brothers just trying to make a living, that's all.
Well, that's true. I was reading in Vibe magazine how Brandy says that she's a virgin. And maybe that's why one of the guys, had to let it go.
Oh, now I understand.
Yeah.
Now
you couldn't get the deed done, huh? That's the problem with religious girls.
Yeah, well, that's what it
part
was.
of it. Yeah. That's what it was.
No, it wasn't that I had to let her go. It was just that we grew apart. And
no, you're a man. You want to make love to a woman. At some point, you got to give it up.
Yeah, it was impossible because that's what her religious values were.
How much time did you put in with her?
Mine, too. You know what I mean? And
get out of here.
Yeah, honestly.
You're saying you're a virgin?
Oh, no. I'm not saying that, and nothing the matter with being a virgin.
No, your values are you have to get laid.
No, that's not my
really?
values. But I feel like those were some of the reasons why.
You should have offered her money.
Oh God, what are you saying?
I don't know. Sometimes chicks think that.
Right? That's
not crazy.
See, Howard's
You'd be surprised. How you think I got laid at 16?
You did.
Yeah, but that's what it was.
Hey, let me pay you for this.
That's what it was, Chemo. You know what I mean? It wasn't working out. We just grew apart.
Yeah, Chemo. Not that it's any of your business.
Yeah, Chemo. Not that it's any of your... No.
Chemo, if you want to get laid, you better wave some 50s. Chemo.
You're saying Chemo.
Chemo, the Chemo can't sing. Chemo better learn how to sing. But the new album is actually called Evolution.
Yeah.
Evolution.
Well, let's listen to some of it. Maybe we should have played this for Chemo.
Yeah, Chemo might like this.
Nice little thing going on here.
Yeah, it's probably too pop-oriented for kids.
This is the kind of music I have sex with my wife to.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I feel you.
Oh, yeah. I put on like Hot 97 or something.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Grandmaster Flex. I got him on there. My wife, she actually starts moving a little bit. I might put this on in my bedroom.
No, that wasn't on there.
Yeah, that's not on the record.
Not on the record, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. Well, now, why is it called Evolution?
Well, because we felt like collectively we were going through a growth period. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Like the year and a half that we had off, we acquired a great deal of knowledge about the business, about ourselves, about just everything, life in general.
Are you guys like the Beatles? Do you sleep together in like the same room, share a house?
No.
But we do have a clubhouse.
We are pretty close, though.
We got a clubhouse, Stone Creek Studios.
I would like to hang with you over there.
Come on, man.
The Stone Creek.
Come on down, man.
What goes down over there?
Come on down,
we
man.
got a basketball court, weight room. We got the whole nine.
Really?
You play basketball, Howard?
Oh, yeah. Look at me.
Yeah, look at him.
Oh, yeah. I'll kick all your asses.
Yeah, you might be a game mine, but
see my jump shot.
I don't know, kid. I don't know. You throwing up a challenge now.
Yeah, I'm going to come down here and kick your ass. Where is this club?
Actually, it's in Gladwin, Pennsylvania. It's
Gladwin?
like 20 minutes outside of Philly.
I don't know if I can get there.
We'll get you there if that's really what you want to do.
I'm a busy man. Now, who hangs out there? Any celebrities?
I mean, you know, anybody who wants to use the studio. We had LL there. We've had
LL Cool J, I know him.
Yeah, Allen Iverson, Puffy, Beck.
You hang with Puffy?
We don't hang with Puffy.
You're not down with that whole thing, are you?
No, he produced a couple of songs on our album.
Matter of fact, this one right here that
you're listening to. Puffy produced it. Yeah.
You got naked pictures of Brandy. I'll go over there.
Stop
I'll tell you right now.
No naked pictures of Brandy.
Because you didn't take any videos?
Nah, I didn't.
You're crazy.
I told you, man.
That's what I'd be doing.
That.
Yeah, go ahead. You're on with
Brandy knows that she has an admirer in Howard.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Okay.
She should feel
He's a fan, Brandy.
She got a nice tongue. I'm wondering, like if she wouldn't have sex with you, but how far she would go. Like would she...
We were really close friends. How?
You know what I mean? No, like how far can you go? Like, can you touch a chest and stuff? That
we were really good friends. How?
She should at least relieve the pressure. Somehow, you know what I mean? No, I'm being honest. I mean, you know, you're going to be a boyfriend and girlfriend. I would go insane being around her, and I have all that pressure.
So this is what happened to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened to Hal. You know what I mean?
He's
releasing that
little digital manipulation. Something.
Yo, do you have any sexual harassment charges?
Yes, I do. I've got 15 pending against me right now. That's right.
Really? Goodness.
No, I like to talk about sex. I just don't do anything about it.
I understand.
Yeah.
We do that in the confines of our own, place where we are. We talk about a whole bunch of things, and
Here's a guy who says he's your biggest fan, David.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah.
Hey, David. What's happening, David?
What's the deal?
Not much. I just wanted to say I think you guys are the greatest.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it, dude.
You need to call Chemo, man.
Yeah.
Straighten him out.
Give Chemo a call.
He has no idea what he's talking about.
We appreciate that.
We agree. He was destroying us, dude.
Yeah.
Listen,
yes, he really was. I really like you guys. I love the album. I listen to it every day.
Thank
you so much.
But Chemo got his right to his opinion.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Right.
No, he doesn't. This guy's a total dick. He got the right.
But you know what?
Guy had to call up and diss you. That's
everything
not right.
is not for everybody, though. To be honest, you know what I'm saying?
That's true. Hey, you got enough fans.
Whose music do you listen to?
Everybody.
Everybody.
We don't listen to Chemo's music. Even Jesus hates Chemo. And he loves everybody. Yeah, man.
Well, what have you listened to lately?
Well, let's see.
Wow. I like DMX, kid.
Yeah, DMX. Listen to DMX.
Now, were you guys angry when you were in the ghetto, and then when you got rich? Did you get very gentle and everything?
No, actually, I think we were just this way all along. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people in the ghetto are like this. Everybody's not angry.
I know. I'm just kidding with you. So what was it like? How do you divvy up the money? Everybody gets an equal share?
Yeah,
4.
Exactly.
And how do you decide who's going to do what in the song?
We just feel it.
It's a feeling.
It's a feeling.
Yeah. And no arguments?
No,
not about songs. Not about songs.
Actually, we keep down the argument about money by splitting it 4 ways, because that's how a lot of groups split up later on down the line, because people get greedy and one person wants all this. And so whatever we do, we always split it all so everybody can be a part of it, because everybody is a part of it.
And everyone writes the songs together?
No.
I
mean, sometimes.
Who's writing the songs?
Actually, all of us do. It all depends on. So 2 of us may write one person, all 4 of us. It all depends. I mean, but we split it all away.
And who's the biggest pain in the ass in the group?
It varies on days.
It does, right? Like, what's it like? Has there ever been a time in Boys to Men, as you guys travel on the road, that there are times where it's like some of you are not talking to other people and stuff?
It's never like, we're not talking to each other. I mean, it's been times back in the day where a couple of us, like Nate and I, got into fights.
I can see that.
Fist fight?
Yeah. But the deal is, but the deal is right afterwards we were like the coolest.
What would you fight? What was the big fight?
Let me tell you.
What is the big fight?
Let me tell you. We were
probably something silly.
The most minute thing in the world.
We were at a venue, right? I forget what city were we at.
I don't know.
But anyway, we were in our dressing room. And there were some candles being created and there was like some ambiance and stuff like that. And the lights were dim and dark and everything. And Juan kind of dug that. That was he was his way to get into his vibe. And Nate walked in and was like,
brandy back there.
Nate, let's set it up first. Nate had just flew in from L.A.
Right.
Taking care of some business, not just for himself, but for Boys to Men, being stressed out.
Right.
Came into the dressing room, and me and Juan got different vibes. He likes the candles and the setup, and I like bright lights.
You want to see where you are.
Yeah, I like that wakes me up. I like his mood, but his mood puts me to sleep. It doesn't get me ready to go.
Right, you got to go out on stage.
Right.
So they went back and forth and everything, and Juan was like, it was a section of the dressing room that was kind of bright. So Juan was like, why don't you go over there to that
hold on, but Howard,
section?
The only thing that was in that section was the shoes.
Right. So you were sitting with shoes and nothing to do.
That's where he wanted me to go.
Right. You're like, hey, who am I? What am I, dog?
Juan said, go over there. Well, just go over there. I was like, come on, man, I'm in the group too. You ain't gonna just send me over there with the shoes.
So basically,
candles, you're gonna burn the whole damn place up. You singe the hairs on your ass. Go ahead.
Put the candles over there by
so basically, the argument elevated, and they started having words up close, and
this is just before showtime.
But you know what?
That was one of the dopest shows.
The show was a sellout, and it was hot.
The aggression showed on stage.
And this all came down to blows because of the kid. Well, I can see that.
Because it was like
I would want to kick someone's ass and tell me to go stand over in a little bit of a corner.
But it was also to a degree where I was like during the tour and everything, where brothers were like really getting like tired, stressed, and everything. So we were kind of getting on each other's nerves.
And during the fight, the other brothers who weren't fighting were feeling up brandy.
What do you do when you're not fighting?
We just left the room.
Feeling up brandy.
You just that's what I would do. It's my chance to move in.
He's on some different vibes.
Well, did you ever wind up going for the same girl?
We used to.
Yeah, we used to.
Yeah.
Oh, did you?
In our early days, we used to.
In the beginning.
Yeah, you guys must have been banging some beautiful women, man, being in Boys to Men. Jesus. I mean, whatever. Cam, go ahead. Yes? Hi.
Hi.
Yes.
My name is Cam.
Yes, Cam.
Hi. I live in Lower Marion.
Who needs your whole history?
Where's Lower Marion? Who cares?
Oh, it's near Gladwin.
Well, go on.
Are you good looking?
You want to come over to the clubhouse?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you do? Are you hot?
Invited to the clubhouse.
These guys could get brandy type women.
Well, I'm not making any claims about myself. I just really enjoy them.
Will you do all 4 Boys to Men?
No.
That's what they're after. They've never had that.
No, I'm
You guys ever share a woman? Any of the Boys to Men ever hop into bed with the same chick? No? Yeah, I bet you they have. Nobody wants to say it. Everyone's so silent.
Nate, what are you doing?
No, I realized that's the thing to do.
I'm just vibing with Howard. I'm
chilling.
You'd
be the first guest to do that.
I'm just hearing his life for what it is.
Yeah, it's pretty shallow. The Lord hasn't entered my life yet, I guess.
I know that's right, boy.
They're famous and single.
Right, you're famous and single. I'm a little envious. I never got to test out my fame with the ladies because I've been married the whole time. That's real religion. Staying with your woman.
That's what's up.
Through the whole fame thing, right?
We watched your show a few times.
Yeah, but that's
pretty wild.
But that's on TV.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right. They always
what an excuse, What an excuse, ladies and gentlemen.
Well,
I look at my penis sometimes and I can't believe in Jesus. That's my problem. Why would God give me something so small? Nate, answer that question.
Oh, my goodness.
I guess you were behind the door when he was handing out gifts.
Right. I can't sing. I have a small penis.
Can't play basketball and you're tall.
You guys are the biggest selling act in the history of Motown, and that's something.
Yeah,
that's pretty damn good.
I love them.
That's
I love them. My mom loves them. My grandmother loves them.
Really?
Thank you.
And you're good looking?
You guys have just, I mean, I think Evolution is a great name. You guys have really, grown up.
I look at my producer, Gary, and it's hard to believe in evolution.
No, it is absolutely true, Evolution.
She looks like a throwback to cave days.
That's why
I could not name my album Evolution.
Yeah.
What do you look like? Are you good looking?
Well, I'm not bad looking. I mean, Howard,
Whoa.
I think that you're...
What do you weigh?
He said, whoa.
standards are
No, seriously, how much you weigh? Let me screen you for these guys.
I weigh 140 pounds.
Oh!
I'm an aerobics instructor.
Well, they don't allow strangers to come to the compound. No, but explain to Boys to Men that you're 9 feet tall, aren't you?
Yo, what is that, man?
Not 9 feet tall.
It's a cow, man.
140 pounds. You don't want a girl 140 pounds, do you?
Ain't nothing matter with a woman.
Hey, there's nothing wrong.
Oh, yeah, you're with Brandy and you're saying that. Yeah.
I can't say nothing, ladies and gentlemen. I can't say nothing. Everything I say turns back to Brandy. I understand now.
I know.
Well, that's okay. I understand you guys are very big celebrities. Like,
All right, so
you're an aerobics instructor?
Uh-huh.
Really? I would fire you.
We got a gym down at the studio, too.
Is that right?
Yeah,
you want to invite her down there or what?
Well, we ain't there right now.
we
won't be there for the next 2 years.
Ain't enough room. That sounds nice.
Actually, no, because we're about to go on the road, so we really
well,
want to
good
do that.
luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Hey, come on out to check us out, man.
Yeah, when we come on tour.
Please.
You guys like all that traveling and living in hotels? And
You know, we're kind of used to it now.
Yeah.
It's been about, 8 years now?
Yeah, it's a little rough sometimes.
Kind of miss it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You do. You like it.
I mean, I think we get into it for the first 3 or 4 months. Then after that, it becomes work again.
I would like the road myself.
Oh, yeah, right, Howard.
I would
You're
like to
such
get
a
out.
good traveler.
I would like to get out on the road, yeah. Anything to get out of this studio. now, fellas, what about a song? Are we going to try this thing that we put together, or is this something that's impossible?
Well, actually, one line you had in there wasn't quite ringing.
Well, you can change it.
You know what line it is.
But you know what, Howard? Honestly, I'm not too familiar with the up on the roof type of thing.
Yeah.
So I gotta hear it first. We all gotta hear it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
But we don't mind.
You don't have a copy of Up on the Roof here?
Who the hell would? You have to be 100 years old to know that song.
Who wrote this song? Who chose this?
Jackie.
Of course.
No, I
did not. If it's 100 years old, Jackie must have chosen.
I did not. So there's nothing we can do with it? I don't want to put you on the spot, but is there something we can do with this? Nothing?
You got that?
Yeah.
Why didn't you?
Hey, Hal, if we would have got it earlier,
you would have done it?
Yeah, we did it.
That's all right. That's no
King, you guys know this song.
I'll listen to a little of this here. There you go.
That's what's up. I like
There you
that. This is a single off the Evolution album, ladies and gentlemen.
Evolution is in the stores right now.
That's right. That's right.
And
we like the
Boys to Men owns Motown Cafe?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
We're one of the owners.
One of the owners.
Yeah. And they sang the national anthem at the closing ceremony of the Olympics. That's kind of fun.
That's right.
That was kind of neat.
Super Bowl was fun, too, actually.
Yeah, that's kind of neat.
We performed at halftime, so that was cool.
Hey, Hal.
Yeah.
What's one of your favorite radio DJs?
Me.
Do you have any favorite?
No, Grandmaster Flex. You know you.
Yeah, he's the only guy I listen to.
Master Flex?
Yeah, Funkmaster.
Or Funkmaster. I don't even know the guy.
Because he gets my sex life going. I listen to that on Saturday nights.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right. Just before.
I stopped smoking weed, but I used to smoke weed, listen to him, and do my wife.
That'll do it to you.
Do you guys smoke weed, or that ain't your thing?
Nah,
chilling.
Yeah, brother. You never even tried it?
Natural high, man.
Really?
Natural, baby.
That's right.
So you never hang out with all those rap guys?
Oh, we hang out with them. Just because
Yeah.
you hang out with them don't mean you got to do what they do.
And you get a contact.
But doesn't like
you can't control that.
Yeah.
You just,
Doesn't like Snoop and those guys want to get high and stuff, and then you guys are,
Well,
being very religious.
Well, I mean, we've been taken for the nerds for a very long time, and
you're no nerds.
You know what I'm saying? So
we chill.
we
like to have fun.
We just roll and BS.
And the dope thing about it is that they respect us for being the way
Exactly.
we are. So it's
You guys don't drink a little wine or anything?
Oh yeah,
I mean,
occasionally.
on occasion.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
Occasionally, red wine. You know, Mad Dog 20. No, I'm joking.
You guys think OJ was guilty?
Actually, I didn't even really follow the trial.
You're the only one in America.
I didn't, man. I really wasn't interested in it. You know what I'm saying?
Really, you don't care?
I wasn't
It's a
interested.
smart answer.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
It got so crazy.
Better watch what you say when you answer that question.
But it got so crazy after a while, you just wanted to turn it off and not listen to it anyway.
I hear that.
It became glamorized.
Don't you think Will Smith's gotten too bougie?
Oh,
Nah, man.
I'm not down with that. I'm not down with that.
I think Will Smith is Will, but you know what? He's from Philly, so we know him. And
all right.
I don't think he's changed. I think he's been Will the way he's.
Will.
I mean, even when he was a rapper, he rapped the same way. It's his style.
I hear you.
And ever since we met him, he's been the same way.
You guys are good guys.
How did you guys meet Michael Bivins? Isn't that the guy's name?
Yeah. We met him in Philly. There was a radio.
Did you kick his ass?
Stop it.
Could we or did we?
Did you?
Or do we want to? No, actually, we met him in Philly.
Because you guys are East Coast.
Yeah, we met him in Philly at a radio station show backstage, and we asked him could we sing for him, and he said yeah, and he kind of took our career to where it's been.
That's wonderful.
Boys to Men, bunch of good guys. They do charity work of all kinds.
Yep.
They're always helping kids and stuff. That's very admirable. I try to do that, but I'm very busy.
Yeah. Right, of course.
Yeah, right. We know how. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You guys got any kids?
Yes, I have a
There you go.
Yeah.
See? You were never married and you have a kid.
No, I mean...
That's the way to do it.
People do it.
That's the way to do it.
I'm only human.
That's right.
My problem.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
None of us are perfect.
Yeah.
I am.
You never will be.
How old is your daughter?
She's 4 now. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Too bad you didn't have her with Brandy. Yeah, that would be nice.
Open yourself up.
Next kid that I have will be done right. It will be done under marriage.
Really?
Yep,
Right.
You're not going to get married. You're too rich. You're too famous. You're not going to be with one woman. Get it straight.
You did it. Why can't I?
I did it when I was very young.
Well, there you have it.
Before I got
still
famous.
young, bruh.
But you stayed there.
I stayed
That's what's
there.
up.
Yeah,
That's right. And
That's
what's
where the love is.
And let's put you on the spot. What's holding you there, Howard?
Lord Jesus Christ. I thank him every day for my stress.
Oh, my God.
Hey, what about Mariah Carey? Is she black? She says she's black. You buying that?
Well, she has a black father and
Really?
And a black boy.
Anybody ever seen that black father?
She can kind of pick and be.
Anybody ever seen that black boy?
Yeah, I've never seen him.
You don't think she's black?
I mean,
Hell no. I never saw a black woman looking like that. A black woman. She's not a black
Why
woman.
would somebody claim to be black?
I don't know.
On the contrary, Monfred, we have a lot of gorgeous black women.
No, I'm not saying, hey, where are you coming
What
from?
did he just say?
Hey, man.
I just said I never saw a black woman looking like that. She's white.
Well, Vanessa
there's a lot of
black.
fair-skinned black people, too.
Yeah, man.
Wait a second. Lena Horne's a fair-skinned black woman. Mariah Carey's white.
Williams is black.
Come on. If she's black, I'm black.
Oh, God.
I probably am.
There you have it.
I hear you.
There you have it. We hear you.
No, Brandy is a black woman.
Oh, my God.
You can see that she's a black
What
woman.
would you like to call Mariah Carey?
White.
Oh, okay. All right, Howard.
No. Anybody getting on? You guys have friends with Mariah. I know you did songs with her. Anybody getting on with her?
Oh, my God.
Raise your hand if you got her.
She was married at the time.
No.
Like it's crap. Raise your hand. Oh, yeah, it was me.
No.
He's crazy, man.
Oh, man. You even performed for the Pope.
Yeah, man.
You're kidding.
Did he even know you were in the room?
He might not have.
Yeah, he was kind of out of it. I'll be honest with you. Running around in that dress.
Did you see him snapping his fingers?
Yeah.
I don't think.
He did shake his hand, though, which was an honor.
Yeah, that was hot.
Really?
Does he have a big ring? Because everybody's always kissing that ring.
You know what? We didn't even. I don't even remember seeing
Yeah,
that.
I didn't.
Really?
What's he wearing under the robe?
You know, he was. We didn't get that deep. He was in the Pope-mobile, so we didn't.
Oh, really?
Probably some jeans and a pair of Nikes.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
Nah, he's Polish. He probably thought you guys were Boy Scouts or something. He didn't know what was going on. I'm telling you. All right, anyway.
Have you met the president?
Yes, a few times, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Few times.
You know, the Pope insulted Boys to Men.
No.
Really?
When they met him, he handed over his wallet. He got so nervous. Right away, a guy sees a brother.
Where does the Pope carry his wallet? That's
Oh, my God.
That was love.
And then you met President Clinton?
Yeah.
I hope you didn't bring Brandy to meet President Clinton. Because he'll steal her. She wasn't there, was she?
He wasn't there.
Also,
Oh, God.
forget it. All right, listen. Boys to Men, great guys. Nathan, Michael, Sean. Now, I tell you something. The only African name in the group, Wanya. Wanye. That's French.
Yeah, there you go. It's French now.
French African.
Wanye. That's a nice name.
A French African.
Well, anyway, you guys are great.
Thank you, man.
I thank you for coming in. Everyone go see the Big Boys to Men tour. Who's going to be on that tour with you? Is it going to be just you guys? You're going to have some...
It's going to be our artist on our label, Stone Creek Recordings, Uncle Sam. On some dates, it'll be Casey and JoJo, and a group called Destiny's Child.
I see. And you guys will be all over America, right?
All over the country. Yeah. All 50 states.
Nice.
And the album is Evolution.
That's right. And thank you for those 2 million people who bought it thus far here in America.
And there's also a Spanish version in the stores, too, just so you know that.
I don't speak Spanish, but...
well, I mean, you know, some people...
You recorded this in Spanish?
Yeah, we actually did, yeah.
Would you have to learn everything phonetically?
Yeah, we just read it and sang it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. You guys are talented.
Thank you.
We try.
Surprised you, a lot of Spanish people sometimes steal the CDs. That's not true? Or just kidding. That's a stereotype, and that's not true.
Right,
exactly. I'm just trying to make you
Try to
jealous.
bring everybody together.
Yeah, let's try to bring everyone together like boys to men. Yeah, let's get along.
Together. That's right. 2 worlds. Bring all ethnic groups together, right, Howard?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that is my goal.
That's what's up.
It's one of my goals.
Very strange way of doing it.
Yeah, very bizarre.
My other goal is to bang Brandy, but that's never going to happen.
Woo! Okay.
Hey, who's all those guys you got out there? You've got an entourage.
People that protect other people from talking about Brandy.
Is that right?
Yeah. Watch your back.
How many guys, when you get successful like this, you've got an entourage, right?
Yeah, we have a very big entourage.
Well, our tour entourage is about 65 people.
Who are all these guys out there now?
This
management's out there.
Security.
Management, security, geez. You got to feed all those people, too.
We're heading to L.A. now. You know what I mean?
Really?
We had to bring everybody with us.
You got a private jet?
No.
You guys fly commercial?
Yeah.
All right, take over the whole first class?
Most
Beautiful. What is it?
They got 4 of the biggest guys I've ever seen, but none of them are interested in coming in.
That means they're tough guys.
They're serious.
Bodyguard types.
Oh, yeah, they work hard, man.
They work hard. That's our crew.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Boys to men, everybody.
Thank you.
Definitely.
You're listening to a man whose wife's nickname for him is the Mighty Inchworm. Howard Stern.
Here he comes back to the USA. Even though he raped a girl who was underage. He's Roman Polanski. He loves the little girls in the States. And you know he has a preference for girls who don't ever need to shave. Yeah, he's Roman Polanski. He's coming to a city near you. So get your teenage daughters ready, 'cause he's looking for a minor to screw. He's Roman Polanski. He loves the little girls in the States. And you know he has a preference for girls who don't ever need to shave.
Hey, now. Hey, don't miss the E! Show tonight. Gary and Stuttering John flop at Webster Hall. Remember this?
Oh, God, they're going to show that?
Yeah, don't miss tonight's wild episode when the E! cameras follow Master of Ceremonies Baba Booey and Stuttering John as they host a Spice Channel party. Watch Gary and John anger the feisty audience with bad Monica Lewinsky jokes, plus see the crowd turn ugly when the hot Spice Girls won't get naked. It's great. Tonight on the all-new E! Show.
Naked women. You know, I do too, but you know what? You guys are being rude. Why are you booing these beautiful ladies? Because you're not seeing
What a show.
Giuliani, it's his law, not ours. Write him a goddamn letter. We're doing what we can to turn you guys on. Does anybody have a on? Have you seen my movies? Have you seen Jill Kelly's movies? That'll give you a on, and so will these damn girls. Give them the decency to clap for them because they're sexy, naked or not. Let me hear you.
You'll see her tonight on the E! Show. It's great. I love this song. What happened to these guys, the Meat Puppets?
I don't know.
They were good. I don't know the words to any songs. My kids know the words to every song.
Well, yeah, but
my daughters
they didn't scramble their brains.
My daughters, yeah, I know. My daughters were, my daughters are in plays and stuff, and they know every word to the play, and they see a play once, and they know.
You're fascinated by people with memory.
Yeah. I'm so jealous.
Girls do that better than guys.
They do.
Absolutely. So many girls, all of a sudden the song comes out and they know every word.
And they can memorize dance steps in 2 seconds. And like
Not every girl.
every girl.
No, not every girl.
99% of them.
But it seems like girls.
I've seen some of your wives dance. Don't tell me they're remembering dance steps.
I don't know.
What kind of comment is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, what does that
They're
mean?
no dancers.
But anyway, I'm driving in the car, and I actually learned the words to Celine Dion's song.
Do you sing it for me?
Okay. I mean, I know the chorus.
Sing it. I would like to hear this.
Near, far, wherever you are, I believe that the heart does go on.
Oh, it's even worse when you do it.
Yeah, what a horrible song. My kids taught me that. Near, far, wherever you are. Now I'm singing that because at least I know the words to something. Walking around like a damn homo.
I wish you were far.
Yeah.
We can't get far enough.
Then I told the girls, I said, you see, near or far, I believe the heart does go on. That's a reincarnation song.
Yes, well, it means he will go on forever.
Yeah. My luck, I ain't going anywhere.
Drowned.
My luck, I'll be in Hades. Then over vacation, we decided to get a dog.
Not again.
Yeah.
Oh. What is it about vacation?
I don't know, but
Dog.
we didn't get the dog yet. We're going to order a dog. You got to get it from a breeder.
Please stop.
I don't want some god darn stray from...
What do you get, Howard?
What?
What kind of dog?
Pit bull.
Yes, what are you getting to ignore now?
No, I said I don't want it. But my kids want it.
But
My wife wants
they're
it.
gonna ignore it too.
Yeah. They don't know it yet. I'm getting it just to...
Keep them quiet.
No, just to prove to them that they're wrong. Because like I said to my daughters, you had a gerbil, you ignored that. They go, well, a gerbil you can't play with. I said, we have a cat. You never play with that. Oh, the cat doesn't do anything. I said, what do you think a dog
The
does?
dog's not going to do anything.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's going to aggravate them.
Yeah. He's annoying. Oh, I'm going to feed it. I'm going to walk it. I go, no, you're not.
They will for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Not even 2 weeks.
Well, they got a house.
Once they figure out how hard it is to be responsible for this dog,
So I said to the housekeeper, are you willing to take care of it? She said yes. I said, okay, then fine.
then the housekeeper's getting
Yeah.
a dog.
If they don't feed it, I'll let Stephen King kill it on his new Jeopardy program, where celebrities play one another, and if they don't win, their dogs get killed. Yeah, that's good. I don't know, it's like I got talked into the dog thing, so now we've contacted a breeder.
Every vacation they do this.
We're going to get a black lab, because I like that.
What'd you have before?
Golden retriever, but I got rid of that.
That lasted a whole 24 hours.
Yeah, had that for a day. Oh, you see, my wife had a baby back then. She had a new infant.
Yeah, right.
And she wouldn't
So
take
what
care of
does
the
that have
dog.
to do with anything?
I flipped my lid, but this time, we have a housekeeper who can take care of it. As long as I don't have to take care of it. And I don't even like dogs. I mean, they smell.
They need attention all the time. They're always panting and chasing.
Yeah, and they get germs. And their tongues
They got
are...
to be outside. They got to be walked.
Yeah, then they come in with their hooves are all full of mud.
Hooves. They don't even have hooves.
Or the pads. Whatever.
Yeah, and they track it all through the house.
Who needs that?
You got to train. Oh, you'll send your dog to school, though.
Oh, school. I'm having a trainer come 2 or 3 times a week.
Oh, so there's another person.
Yep. I don't care. I don't want anything to do with it.
And then you'll have to hire somebody to take care of it.
Yeah, I don't want anything to... I said I want it groomed because my sister has a dog. But my brother-in-law, combs it every week, and that's why it doesn't smell.
Yeah. You got to wash them.
Yeah, so I said hire someone to wash it every week.
Well, you'll take yours to a groomer or
Mhm.
something.
Yeah.
So
I don't want
basically,
anything...
you'll do nothing with
Right.
this dog.
I want nothing to do with it. I really don't want anything to do with it. I don't want to touch it.
Oh, dear. Is it going to be in the house?
Yeah. Because if you leave it out by my house at night, raccoons will eat it. That's what happened to the neighbor's dog.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, they opened up his whole belly. They said it was pretty cool. Yeah. They left him out at night and the raccoons ate him.
They have razor blades.
Oh, I forgot. I
I
found
don't know.
something for you on vacation.
It was a big dog. Like a German Shepherd.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
You know what made me think of it?
What?
That you said it was cool seeing the dog gutted. I found you a skull.
Ooh. Of?
Of a human skull. It's
I
a
won't.
metal.
I don't want it.
No?
Oh, metal? I have that.
You have that?
You have it?
Yes.
I have that too. Let me see it.
I haven't got it. It's being shipped here.
Oh, really? Well, I'll take it. I wonder if it's the same one I
I
have.
saw it. I said, he'd love that.
Does it have circuitry all over it?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's just a metal skull with a mandible that comes off.
Oh, that's cool. Well, thanks. Wow. Oh, I love that. I'll stick that on my desk.
Yeah, it was cast from a real skull.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
I almost bought a human head.
Oh, God. This guy had them, and he won't sell them.
Oh, really?
He always tried to buy you a real one.
You can buy them up in the West Side.
This was like I don't know, he found it somewhere. He had a shrunken head.
No, this is what, I went to a place. I forget the name of the place. But it's right here in Manhattan.
Really?
And I was going to buy a human head.
Mm-hmm.
And they told me the whole history of the head. It was a Chinese woman.
Oh.
And I was going to put a cigar in her mouth and stick it on my desk.
God.
Pigtail.
Yeah.
They actually sell these things.
And put like a hat, like the Grateful Dead hat, you know?
Dress her up.
Yeah. I was going to dress it up and everything. And I said, if I died, would I want my head on some idiot's desk?
Right, with a cigar stuck in its mouth.
Yeah. So I couldn't get past that. So I never did it.
Well, I was actually, he had real human skulls, just the bones.
Yeah.
And he had one shrunken head.
That I'd like. That's cool.
Those are his own private collection. He won't sell them.
What a dope. Like, why wouldn't you sell and get yourself another
one?
one?
In your store.
Yeah.
Lady looked at me like I was crazy because I said I wanted to buy it.
My daughter's going in for oral surgery. They're getting the...
What are they doing?
My second daughter.
Is she getting braces?
Braces. Jeez, what they got to knock you out, take out like 5 teeth.
Oh.
Got to pull stuff down. Yeah. Oh.
Why?
Oh.
I thought you needed all your teeth.
No.
Room to put.
No.
Room for the other ones to grow in.
Our jaws are shrinking.
Yeah.
Really?
That's what they told
Yeah.
us.
They inherited my teeth, both kids.
Yeah, but
I don't know
you
about my
got
third
too
daughter.
many teeth?
Yeah, they grow in all cockeyed and stuff, so they straighten them all out. But she's got to go in for that. She's like flipped out. I'm like, yeah, I don't blame you. I'd be flipped out too.
Yeah, you got to go to sleep.
Mm-hmm. I bet you Gary's kids already have braces. They're only like 2.
They had braces before their teeth came in.
Right. They're just getting ready. Because look at the choppers on him. Imagine what he's going to have to spend.
Oh, my God.
Going to need a house.
First of all, luckily both children appear to have Mary's teeth.
No. My kids all appear to have good teeth as baby teeth.
Right.
But when you take them, have you taken them to an orthodontist yet? Or a dentist?
To a dentist. Jackson, I think, is going to go, I think you have to be 3.5 or something.
Okay. Wait till he goes. They'll tell you how they're going to grow in.
Like Jack's Beanstalk.
Really?
Yeah.
They can tell even at that age?
Yeah. By the way, Gary, I had a small nose when I was a little kid, too.
You did.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did. You saw those.
I had the knockout thing done, though. I had 3 teeth pulled at once.
Yeah.
Wisdom teeth.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah.
I had that done, too. 2 wisdom.
Now, how old is your
what?
kid?
I've never had my wisdom teeth pulled.
Real lucky. I have one still in there. They said if it ever grows, they'd have to break my jaw to get it out.
Well, mine are all, the dentist told me at the age of, I think I was 26, he said, you got 4 impacted wisdom teeth there. They really ought to come out before you're 25.
Nah.
I said, well, they're staying in because I'm 26.
If they don't bother you, they don't take them out.
Right.
Well, they used to do it prophylactically.
Was that the rubber?
Oh!
No.
What is prophylactically?
They just say prophylactically. I guess I used that word wrong.
Preventatively.
Preventatively, that's the one.
Yeah, what do you got? You had a week of sex, yeah.
Banging away.
Yeah, well, what are you talking about?
They used to do it preventatively, because if
yank
they
them
come up, they'll, or they'll push your other teeth around
Yeah,
or
right.
something. But I said, leave them alone. They're not bothering me. And they're still there.
The first one, I had one taken out, and then in one session...
What is this, wisdom teeth?
Yeah, then I had the other
I think they yanked out your wisdom along with it.
Check this out, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
When they took out the one wisdom tooth, they just gave me gas. So, I was awake. The second time, they knocked me out completely.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm telling you, man, it's like the Three Stooges. Like a guy crawls in your mouth with a pair of pliers.
I know.
And just yanks around and pulls on him, and it makes all those noises.
I don't want to hear about
It's so gross.
I had it done. It was horrible. I was awake one time for one of them, but then when they did 2, they knocked me out.
But the tool looks like a joke. You think there had to be something, more medical looking than that.
No. It's like the Three Stooges.
Very elementary procedure. Very basic.
Your kids are going to have some bill.
You don't know that.
I do.
You know what? As soon as they have a tooth, just pull it.
Yep. Because you don't want them having choppers like you. Did you have braces?
We went through this.
No, he never had braces.
I never had braces. My dentist...
His dentist died.
No, he went to jail.
But why couldn't your parents find another dentist?
I don't know why. I really don't know why. They were going to this one dentist, and he was thinking about doing it, and, probably I was his 3rd kid. They probably ran out of money.
Right. My mother is against braces for some reason.
Why?
don't know. She has this.
Against
Yeah,
everything.
she's against everything. She has this theory that like your teeth get loose. I mean, it's just like whacked out notions. Like she's like an old world person.
What's your mom's opinion on, say, like rhinoplasty? Does she think that
bad?
Like it's
bad. You never change anything.
You don't do anything.
Yeah.
Live with what you have.
Live with what you have.
She thinks the world's flat.
Right. Exactly.
She doesn't fly.
Yeah, and like, you know, but then she gets it all ass backwards because she's like, you know, why do they put you out for that? Why don't they just pull the teeth, you know, like naturally, like while you're awake? I go, because that's called torture.
What does that do for you?
Yeah, that's what you used to do to me. She wouldn't let me get Novocaine.
Right.
Why would you want your kid to go through that much pain?
Yeah, you're going to put the braces on without anesthetic.
Yeah, right.
Ugh.
But you got to get your kids braces because otherwise their teeth look like, you know, when I meet like a girl.
What the bad thing is that it's also hard to take care of them when they're all overlapping.
Oh, please.
And all that stuff.
When I meet a girl or a guy who have bad teeth, right away I go, ugh, what's the, I mean, what, they're not looking? Yeah, something's wrong with them. And they might be perfectly fine.
Don't you think that that's like the one thing that's wrong with Jewel? Is that, like, you know, Jewel's got that one tooth?
Yeah, fix it.
That's like, she could easily fix. She's certainly got a ton of money.
It's hideous.
And now she's proud of it, I think.
Yeah, I know. Snaggletooth. Man. But I don't know. Teeth are weird things. They just growing all cockeyed. Yeah, I know. You have a whole thing going.
Yeah, it's too late to do anything.
Yours is so big and pushed out.
Yeah, but nothing you can do about it now.
No. Your parents should have done it back then.
Have you ever seen an adult with braces? Is that the gayest thing you've ever seen?
Well, how about Paula Jones? She looks like a retard.
Great now.
Yeah, but it was three. I knew a guy that we used to deal with that was like 35 years old, and he had the railroad tracks, you know, the metal, big, giant things.
Yeah.
And you couldn't even look at the guy.
It's ridiculous. It's laughable.
Cher did it.
She didn't wear railroad tracks.
Yes, she did.
No, Cher didn't get. Cher got braces?
Yeah, she had it for a while.
I don't remember that.
I remember Cher with braces.
I think they just put on all fake caps.
No, those were braces.
I
Didn't
gotta
you feel
sneeze.
sorry for the kids that wore that whole metal thing around their heads in the basement?
Excuse me. I gotta sneeze.
Yeah, I always used to wonder about that. What is the deal with them pulling your head back?
The night brace?
They make them
Well,
wear.
these people used to wear them during the day.
Yeah. And they salivate.
Look like spacemen.
Yeah. Like,
that thing might as well say.
You know, they kind of say, like, okay, you'll be ugly when you're a little kid, but at least as an adult, you'll be good looking.
Scarred for life.
You can do it now.
That headgear might as well say goof on me.
Hey, later in the week, Mark Harris will be here. You know why?
Why?
He's getting married again. He's engaged to a woman.
Stop it.
Swear.
What's his name?
Didn't we go through
I'm going through it again. We're having a guy in who drilled a hole in his own head, a huge hole. Why, Gary?
Oh, gosh. He thinks that it makes him a better thinker, that it opens up the brain.
I think it's a spiritual thing. Doesn't he get some kind of awakening or something?
Yeah, something like that.
And he's got a big, giant hole in his head.
And he's recommending other people do
Yeah,
that.
a lot of guys are doing it.
No, not a lot.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Dee told me. He says he knows a lot of guys who are into this.
Oh, my God.
Oh, by the way,
like, how could that be right?
You know, one day we'll think it's stupid when people don't have a hole in their head.
I know.
It's like braces.
It's a blowhole.
By the way, we won't be talking to James Brown this morning.
What?
He's nowhere to be found.
Gee,
Oh, God.
somehow I knew.
Wow. I'm locked up.
Not that I can't find him. His people can't find him.
Well, I'm sure.
William Shatner's coming on tomorrow. He's always fun. You know who hates him? You know who hates William Shatner?
Who? Who now?
Fred.
No. Walter Koenig. You know Walter? Chekhov.
From the show.
Chekhov just wrote a new book talking about what a prick. And they all write a book. All these Star Trek guys write books about what a prick Shatner was.
He's got some.
Every book.
He's got some cool theories, though. His theory is that whole show was first tier and second tier. First tier being
Leonard Nimoy and William Shatner.
and what's the other guy?
The Bones, the doctor.
Well, what do you mean a theory? Everyone knows that.
And then he's saying that they were second tier, him and Uhuru, and
yeah, of course.
and that
Everybody
they were
knew that.
and that they were treated like second class citizens. And on the movie, he said that. This is so great. He said they were doing the movie, and Shatner wasn't even directing.
Yeah.
And Shatner, before they were about to do the shot, Shatner says, hold on a second. And he says to Koenig, could you move? A little bit more, a little bit more. And then Koenig said, I noticed I'm out of the shot.
Yeah.
Could he really have done all this stuff for people making this?
What, 9 people wrote a book, and they're all wrong?
I don't know.
He says he
In a
never
boat.
did this stuff.
On a river.
He won't talk about these songs.
Tangerine trees and marmalade skies. Mr. Tambourine Man!
That has to be the funniest.
Mr. Tambourine Man!
Yeah. Then William Shatner, speaking of dental noises, wasn't he supposed to be a dentist? And then he dropped out of dentistry school and then got...
I never heard that.
That sort of sounds familiar.
I don't know. Something like that. Hey, you're on the air. Maria.
Yes.
You're on the air. You're on the air. Hello? What happens? Hello?
She's gone?
I think she wanted to talk about George Michael.
Oh, what? Could somebody tell me that whole story? Because I missed this, except to know that he got arrested.
First of all, I had heard for years that George Michael's one of those guys that, was in the closet.
Gay. Everybody says that.
Wasn't he dating Brooke Shields?
Yeah, but that's who everyone dates.
I know.
Michael Jackson dated Brooke Shields.
Yeah. See, I had heard that about him and that he was supposed to come out of the closet or something.
Right. Well, that was the whole rumor when Wham was happening.
But then he was like on all his videos and stuff. He was into all these hot chicks.
And, I always used to think that was kind of advertising, it's a little too much. He's got to have his girlfriend naked, and he's naked, and they're rolling around on a bed together in his videos.
Hey, any guy who grooms himself that much is gay.
Yeah, any guy who takes the time to have that kind of beard.
The perfect amount of stubble.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, who sits and shaves their stubble like that?
But, Howard, you know what's really interesting? This goes back such a long time. We had Wham on at NBC, and I remember the local record person said, Sissy. The local record person said, they'll come up, they'll do the interview, but please tell Howard not to ask them if they're gay.
Yeah, and I wasn't even thinking they were gay.
I said, why, are they? And he goes, well, no, but just don't ask. Oh. And then there was your first question.
Yeah, how many times was it?
In fact, you said, so what's the deal? You guys fags or what?
Well, with a name like Wham and two guys running around, what are you going to do?
Wham sounds like something that relaxes your anus.
Is that what you do? Wham?
Yeah.
Wait, don't you remember the first video they did where they wore like short shorts and they were hopping around with those funny hats on?
Right.
Wake me up before you're gay.
Exactly. They were doing the jitterbug.
No, but when a guy like grooms his hair like that, he has his perfect teeth and the perfect beard. Right.
And the two earrings, remember that?
Yeah. They were doing that way too long. You don't have short hair and two earrings like that.
There's no door on that closet.
I don't know. Yeah, and I don't know about the other guy. Maybe that guy left because he was gay.
I think they broke up.
Yeah.
Maybe he was getting weirded out.
Yeah.
He became a car racer, I think.
And I think George Michael's still insisting that he's not gay.
Well, wait a minute. What was the deal? He was alone, right?
Okay, here's the deal. There's evidently some gay rest stop. You know how there's always gay rest stops?
Park.
Yeah.
It's ironic because it's called
Because
the
it's
Will
right
Rogers.
in the middle of Beverly Hills. It's the Will Rogers Park.
It's a gay park.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but gays know it.
Right.
It's just like, a couple of years ago, the governor of New Jersey named a rest stop after me, and we found out it was a gay rest stop. It's where gay men go to meet each other.
Okay.
But bottom line, the gay people like to meet in bathrooms.
That's only news to us. They know it.
Yeah.
Well, it's not necessarily gay people. It's mostly gays who are not out of the closet who go and meet people in rest stops.
Yeah, that's why you're always reading about them in the newspaper.
Right.
They go there and undercover cops are busting. Because you're not supposed to be in a rest area doing that.
So George Michaels goes to the Will Rogers gay park.
Right. And some guys, they were photographing him. Or something. Because some guy said they'd seen him there before.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they staked him out?
Or something like that. I don't know. But there was an undercover cop there.
Right.
Because there's too many gays going in public and having sex.
See, because what I couldn't understand, was he in a stall? Was he standing in the middle of the room?
So what I heard was he was like standing there like pleasuring himself.
Just standing in the middle of the place.
Yeah, with his pants down.
That's normal.
Stroking himself.
But he was alone.
Yeah. Like, why would you go to a gay rest stop and do it to yourself? But maybe that's like he enjoys
just being in public.
Showing people.
See, I always got the impression that those places were, the way I always heard it went on was like you go in there and do what you did, and then somebody would come in, and whoever came in
would help you out.
Knew that's what was going on there, and it was like sort of a great way to have.
So maybe he was
anonymous sex.
Yeah, maybe he was coming on to the to the cops thinking he was another gay guy.
Well, of course, because straight guys aren't supposed to be
He was
there.
like, hey, let me show you something.
But this is what I don't understand. Did the cop walk in and he was in the middle, or did the cop walk in and George decided to do this in front of him?
Let me show you something.
I don't know. I heard it was all I heard.
I don't know.
He exposed himself to the police officer, but they didn't say how it happened.
Okay, well then that sounds like he wasn't just standing there and the cop caught him. He decided to disrobe when the cop came in.
That's very gay.
That is extremely gay.
And then someone told me he had decided to come out of the closet and do an interview with Barbara Walters or something.
When? After this
Yeah.
incident?
And then he canceled it? Did you read that?
No.
That's already done.
Oh.
I saw something where it was like, but it was just an excerpt of like a CNN thing, and he was talking to the guy, and he was talking about, and he said, maybe I wanted to be caught.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because he'd been doing it for years, apparently.
Is that any way to come out of the closet, though?
Aren't there easier ways?
Yeah.
Well, might as well remove the mystery.
Can't you hold a press conference and donate money to AIDS?
I don't know.
You know, when he did that duet with Elton John.
Yeah, it was a dead giveaway.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Don't let the sun go down on me.
Yeah, everything but the sun. That's what goes down on me.
My sun's not going down on you.
Oh, gee.
I just found out that the train station in my town, there was a big article in the paper that it's the same place. It's a well-known hangout for gay guys to get together. And
what if you go there and you don't know?
Yeah, so they arrested, listen to this, they arrested a 57-year-old guy married with kids.
Right.
They arrested the guy 4:59 on a Friday afternoon. Now, that's rush hour.
Right.
Like, why do you need to be there at rush hour?
Do it on the weekend.
Do it at lunchtime.
Because you know what? He can't get away on the weekend. He's got to be with his family.
But that's what I'm talking about. That's who goes to these places, guys who are really deeply in the closet. They've got wives, kids.
Those are the funniest guys. The guys with wives and kids. And the wives are always a mess. Because they know the guy's gay. But they just they're so low on self-esteem they don't think they can get anyone else.
They're in heavy denial.
Your husband's prancing around.
He's wearing your clothes.
Yeah, he's in drag.
I read this great article in New York Magazine once. This woman was married to this guy. They came from the Midwest.
Yeah.
And they were both virgins when they got married.
Yeah.
And she
there you go. Homo.
She thought their sex life stunk because they were just sort of finding themselves.
Right.
And the guy used to go out for these walks every night. So then all of a sudden the guy comes home one day and he's got AIDS, and it turns out his walks every night were like hour-long walks to the bathhouse.
Right.
Sure.
And she's going, he's gone for an hour every night in our sex life.
Where is he?
But she had no idea he was gay. She was shocked.
When people don't want to know something, they don't want to know it.
So far in the closet.
Losing weight from walking.
I'll be back in about 3 hours.
Yeah, but this George Michael thing, I mean, you're a famous guy.
Mm-hmm.
How can you do this?
I don't know.
It was just like the Pee Wee Herman thing. Why, if you're Pee Wee Herman at the height of your career, you're on children's television, do you go to a movie theater?
I don't know.
To be with yourself.
They say they do. Maybe they want to get caught. Yeah. I don't know. Is that it?
So what does George say about it? Does he say anything?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything.
Can you imagine, the whole public humiliation of being handcuffed and taken down to town?
Even Hugh Grant, they interviewed him. He said, George Michael is stupid.
Getting a mug shot.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to do your fingerprints after what you've done.
He's Elmo.
Pamela, you're on the air. Yo, what is with the phones? Anybody there? Hello?
Sounds like one of those buttons.
You think?
Here we go again.
Here we go.
Oh, I saw Davy Jones in the airport.
Did you really? He looks like an old woman.
He looks like a... Hello? He looks like a monkey now.
Oh. Dave, you're on the air.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hi, how's it going? Listen, I got a story about how I brought a book to school. Your book?
Yeah.
Private Parts. So,
Tell me they suspended you.
Yeah.
How old are you? You got a deep voice.
I'm 16.
Wow. 16?
Yeah.
Listen to that voice.
Yeah, I guess.
You must have like full,
Everything's dropped.
Yeah, everything. You must be a man in a boy's body. No, you're a boy in a man's body.
Yeah, I started maturing, if you will, at like 11 or something.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're shaving big time.
Yeah,
That's like my buddy Dr. Lou. He was shaving at 11.
Shaved yesterday, so I'm good and ready to go.
You have hair under your arms and everything?
Yeah.
You got hair on your face?
Yeah, I got like the chin hairs going there.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm pretty good like that.
Chicks probably are scared of you.
Yeah, they fear the wang, if you will.
Mm-hmm. Hey, they still fear it.
They never get over that fear.
They run from it because it's so large and.
You must pleasure yourself like crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have to admit, but.
Yeah.
It's good like that.
No shame in that. I still do it. You probably have to do it in school. You're probably so horny. You're 16.
I think
those moments when he's called up to the blackboard and he can't get up.
He probably has to do like George Michael.
I frequent the bathroom plenty of times.
I bet. You actually do that in the bathroom?
Huh?
You do that in the bathroom?
No. It's the point.
Dude.
Playing up the.
It's some manners.
Jesus.
Playing up the George Michael story.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, this kid's 16. He's got hormones, bubbling up like an active volcano.
Yes,
Give me a break.
Oh, I want to take this chance to say hello, Fred. He's my favorite. Fred.
Fred, this guy likes you, man.
I'm lucky. Meet you at Will Rogers Park. Never met a man I didn't like.
And what can I do? So you got suspended for reading my book?
Yeah, okay, so here's the story.
Why would they suspend a kid for that?
He was reading the book where?
In school.
But at what time? Was he in the middle of another class?
No, this is what happened. It was during testing.
Mm-hmm.
We had like PSATs or something like that.
PSATs.
Yeah.
That's the practice SAT.
Yeah, it's annoying. It's a pain in the ass. But
Like practicing is going to help you. You know what? School's crazy. They give you this SAT, which makes you feel like an idiot. Because, you know, it's their own fault. You feel like, hey, I went to the school.
You went to school and you never learned it.
I didn't learn anything. I flunked.
The purpose of that test is to humiliate you.
Yeah, it's humiliation.
Yeah, I got.
They give you a practice, and they go, well, go home and study some more.
To let you know how bad you're going to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, get ready to fail.
Yeah.
Yeah, the math, the most you can get 800. I got 200.
Ooh. That's what you get for writing your name, isn't it?
Yeah. You got a 200 in math? Damn. You might be the dumbest kid in America.
You get 200 for having hair.
Yeah. They give you 200. You start out with 200 points because they don't want you to feel that bad.
I just put like A, B, B, B. I didn't even care.
You got a 200 in math?
Yeah, around there.
What'd you get in English?
I got about 500. That's my good points.
That was as good?
Yeah, writing, 500.
It's 700 combined.
Yeah.
Even I beat that. I didn't break 1,000, but I beat that.
I think I did pretty good on the SATs, though. So.
Now, when do you read my book?
Huh?
You're so stupid. That's all you can read.
It's a good book.
It is good.
Yeah.
It's especially good if you're stupid. All right, man, I got to go.
It's real literature if you're stupid.
Oh, wait, you want to hear the story, though?
Well, how long were you suspended for?
4 days. The prick, he takes the book, he keeps it, and the ironic thing is he's a Howard Stern fan. He sent me down to the office, and the principal, he's like, it's indecent material. He asked him like crazy. He called my mom. She came to school, picked me up. I couldn't go back for 4 days.
All right, man.
All right.
That's cool.
All right.
They make that like a punishment. You can't go to school for 4 days.
Yeah,
Big deal.
Like, isn't that like a real nice vacation?
Gee, it's breaking my heart. School sucks.
And nobody's going to make you go.
Yeah.
The only good thing is Howard Stern and the Jesus twins.
This is a guy who should be forced to go to school.
That would be punishment.
No, they take away school from him like it's going to punish him. He's got a big, deep voice. He's like a man. He's flunking. Bad enough he already looks old. Boy, the kids must really goof on you.
Oh, no.
Because you can kick their ass.
I'll beat their ass.
All right.
I'm not stupid. Like.
See, if I was you, I'd go get my construction job now.
Yeah, why waste time?
No, really, I'm not stupid. Like the math.
Get a tool belt.
That's my weak point because I really wasn't paying attention. But the English, that's some good stuff right there.
See, now he can't even do construction because he's not any good at math.
You know why people get at least a halfway decent score on the English? It's because we're taught it since we're little kids.
But we speak it. At least we can read.
So you can get a couple right. Math, forget about it.
But math sucks. I mean, you don't like math, right?
Dude, if I were you, I'd go pick out of jail right now. Before I even committed a crime. That way, do your time now. You'll be out by the time you're 20.
Might learn a skill in jail.
And just tell the judge you're just doing time in advance.
You can lift weights.
Just turn yourself in.
You can learn a skill.
Get a law degree.
Right. You're qualified for prison.
Barely.
Get a 200 in math.
What do your parents do?
You can't
well, my mom
killed herself.
She's a secretary.
And your dad?
I think he don't come there, so I'm not.
You don't even know him.
You don't even know what your dad does?
No, because he left at an early age.
Oh.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter to me, really.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You're doing so well.
Yeah.
He makes his yearly rounds, the present.
Is he white?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. White and Italian.
Really?
Yeah.
You get good gifts?
Yeah, I get okay gifts. I used to get good gifts. Now I get like $100 in the card every year.
Some dad.
Yeah.
Oof.
What, you want to hang around with this kid? Would you be proud if this was your kid?
Well, I'd have tried at some point.
I'd get a new wife and start the gene pool all over again.
Always there to pick up people when they're down, huh, Howard?
Yeah.
I'm not stupid, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, sure.
I got
200 on the math.
Dude, you can't do worse than that.
My last report card.
There are Down syndrome people who get higher than a 200. What's 80 times 7?
80 times 7, that's 500 and I think 80. Wait.
They gave him too high.
What's 70?
560.
Right.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
It took me 2 tries.
Give me another one if you want. I'm good.
All right, let me think of another math question. Something easy. All right, you got to answer this one within 3 seconds.
All right.
All right?
Yeah.
Square root of 81.
9.
Right.
Wow. But he's heard us do that on the show.
Yeah, that's true. That's how he learned it. All right, ready?
Yeah.
9 times 6.
I don't know. 6
What is he in high school?
I don't know. What grade are you in?
11th.
And you had trouble with 9 times 6.
I'm in 9th grade math.
Oh. You're in 11th grade, but you have 9th grade math?
Yeah, it's stupid because I only failed once in 8th grade. Yeah, they stick me in 9th grade math.
What's 50% of 100?
50%. 50. Right? Or is it 2? I don't know.
Or is it 2?
It's 'cause of crap. I don't care.
Who cares?
Well, what do you want to be when you grow up?
You don't want to be a mathematician.
No, I was thinking of going into, like, some kind of law enforcement or, like...
Oh, wonderful. Oh, dear.
Good career choice.
Huh?
Good career choice.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
You'll fit in good there.
Yeah?
You can do surveillance. Wiretap.
Oh, I was thinking of going undercover.
You can sit and listen to the private conversations of Spanish drug dealers.
Yeah.
He wants to go undercover?
Yeah, I want to go undercover in bathrooms and whatnot. And
Oh, is that right?
Catch George Michael.
Yeah.
You want to go into men's rooms disguised as a homosexual?
I've never heard anybody with this aspiration before.
Yeah. You see, what I'd like to do is grow up to be a gay impersonator and catch gay criminals.
Would you like to say something, officer?
Hey, you know what you could do?
What?
You could be a general manager of a radio station.
Yeah. Tom Chiapasano.
All right, dude.
No, wait. I'm not that stupid to be a general manager.
I got to go.
Yeah, okay.
All right, man.
All right.
Later.
Hey.
I'm talking to a grown guy. He's a 16-year-old fool.
I just want to get in Crackle right over there. A friend of mine might be listening. He knows what that means. Crackle.
It's his band.
No, Crackle.
Crackle's the noise you make when you guys pull each other's pants down.
Crackle.
Practice surveillance. All right, dude.
All right.
Later. Okay. A young fan. 16 years old. Cool. On his way in life. You got to be jealous. He's got the whole world at his fingertips.
Finished his school career.
Any luck, he'll be a cop.
The world's his oyster.
He should join the Army. Oh, yeah. If they'd have him. Army takes anybody.
They have to.
They have to.
It's all volunteer now.
I know. Army's got a bunch of real losers.
Last stop.
Just call that kid No Will Hunting. He's the kid in Good Will Hunting without any brains.
That's right. He's the real kid.
Yeah.
He's just mopping the floor.
Yeah.
He's not fixing the math problem on the board, too.
That's life without movies. He's a mannequin. Here's why I hate Spike Lee. Spike Lee didn't get they were nice enough to nominate Spike Lee for a documentary. Mm-hmm. Best documentary, just because there's no documentaries anyway. Here's Spike Lee blaming the Jews. Now, this is why I say this guy is the biggest hate mongerer in the world. I told you all his movies are anti-Semitic.
He's a nut.
Here's Spike Lee blaming the Jews for not winning the award. What a crybaby.
No. I was surprised we got nominated. And when I saw the list of nominations for the documentary category, feature length, and then I saw one of the films, Long Way Home, was a Holocaust film, I knew it was over. And then when I saw that one of the producers was a rabbi, then I definitely knew it was double over. And over, O-V-A-H.
Over. See, the Jews are the reason he didn't get the Academy Award. It was one of them Holocaust movies. What about maybe the Holocaust movie was good? Is there any chance of that? And that his movie sucked? Any chance of that? Or is that not possible in his world? Here he is again.
There's also the...
But you every Hollywood celebrity will kiss his ass and sit with him at basketball games. They're all a bunch of fakes.
Fuck. The 50th anniversary of the State of Israel. The odds, I'd have rather been the Los Angeles Lakers and the Boston Garden 25 points behind.
All the Jews knew it was the 50th anniversary of Israel, and they ganged up against Spike Lee and voted for the other person.
I guess he didn't get one vote.
Yeah, I guess he's got that right.
Why would he even want this award, since this is what he thinks of it?
2 minutes left on the clock. Those are better odds than what we faced.
We. Yeah. There you go. I guess all the people who vote for the Academy Awards are Jews. Is that it?
And they are up on all Jewish news.
Yeah.
They're totally connected.
Yeah. Well, all they care about is Israel.
They saw a rabbi and they checked it off.
Right. Oh, here's a rabbi. Check. Good. I'm glad the Jews didn't vote for Spike Lee. Why kiss his ass? Listen how he feels about him. Yeah, those Jews, they can't vote for any black people. He's assuming the whole Academy's Jewish, number one. His problems are the Jews. Everything would be fine if they'd go away. What a dick. And I see all these Jews sitting and kissing his ass. All the movie reviewers.
But why even submit your stuff for these kind of awards if that's how you feel? That's what you think.
Start your own award.
That's
the Spike Lee Award. What is it?
I have the George Michaels police report.
Oh, good. Let's hear
great.
it. Good. Read it. Hey, you know what? Let me take a break, and then we'll come back and do that. We'll do some news and all that.
A proud black man speaks out.
No, I think you're right. I think if you convince me.
I'm asking you out of respect for me, out of respect for all black people who are too dumb and who cannot realize what you're doing, okay?
Oh. He's the smartest black man on earth.
He's the leader of the black people.
Stop playing that tape.
I'm going to say something. You are the stupidest black guy on the planet, and you are not in charge of black people. I'll worry about what black people are going to hear and what they're going to do.
Black people who come on your station like Mr. T.
Hey, genius.
John King.
Why aren't you working?
MC, whatever his name, Marvin.
Yeah.
If those type of guys had any kind of sense, they would not come
and you
on
have
stations
sense.
and promote whatever they're promoting.
And you have sense. You think you're the smartest black guy.
I have dignity, Howard.
No, you don't. You have no dignity. You have no dignity, and you have no ability to understand what we're doing.
Wake up, white people.
Howard Stern, bringing the races together.
Nexus.
What's Nexus?
Genuine Nexus products are sold only in salons.
Oh, you mean the hair stuff?
Oh, yeah, it's great, huh? You know what Nexus is.
Of course.
Therap moisturizing. How do you say that? Therapy?
I think it's therapy.
Oh, but you don't spell therapy like that. T-H-E-R-A-P-P-E.
I think I've used it. I've always called it Therap.
Therapy moisturizing shampoo is rich in botanicals. What's that?
Botanicals, Howard, not botanicals.
It's not botanicals? Botanicals? What are botanicals?
That's like plants and stuff. Yeah.
Cool. Vitamins, natural emollients, PABA for sun protection.
Wow.
Therapy restores and maintains vital moisture.
I need that.
Yeah, you do. Your hair looks horrible today.
Get some therapy.
You need therapy.
Put it on your nose.
Yeah.
How's that nose doing?
I'm going to get another one.
A nose replacement.
Nexus transports moisture to the hair, leaving it soft and manageable. I use it. It's great. I use all the Nexus products.
Yeah, they are good.
Oh, that's why I'm so cute. Nexus.
Yeah, baby.
You know what their slogan is? Feed your head.
Ooh.
Feed your head. Feed your head.
Cheap, cheap, cheap. Cheap, cheap, cheap. Cheapasano. Cheapasano. Oh, cheap, cheap, cheap. Cheap, cheap, cheap. Cheapasano. Cheapasano. Oh, cheap.
Why are you playing that?
Cheap.
I just like that.
Just like
Doesn't he have to come in order to play that? No? Okay.
Oh.
A little out of context, but okay, there it is.
I'm not commenting on anything you said earlier, but Tom has sun poisoning.
Good.
Not enough.
Or was he out playing golf?
I guess so. I looked at him today and I said, have you ever heard of sun cancer or skin cancer? He goes, yeah, but...
He didn't wear his
help
cap?
myself, I guess. He's got
Good.
this sore on his lip.
Oh, absolutely.
Cool. Big sore on his lip?
Yeah.
He's all dried out?
Yeah, you know, his skin's peeling and flaking.
Oh.
You talking about Tom or Jackie?
Tom.
Hey, I didn't know. You know, Jackie, you're always saying you hate Stuttering John. You can't stand. He's always. I heard you followed him to Puerto Rico.
Where did you get I hate Stuttering John?
Well, I mean, you know, you're always saying like he's always coming over your house every minute. It's a little annoying.
His balls a little. I love the guy.
You do?
I love breaking his balls.
So you went to Puerto Rico with him?
We had a great time. Of course.
Jackie.
All right, well, then, you know, because he's always saying he doesn't like, you know.
He's always over to the house, and I'm always buying him dinner. And
I break his balls, but I never say he wouldn't be
all
at the
right.
house if I didn't like him.
I mean, don't ever say on the air again you don't want to be with Stuttering John.
Jackie's a natural at golf, though.
What do you mean?
He got on the course and and kicked their asses. He's like, he's hitting what like Scott D. Pace hits, and Scott D. Pace plays like for the last 15 years of his life.
You never played before?
Never. Well, I played once in college, like 12 holes drunk, and then once when I was in 6th grade.
Maybe the drunk is the key.
yeah, it's like in car accidents. The drunk never gets hurt.
What was your score, Jackie?
It was real bad, just compared to these guys that did good. I think I got like 119, but they were
Good
like
Lord, what kind of score?
No, hold on, but this is a championship.
Sounds like the opener of the Yankee game.
It's a championship course, and then his next game that we played, Jackie would have gotten like 108. That's really, I mean, for the first time.
And what did you get?
Oh, I got like 100.
200.
I got like 128.
Is that really golf if you get 128?
Listen to this. We went out to play, and these guys are playing. Him and Mike Stein are playing for money, but I'm not playing for money because I've never played before.
Right, you would have cleaned up.
After 2 holes, John goes, "You're doing good. You got to be in on the betting." And I said, "Well, you're scamming me here, but I don't care. I got a few bucks." So the next 4 holes in a row, I won. He goes, "That's it. You can't play for money anymore."
He's hustling us.
He throws him in the betting. He throws
me out of the betting.
Who's hustling us?
Do you ever take a lesson?
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you take a lesson?
I did.
And get good.
It's so hard.
Is it hard?
Yeah.
I can't imagine. Like, I don't think, like, up close, it looks like miniature golf. You know, when you have the shots after you drive it all the way down?
Yeah,
that looks okay.
Yeah.
But hitting the ball, all the way far? How do you do that?
It's hard. I mean, I'm pretty.
And, like, why is that important?
And why was Jackie able to do it?
That's what we don't know.
Every good shot I made, they cursed.
Yeah, because whenever
who else went down there? You and Jackie?
Stein.
Mikey Stein.
Yeah, and Jackie.
We had such a great time.
Yeah, we had everything. We had a good time.
Such a great time.
Great time.
Such a great
That means he drank a lot.
We gambled, we drank, we played golf, played Scrabble, swim, and got
such
stoned.
a great time.
Yeah.
That's not the life.
I did kick Jackie's ass in Scrabble. Don't
really.
Stuttering Scrabble.
Yeah, every word was like extra letters for John.
Sock.
Hey, we're talking about guys who pick up guys at gay rest stops.
Yes.
This girl, her father-in-law, picks up guys at gay rest stops.
No.
Amy.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
So your husband's father?
My husband's father. Okay.
He's married and stuff?
Yeah, he was married. I mean, for I think 25 years to this really nice lady.
Hey, you know who you sound like? You sound like that little midget in Poltergeist.
I'm sorry. Well, I'm
what is it, that line she should say?
Yeah. What?
Come, children, all are welcome.
Say come. Say that. Say come, children, all are welcome.
Come, children, all are welcome.
No, but do it like this. Come, children, all are welcome.
Come, children, all are welcome.
Yeah. Doesn't she sound like her?
Well, I'm sorry. I have a midget voice. I can't help it.
How tall are you?
I'm only 5'3".
So, yeah, I told you she's a midget.
I'm kind of a midget, yeah.
Hey, anyway, so your father-in-law's like a married guy, and
my father. It's not my father. It's my father-in-law.
Right.
Okay, he was married for 20 some odd years, and he has 4 children. Okay, and he worked at a factory and everything. He was just regular old guy.
Never looked like.
He looks as straight as you can get.
This is where supposedly straight guys go to meet guys.
Yeah, and so he
because they can't go to gay bars.
No, they can't really hang out.
So, but they always say, they're always quoted in the newspaper after they get picked up. It's like, hey, I didn't know it was a gay rest stop.
But anyway, so, they end up getting a divorce and everything because, the last 3 years, he was, running around on her, and she got might get AIDS or hepatitis or something, so she divorced him.
But she knew he was running around with guys.
For the last couple of years, yeah, after the kids.
Wow. See, the story's no good. They all know.
Huh?
He's out of the closet.
Well, he didn't tell her what he was doing. She kind of figured it out, but she wasn't for sure. She couldn't come right out and ask.
Did he ever get arrested or anything?
Yes. Oh, God, yes. He
At the gay rest stop?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Like, well, what was the? Wait. So Gary's got the papers on George Michael.
This is Howard. This is so good.
You're enjoying
This is
yourself over there.
This is the actual police report.
Okay. So it starts out with the cop saying that he saw a male in a black Mercedes park on the west side. Said what he was wearing. He was wearing a black King's cap, blue-green T-shirt, and blue Adidas, and he saw him walk into the bathroom.
Right.
Then the cop follows in, and he's describing the bathroom. He says it's a small facility with one stand-up urinal, one stall with one toilet, and one sink. There's only one door to the facility, and the stall has a swinging door attached to a divided barrier.
Okay.
Pretty
standard.
Yeah. This is great. As I walked into the restroom, I noticed the male subject, later identified as George Michaels, standing at the urinal. Michaels turned around and glanced at my direction as I proceeded to enter the stall.
Love, exciting and new.
Michaels and I were the only ones in the restroom.
All right.
I walked into the stall and stood by the toilet with the stall door remaining open. I began to pretend that I was going to the bathroom. I could not.
This is entrapment.
Well, that's what Michaels says. I could not see Michaels because of the barrier wall, but I could hear that he was not going to the bathroom. Okay, here's what.
How could he hear that? I guess he didn't hear anybody peeing.
Doesn't hear.
Michael stepped away from the urinal and walked over to the south wall by the front door of the restroom. He leaned his back up against the wall and looked into the stall toward my direction. Immediately, I noticed that Michaels was exposing his erect penis toward my direction. Michaels began to, and I'll do this better, pleasure himself with his right hand. At this time, he was standing approximately 8 feet away from me. Michaels repeatedly glanced over his shoulder to look outside the entrance door. As he continued to pleasure himself, with his left hand, he pulled down his sweatpants to his upper thigh, revealing his buttocks.
Guys are weird, man.
His right buttocks had some sort of circular 2-inch Band-Aid type patch attached to it. He was not wearing any sort of underwear.
Any sort of underwear. No thong.
Michaels continued to pleasure.
See, that's what I wear to scores.
Well, why did the guy wait?
But listen.
That's a guy thing. I wear sweatpants with no underwear.
Yeah, what's that all about?
Well, so I can feel myself.
As soon as George Michaels is pleasuring himself and exposed, he's broken the law.
He's going to explain it.
Well, because it's in a public restroom.
What?
Because it's in a public restroom.
So?
You can't walk around pleasuring yourself.
I'm saying, why isn't he stopping him now?
He needs more evidence.
The crime. Stop it.
Well, Michaels continued to pleasure himself as I walked past him, almost brushing shoulders together. I walked out of the restroom and contacted my fellow officer and advised him that a violation, they give the number, had occurred.
Oh, so he's undercover. He
said, I never engaged in any conversation during the incident. He never talked to George Michaels. Then him and his officer went in. My fellow officer explained to him the nature of his detention and violations. Michaels told the officer, quote, "This is entrapment." And Michaels told the officer he didn't have any ID with him. And they placed him under arrest. He had his...
don't you think George Michael... isn't it weird? It's an empty bathroom.
But wait a minute. This cop walked into the stall, did not close the door.
Oh, is that an invitation?
Yeah. Yes.
Well, get out of here.
That's like saying a girl was asking for rape. Like a guy.
No.
A guy walks in and he's asking to have a guy.
This is a known gay restaurant.
Well, that's the point of being there as a cop.
Not necessarily gay.
But he walked in and sat down in the stall and left the door open like it's a theater.
You'd close the door.
Do you think that's entrapment, Howard?
Yes. No.
No, of course not.
Who cares?
You're going there.
Entrapment.
Guy went to the bathroom. Guy pulls his pants down and starts masturbating. It's not entrapment.
Okay, here's a question. Here's a question.
No, here's the question.
You're with a 5-year-old boy. You're driving along. He's got to go to the bathroom. You have no knowledge that this is a gay restaurant.
Of course.
He walks in there, and George Michaels is exposing himself.
No. He walks in there, closes the door on the stall. Takes care of him.
And here's the other thing, too.
What?
Here's a guy. This guy's a rich guy. Look where he's got to go to meet guys.
He doesn't have to go there.
No, it's for the excitement.
They like this down and dirty sex.
Right.
You think it's something to do with the bathroom?
Yeah.
You want to know his real name?
Yeah.
George Panalatu.
Pound a lot, too.
Pound a lot. You'd pound a lot, too. You were gay.
Pound a lot of butter.
Pound a lot of butter?
Yeah.
Pound a lot of butter.
So he had to leave his 1992 Mercedes there.
Oh.
Good thing he had a 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98.
And they do point out that the police report was wrong. They said it was at Roy Rogers Park when it was at Will Rogers Park.
Roy Rogers Park? That's worse.
Imagine he gets off because they wrote, the wrong name down.
Will Rogers always said? I never met a man I didn't like.
Yeah. Roy Rogers Park is funny, though. It's like cowboys.
Happy trails.
But Howard, the guy goes into the bathroom.
Rogers was a cowboy too.
Yeah.
So George Michael leaned against the wall and started playing with himself.
I was looking for my lottery ticket.
But the point is, the cop went in there to catch a gay guy.
You're saying that we should just let them all hang out there and let gay guys go there?
I say it's wrong for gay guys to take over rest stops and be doing homeless. And I'm not anti-gay. I'm just like, hey, man, I don't think heterosexuals should be doing that.
Nobody should be doing that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's right. I'm simply saying he was entrapped by this cop.
Okay, what if it was a...
Well, how else do you catch him? I mean, seriously, you walk in and the guy starts exposing himself.
You wait till another guy goes in.
No.
The reason he's enjoying it is because the anticipation of somebody maybe catching him, right? Isn't that the whole thing?
But not only that, it's also the anticipation of somebody you wouldn't ordinarily meet. This is a total stranger.
Right. I guess when Howard says the best feeling is a new hand down your pants, I guess every day in that bathroom, that's what it is.
Hey, Mike, Justin, you're on the air.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
Had something to say about the Spike Lee thing.
Yeah.
About saying I was being anti-Semitic and stuff.
Yeah.
I think what he kind of meant was not that, all the Jews are going to vote for that movie, but just that people are going to feel bad because, it's about the Jews and we...
No, that's not what he meant. It's clear what he meant.
He means that and more.
Yeah.
He means I made a film about 4 black girls getting killed, but the Jews did a movie about the Holocaust.
So they automatically win.
Deaths are more important than these 4 black girls' deaths.
No. And then Spike Lee will do an interview and go, I'm not anti-anybody. And it's like, yeah, okay. Watch his movies. What are you talking about? I wouldn't pay 3 cents to see a Spike Lee movie. I wouldn't put a penny in that guy's pocket.
Oh, I know, I hate the guy, but...
Yeah, I wouldn't put a penny in his pocket.
Yeah.
Let him go and find his buddies who will put pennies in his pocket. Not going to get it from me.
Yeah.
He could put out movies from here. He could put out the greatest movie ever made. I will not go see it, although I doubt he can do that because he's not a movie maker.
I still don't know how he has time to make movies. He was at the Knick game again all day yesterday.
Well, because he doesn't put any thought into his movies.
That's what Howard's saying.
How do you screw up the life of Malcolm X? How do you screw up a story that is so profound like Malcolm X and not make money with it? Simple. You give it to Spike Lee. Spike Lee said he's the only man qualified to make that movie because he's black.
Yeah.
You know.
He sucks.
That's all.
Douche.
Yeah, it's racist. Want to speak to a girl who thinks she wrote all of the Guns N' Roses songs?
Really?
Yeah.
Why not? They'll be happy.
Yeah, then we got to do news. Betsy.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hi.
Isn't it true you wrote all of Guns N' Roses music?
Yeah, I wrote 72 songs and Slash ripped me off and took off on me. My name's Betsy.
He knew you? You were in a relationship with him or something?
Yeah, he assaulted me. I met him when I was 22 in Grand Rapids in 1987.
And he stole all your songs?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and plus I wrote songs where he gave them to other people, too, like Aerosmith and Lenny.
Right.
What have you written?
What have I written?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I used to go to junior high school with Axl Rose when I was,
What does that got to do with, what are the songs you wrote?
Well, Welcome to the Jungle, Sweet Child of Mine. I wrote them when I was 10 years old, and then I wrote...
She's a wacko.
Don't
What'd I tell you?
I wrote...
She also...
Sing something she's written now.
She also wrote the Star Spangled Banner.
Pretty much all the albums.
I don't have a lot of time today, so why don't we cut to the chase? Why don't you sing one of the songs now that you're working on that he hasn't ripped off?
Okay, sing one of the songs I'm working on. Okay. All right. I got a song. Okay, it goes...
Wait to hear this.
When the crack don't last and you got no crack, I'd rather OD on the crack of his ass.
Cool. Wow. All right, get out of here. Oh, wacko.
It's getting to be goddamn ridiculous.
What are you supposed to do about it, though?
We'll tell you everything that's going on in the news right after this.
Ponce de la Phone. Ponce de la Phone this morning had a phone call, a phony phone call replayed on the Howard Stern broadcast over broadcast radio, in which Ponce de la Phone posed the question to Kathleen Sullivan, can you shake your, again, derriere for Howard Stern? It was unbelievable. As far as I'm concerned, this was probably the lowest point in broadcast history I've ever been witness to. We have online Ponce de la Phone. He's issuing an apology for his actions. Hopefully he will never be doing this type of thing again, not only to Kathleen Sullivan, but also to any other broadcaster in the field today. It was an unbelievable thing that happened this morning. I almost drove off of the freeway. And again, I believe, although we have a different opinion from Roger of Fairfax, Virginia, but I believe not only does Howard Stern approve, not only does he condone this, I believe he is actually secretly sending out hidden messages.
I think so too, Paul. I'm going to stop listening to this show. I'm really embarrassed of what I did. It's not right what I did to Kathleen. She's been in the business for, 20 years? It's not right. And I just want to apologize to her, E, and anybody who happened to listen to that. I'm just sick of the whole thing at this point. It's almost getting to the point of where I'm turning into some evil character, and I don't like it.
Ponce, one thing I'm sure you must admire Kathleen Sullivan for. She took immediate responsibility. She offered an apology as editorial supervisor of the program the O.J. trial covered on Entertainment Television. She said she would not have put the call on the air if she had screened that call herself. I think it was a very, very big of her to, again, admit that fact and, again, take control of the situation.
And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to offer my services to anybody, any show that wants me to help screen their phone calls for free, and maybe teaching the secrets of the Howard Stern callers to try to, get them from calling in. I really want to stop doing this. I think it's terrible what I did.
Well, Ponce, hopefully you have changed your ways.
You know what? I'm really planning to seek counseling too. I think it's a sickness. I really do. It's almost like a disease.
Well, Ponce, I've heard about people that have had a problem not only making obscene but harassing phone calls, and it is indeed it does become an addiction.
You believe me, don't you?
Of course I believe you. I believe exactly what you're telling me. If I had done what you had done, and then garnished the response from a well-known, reputable news anchor like Kathleen Sullivan, I indeed would have felt ashamed, not only ashamed, but embarrassed not only for myself, but for my family, my friends.
I deserve the tongue lashing that you're giving me. I really do.
Well, Ponce, hopefully you have changed your ways. I believe you have.
And you know what? It really means a lot to me that you do believe me. And the last thing I wanted to say is, can you shake your derriere for Howard Stern?
Ladies and gentlemen, you have just witnessed a prank phone call by a listener of Howard Stern. A program gives out a telephone number inviting participation from the listening audience. And rather than dealing out a serious question, a concern, even a idea or topic for discussion, this gentleman, Ponce de la Phone, decides to play games. As far as I'm concerned, it was a complete waste of our time. Please accept my apology.
The Howard Stern Show.
Stock trading doesn't have to be complicated. In fact, by using Daytech Online, you get a simple and affordable way to buy and sell stocks yourself using the Internet.
Hey.
There you go.
I'm a stockbroker.
Daytech Online, the leader in electronic stock trading, starts by charging only $9.99 for any trade up to $5,000. Up to 5,000 shares. Plus, you get free unlimited real-time quotes, news, and research, or enter, buy, and sell orders. 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Just log on to Daytech Online at Daytech, DATEK.com. And Daytech is quick. If your marketable order isn't processed in 60 seconds or less, they'll waive their commission. No membership dues or annual fees. You don't need to pay high brokerage commissions. You don't need to write, unnecessarily. You don't need to waste precious hours or whatever. You should use this Stuttering John. He's a big man in the stock market.
Oh, yeah. He should be doing his own trades.
Yeah, trust your trade to Daytech, members of NASD and SIPC. Daytech, DATEK.com. Daytech Online.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show.
William Shatner's on tomorrow's show.
It's the Submarine Man!
Yep, and Mark Harris later in the week got married, or he's getting married.
I don't believe it.
Hey, you can believe it. Check out E! Tonight. Gary and Stuttering John flop at a Webster Hall strip show. See the strip show. See them flop. It's beautiful.
Now, are we going to meet this woman Mark Harris is married?
Clear.
Yeah. John's a gay man who has sex in men's rooms.
Oh, he is. is. He can tell us what the thrill.
Yep. Right, John?
It's lots of fun.
It is.
It's lots of fun. You get to meet sort of new and exciting guys. And I just wanted to point out, Howard, I know you're a very sensitive man. And I know you pick up on all sorts of bias and all this kind of crap that the government feeds to us. But actually arresting men in men's rooms having sex and in parks is homophobic.
Yeah, I thought it through. I think you should arrest anybody who's having sex in a men's room, whether they're heterosexual or homosexual. You know what I mean? It's just like...
Hold on.
I don't want to...
Heterosexuals have sex in cars in lovers' lanes.
That's okay.
And of course it's okay.
Yeah, because I'm not there. I'm not going to walk in.
Right. I'm saying just a bathroom is a place that everybody has to use, and we don't necessarily know it's gay or straight or whatever.
How about parks?
What about them?
I think people should not be allowed to have sex in parks, like outdoors, like intercourse.
Oh, please. They do it all the time.
And nobody's talking about just, having a little smooch.
Yeah, I'm talking about,
Said the F word.
You did say the F word? I didn't even hear it.
Oh,
I wasn't sure if he had.
I think I talked over it.
But my point here is they're in the car. You don't have to be there.
Yeah, dude, it's just like, it's a bathroom.
Well...
But, I'm not going to argue this, I mean, if you don't get it, you don't get it.
And why do you want to make love in a bathroom anyway?
Because it smells like duty.
You didn't let him...
It's fun.
Hello?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm speaking to Howard?
Yeah.
Oh, how you doing? Okay, listen.
Hey, yo, what's up?
Oh, you want to get started now, huh?
I'm not getting started.
Okay. Let me...
Let's get this party started right.
let me say my piece, Howard. Come on now.
Go ahead, I'll give you your props.
Listen, Howard, you have some nerve, you big-nosed, stupid freak. I called before. I'm the one who told you I hope your wife get breast cancer and I hope your kids marry some black guys. Whatever. Listen,
thank you.
My point... Yeah, or whatever. My point.
What is the point?
My point, yeah.
You have a point?
You started, Robin. Okay, little Uncle Tom. Listen, you have some nerve to say that about Spike Lee. I like the guy. He's a good. He have not yet made a movie, a racist movie,
please.
Movie. You are
so you can support him.
You always with the black with the.
You support him.
That was.
I'm not going to pay him any money to go see his movies.
He probably hasn't seen a Spike Lee movie.
Of course not. There's no karate.
This time I want my money back for that bungle Fiesta garbage, whatever.
You can't get it back.
$43 back.
You will not get it.
Yeah, okay.
And meanwhile, you love that.
Get it from Spike Lee.
Yeah.
You
support
stupid, racist, big-nosed freak. You have some nerve, you stupid freak, to say that about someone like that. He is right. The Jews, like I told you before, the real Jews are black any damn way. I mean, how the hell Jews could be white coming from Egypt? How the hell it's so hot over there? How the hell they could be your color? How? Tell me. You know everything, the king of media or whatever the hell you keep calling yourself. How could they Jews? But that's something else. For the most part, you know what I'm saying, you have some nerve. Okay, because he have not yet. This guy, you should be thankful. Okay.
What do you say? He have not yet.
For the most part, as talented as he is.
He have not yet.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, he was like, he have not yet made a racist movie. He have not yet.
What movies has he seen?
The Jews do control Hollywood. You know that. You're a Jew.
What movies has Spike Lee made?
Listen.
What movies?
That goes for Doodle right there. That goes for all of them. More Better Blues. This guy, come on, he's no racist, Howard. You have some nerve. You always with the crack in the joke.
What was the plot of More Better Blues?
Say that again?
What was the plot of Mo Better Blues?
I'm not even going to look.
Because you don't know. You didn't see it.
I'm not going to take
You didn't see it.
Howard.
You didn't see the movie.
Yes, I did see the movie.
No, you didn't.
I got the movie.
What's the plot?
I'm not going to give. I'll plead the fifth. My name is OJ. Okay, I'm not going to give up my brother. Hey, what you talking about?
What is Mo Better Blues about?
The movie, for the most part, was about Denzel Washington. A struggling musician.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
In the house.
Yeah, all right.
Boy.
Yeah, okay. Your wife, your stupid children.
Boy.
Yeah, your children ain't gonna be nothing. I hope they catch. It's over with you, Howard. Your thing is coming to an end, you stupid psychedelic drug addict, former drug addict bastard. It's over. It's over.
Go ahead, man. Go watch some Spike Lee movies. You won't even watch Spike Lee movies because there's no karate.
Yeah. The point is, he's a talented man. I'll call it like I see it.
Yeah, and you're not.
Yeah.
Boy. He's full of it. Can't tell me that Spike Lee ain't a racist. Listen to this guy.
No. I was surprised he got nominated.
I don't care!
And when I saw the list of nominations for the documentary category, feature length, and then I saw one of the films, Long Way Home, was a Holocaust film. I knew it was over.
Yeah, the Jews, they all stick
Then
together.
I saw that one of the producers was a rabbi.
Oh, that's it.
Then I definitely knew it was double over. And over, O-V-A-H.
O-V-A-H, man. That's cool. Over. If I was a company, I wouldn't let this guy make a commercial. I'll boycott any company. Who does he do the commercial for?
I think it's Nike, isn't it?
I wouldn't buy Nike nothing. I'm out of the Nike business. What do you think of that? I wouldn't give this guy a dime. Let him go to the Knicks game. I wouldn't even go to the Knicks because I don't want to see him. Guy's a dope. Yeah, he didn't get the Academy Award because of the Jews. They're all out to get him. They vote for the rabbis. Jesus. Jews don't have enough problems. They got Spike Lee now telling them that they're evil. Hey, there's a couple of people down here who went out and auditioned for MTV VJ or something, but I don't know.
Is it today?
I ran out of time here. We got to do the news. I want to get out of here before 11 o'clock. They want to come meet us and tell us about it, but ask them to come back tomorrow, Gary.
Do they have tape of their auditions? What can we do with them?
I don't know. One of them wanted to take their top off, and it's a girl.
Oh, that's why.
Can she just run in and take her top off?
Yeah, I'll make that happen. Because I don't think, but tomorrow you're really not going to want to talk to her.
Yeah, I know.
Just the girl. Just the girl. Sorry, guys.
Just gag her.
Just the girl.
Hey, honey.
Yeah.
You're pretty good looking, but you got to be like a model to be on MTV. You're too normal.
I'm trying to get there. I've been doing modeling.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
I work for Nova. They have a...
What's Nova?
It's
a Chevy.
I thought it's a science show on PBS.
It's an agent outside of Baltimore.
Oh.
You're not bad looking. You're nice looking, but...
She's also got just I can't put my finger on it, but she's got a little strange speech thing going on. I'm not sure what it is.
What did you have to say to be a VJ? You got the tongue ring.
The tongue piercing.
What did we have to say?
Did you wear the tongue piercing for your...
I sure did. I didn't take it out.
But wouldn't you want to speak good for a VJ thing?
You don't think I speak good?
No.
Really?
You sound like you have something in your mouth.
Well, I do.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah. Maybe you got too many teeth. Let me see you smile. Oh, you got nice teeth. I told you.
Thank you. 5'10".
Yeah, nice. Wow. Let me see. Can you take off your shirt? You said you would. Let's see. Get to see your boobs. If you don't mind.
What is the joy?
Oh, that's nice. Nothing better than that.
More?
Yeah, let me see them all.
Did you do that in your audition?
Oh, no, I didn't have to do that.
Yeah, you need implants bad. You got some flapjacks.
Oh.
She's
Look at them.
young for that, don't you think?
For what?
For them to look like that.
Yeah, that's the way they grew.
Oh, you're telling her she's got bad breasts?
What? Where'd they go?
Yeah.
It's not a secret.
Yeah, she knows.
I know.
Oh, you know. And why would you show them?
Well, because I knew that's what I had to do for Howard.
I'd still do you. How old are you?
22.
You're a little older than that.
No, I'll be 23 in August.
Really? What year were you born?
75.
85, 9.
8475.
All right, I'll take your word for it.
She rehearsed.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, you get cute. And you know what? Your breasts aren't that. I mean, I'd do you in a second.
Well,
I mean, really, I would.
You would.
Yeah. And I'm in demand. So what'd you have to do? What'd you say when you were at a VJ?
Just told them a little bit about myself, and then they had cue cards that we had to read.
Oh, yeah? Well, go ahead. Tell me something about yourself.
Well, I am into shoes. I model. And
You're into shoes? Let me see
yeah,
what
I
you're wearing.
collect shoes.
Let me see those. Oh, those are sexy.
Woo.
You are sexy.
Yeah, I buy shoes first, and then I get the outfit.
That's nice.
You know how long they gave her to talk about herself, Howard?
How long?
30 seconds.
Right.
What'd you say? Do it here.
Yeah, do it here.
Tell us about yourself.
I just said my hobbies, 22 years old, enjoy shopping.
Do they have wacky rock music playing behind you?
No.
No?
I collect shoes. I love MTV. I want this job. You want me. And that was pretty much it.
No wonder you didn't get it.
Then I did cue cards. Well, I don't know if...
You probably didn't.
Well, we can tell you.
Trust me, I'm pretty good at this stuff. You didn't get it.
Okay. They're going to do callbacks, I guess, in the next...
What are you going to do, sit by the phone and wait for that?
They leave a message page or whatever. I don't
So you're pretty cute.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're just not, you got to be like a supermodel to get a job there. Or you got to be like, like a black model. They only have black chicks now.
Really?
I don't see any white chicks.
In a while.
And you don't do any street talk or anything?
Street talk?
Yeah. Like, yo, what's up in the house?
Baby, what's up in his house?
Yeah, hip-hop.
Yeah.
We get the belly button pierced?
Yes.
That's nice.
Where are you from?
DC.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, I wish you luck.
Thanks, Howard.
If you want to have sex with me, I'll do it with you later. I might be free. I have an opening around 3 o'clock.
Can I get your autograph?
Yeah, after we have sex. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, sure, you can get my autograph.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
I think you should take your glasses off more often.
If I did that, you'd have to have sex with me right
You
now.
have great eyes. I saw
I'll
you
show
on
you. Look at this.
Thank you.
Now you want to have sex with me, right?
Oh, yes, that does it. Green eyes? Blue eyes?
They change with my mood.
Oh, you're like Elizabeth Taylor.
Yeah, that's why they're red now. I'm pissed off. Nice meeting you. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right. What's your name?
Pam.
Pam. That's a cute name. Let me see your ass. Oh, that's nice. Pull down your pants. What are you wearing, a thong?
Yes.
Let me see what your hips look like. Take it in your thong. Open up your pants. Boy, I'd like to do that. 23-year-old? 22. Ooh. What kind of panties are those?
They're just...
Oh, those are nice. Oh, those are sexy.
She collects those too.
Turn around. Let me see your butt. Let me see if it's tight. Ooh. You should have done that in your... I'm aroused right now.
Me too.
So you're going to give me...
Sex? Yeah.
The breasts.
Oh, what do you want?
New ones.
You want new breasts?
Yes.
Oh, you have to have sex with me for that.
The first time you did it for that lady that you gave the boobs to, I was calling, trying to get you just desperately.
Really?
Yes. And
You
then,
probably didn't have a story for us.
Probably not. I guess
No.
I'm just not
Nobody
that
can
interesting for
understand
you.
You know what her story was? I'm really great looking, but I need new breasts.
Yeah.
We were looking for people who really had a hard
And you really are great looking. Got a nice ass. I'd like to see that again. Later, okay? That's nice. All right. Get out of here before I jump on top of you and commit a crime.
What happened to that contest we were thinking about putting together?
Plastic surgery?
We're doing that.
Oh, we are. But she's not.
No, she's not good. We got a contest that we're going to do. I'm trying to put it all together. We got a surgeon who'll do all kinds of plastic surgery. We're going to take the
complete.
Yeah. We're going to take the
makeover.
biggest pig we can find.
Right.
And
And
we're
make
gonna,
her a beauty.
We're going to make her beautiful.
If you have a fat ass,
Yeah.
no breasts, bad teeth, and need a nose job,
Right.
we want you.
And a facelift, whatever the hell it is.
What you sneak up on the mirror.
Yeah.
Come here.
Yeah, we can really fix you.
Not a fat's all right. We're looking just
No.
for a pig.
Yeah.
An all-around pig.
Yeah, because you can only suck so much fat out of somebody
Right.
before the thing breaks. All right, what's in the news, Robin? Let's get to it.
Well, Howard, while we were away, it seems that a lot of people died.
Good. More food for me.
You were hungry. You were having
Yep.
trouble getting to the table. Tammy Wynette,
Yeah.
the country western singer who was famous for what? Do you know the song?
Stand by your man.
That's right. And didn't she also do DIVORCE?
I don't know.
That was one of her songs, too.
I know she saved Burt Reynolds' life. Do you know
How
this?
did she do that? I know she had a relationship with him, but
I think
how'd she
Burt.
save his life?
Remember when Burt was sick?
Yeah.
Did he,
and
like-
he had TMJ, and everybody thought he had AIDS.
Yeah. I think he passed out in a bathtub, and was drowning, and she pulled him out.
Darn.
Not by his hair, I hope.
Yeah, she must
Wasn't that the story?
Yes.
have grabbed onto something that was much more attached to him.
Yeah. His penis. Pulled him out by his penis.
Really?
Yeah, but didn't she save Burt Reynolds' life?
That's what she said. Yeah, it's in her book. It's in her book, and they talked about it when she died.
She pulled a toupee out of his throat.
She said he was misdiagnosed with exhaustion.
Yeah.
And I guess he had something, the TMJ going on, but he passed out in the tub.
He was always misdiagnosed.
Yeah, no one doctor can figure out what's wrong with
Why
him.
is he having such a problem?
Yeah, why is Burt Reynolds misdiagnosed?
Figure out what Bert had.
Everybody else knows what you got.
I'll tell you something, Howard. I was down right near that Jupiter, Florida.
Where does Burt Reynolds go to? Dr. Bombay?
Yeah. He must find his doctors in the penny saver.
Yeah.
Jupiter, Florida, that's where he had that dinner theater going on for a while.
Yeah.
You can't goof on him down there at all.
They love him.
Oh, my God, what Bert has done for the community, you don't know what he's done for us.
Let's go down there and goof
That's
on him.
where all his money is.
Yeah, that's why Bert's bankrupt. No wonder they love him. They fleeced him.
How did we get to him? We were talking about poor Tammy, who was married 4 or 5 times. They say she finally found happiness in her last marriage.
They say Bert's bankrupt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because of bad, he bought restaurants.
Restaurants, theaters.
Yeah.
All the stuff is tough to make money with.
Tammy Wynette, though, so I guess he did her. She was pretty ugly, too.
He has weird taste.
He's like at the Dinah Shore.
Dinah Shore, Tammy Wynette.
Those girls are fugly. And he's a celebrity.
He can do anybody.
I'm a personality man.
Well, anyway, here's a little bit of Tammy Wynette from a 1984 interview. She tells us that
She is dead.
No. I want number 10 first.
Oh.
Here she talks about jobs she's worked and her start in singing.
I think I've worked just about every job that you could work. I worked as a waitress and
Big deal.
at a shoe factory.
Who hasn't?
I worked in the fields.
I was a waiter.
A barmaid.
I was a barmaid.
I worked in a garment factory putting collars on men's shirts.
Yeah, so what does that all mean?
I worked just about every kind of job that could be imaginable. And the first time I did really sing out in public was like a waitress and just sitting in.
Wasn't she a coal miner's daughter or something?
No, that's Loretta Lynn.
That was the other pig. Different. The other pig.
The other pig.
She dead too?
Oh, man.
No, she's still alive.
Oh, that's terrible. Here, number 9, Tammy tells us that music is therapy for her.
Not her music, I hope.
It's a form of therapy because when I write...
How does she spell therapy? T-H-E-R-A-P-E-E?
It's an outlet for me. I can say things that I might not could talk about.
Yeah.
Or either I could pretend that it's happened to somebody else and nobody will ever know that it's happened to me. It's just a way of...
You know who Tammy Wynette is? Dolly Parton without Hooters.
Doing things and getting things out off your chest or out of your system that you otherwise wouldn't talk about.
And here she tells us what it's like to be a country singer.
But I don't think I'm anything except a country singer. I've never tried to be, and I don't really have any aspirations to be. I just am very content being a country singer, and I don't want it ever to lose its identity. I think it's
she's real boring.
A shame.
No wonder Bert looks sick.
A lot of people say they would like...
Imagine you had to listen to this rap.
It would all be just considered music. I think that's the worst thing in...
She's like a big deal to country people.
Yeah, she was like the first lady of country music.
I think Bert was with her and he pulled his hair out.
Another person who died while we were away of a drug overdose and alcohol was Rob Pilatus of
Fallacious.
Milli Vanilli. He was once on this program.
That's true.
And you have a clip over there that you've been playing earlier today. We'll play it one more time from an appearance on this show. This is after it was discovered that Rob and Fab were not the guys singing on the Milli Vanilli album.
Yeah, I might have to let this re-cue. I didn't realize you're going with it.
Oh, dear.
Well, it'll take a second.
All right. Well, anyway, he had a number. I think he had been in rehab something like 12 times.
Yeah, more than that guy we had on the show the other day. What's his name? We called in Andy Dick.
Oh, no, Andy
no,
Dick.
more than...
Scott Weiland.
Yeah. More than Scott Weiland from Stone Temple Pilots.
And they did this whole behind the music special on VH1 on Milli Vanilli.
Yeah, that was good.
And, he talked about how he was all clean now,
yeah.
and he was ready to start his life all over again.
All those guys are always clean. They're clean in between heroin.
They're clean for a minute.
Yeah.
They're clean while they're filming.
They ought to keep quiet about that. All right, here he is.
Wait, so you tried to jump out a window.
Yeah.
You tried to take pills.
And I tried to slash my wrist. So.
And slash your wrist.
And
all at the same time?
Wow. And I called LA Times at the same time.
And you called the LA Times.
No.
He's cool.
Frank Farian, the guy who who created Milli Vanilli, said that he was aware that Rob was having troubles again and saw him, kind of whacked out on drugs and alcohol, but he didn't realize how much danger he was in. He was just about to, I think he had paid for him to go into rehab once again.
I think a lot of these guys go off their drug of choice and then they kill themselves because they're so depressed without it.
No, he was on drugs. He just overdosed.
Oh, I see.
It wasn't like he killed, just sliced his wrist or tried to jump again. He just drank and drugged and
because no offense,
never woke up again.
No offense like Jackie. Jackie's always loaded and he's happy and he's alive.
Yeah. So far. You think that he would kill himself if he couldn't drink?
Sure. Jackie has a suicide hotline on speed dial.
Jeez. Another person that I never thought was all that happy was Wendy O. Williams.
Yeah, we had her on the show, too.
She committed suicide the other day by shooting herself.
I got tape of her, too.
Here, you do?
Yeah.
From this show?
Uh-huh. I actually do.
I learned things through experience, and I believe in taking chances. And sometimes you don't always make the right choice, and you run into the wall and you bounce off the wall. But if you learn from it, great. And I mean, my whole philosophy is to just do it.
Oh, shut up.
And be true to yourself first.
That's your tape. Wait, here she is. She was on Dial-A-Date.
Oh, you're kidding. We gave her away on Dial-A-Date?
And one of you lucky love saves, we get to go out with Wendy O. Williams.
That's right.
And who is very fine. Very fine indeed.
She had a great body. Bad face.
You thought she had a great body?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Big fake breasts.
And she's into it.
Well, I'm sure we got a lot of good potential out there. I'm interested in anyone who calls in, but I think particularly with your audience, I bet we've got a lot of cherry girls out there.
Oh, she was girls?
Yeah, she was into girls.
Shall we shag now or shall we shag later?
You want girls too?
Well, sure.
Really? You go for that kind of thing?
Sure, not just girls who've never made it with a guy. I mean cherry girls. Girls who've...
What's a cherry girl?
I guess the girl that never made it with a girl.
Oh.
Always had the fantasy that they'd like to make it with a woman and they'd like to be...
Another lesbo.
Well, if no one remembers her group was called the Plasmatics. And
gee, no one could forget that.
They never had a hit song, but they used to go on TV a lot because they always destroyed things. You know, she'd chainsaw a TV and
urinate on stuff.
Yeah. She said she probably would have been more successful if she wasn't so aggressive.
What number?
14. Or 15.
15?
I'm an aggressive singer. I'm an aggressive person. I probably could make more money or sell more records if I wanted to sing pretty pop songs. But to me, it's fun to just let yourself go.
She was ugly, though.
To me, that's what it's all about.
Her face stopped our studio clock. Remember that? We had to reset it.
So a fond farewell to a number of people.
How did she do it?
She shot herself.
In the face?
I don't know. I don't know any of the details. Oof. She always looked like that, Jackie. So what are you going to do?
Dogs humped her legs with her eyes closed.
Oh.
With their eyes closed. Whatever. You know what I mean.
What are you trying to say?
You know that.
Did you hear about the car show here yesterday? The International Auto Show was the scene of a little altercation.
Guys who go to that stuff are really macho.
Were stabbed.
Yeah.
The violence broke out shortly after 5 near the BMW section on the second floor of the Jacob Javits Center when a group of 4 men described only as Hispanic and in their 20s got into an argument with 2 Asian men also in their 20s. Apparently, there's a car that's being given away at the car show. I don't know if the car show's over or not, but...
It is now.
They have a car they're giving away, and a couple of guys wanted to stand there and have their picture taken with the car, and some other guys were already standing there, and when the guy said, could you please move so we could take this picture, they said no, and that led to a fight. And someone pulled out a gun.
Yeah.
Or not a gun, a knife. And started stabbing away. State police are investigating the incident and did not immediately comment about it. A friend of the injured Asian pair who asked not to be identified said his friends are from Queens and go to the show every year. He said they were there yesterday with their girlfriends and were unarmed. He said the Hispanic man was injured with his own knife as the pair defended themselves. So that's at the car.
Were they Korean guys, the other guys?
Asian.
Yeah. Would you pull a knife on an Asian guy? Chances are they know karate.
Well, the Asians just got stabbed.
Yeah. Really?
The Hispanics did all right, I guess, in that fight.
Street fighters.
But, you can't really say anything to anybody anymore.
No, you can't.
If people come up and want to take a picture with the car, let them.
What were those Asian guys? Didn't they throw any little stars or anything? They didn't even fight back?
Must have caught them before they got their ninja gear on.
Ninja. Where are my nunchucks? I told you that karate's not that good. You gotta whip out stars and nunchucks.
Too much preparation.
You gotta be ready.
All this gear.
Look at Jean-Claude Van Damme when he got his ass kicked by Chuck Zito. He was trying to clear a dojo floor. Yeah. He needed to clear a floor so he could kick.
Let me move this chair.
Put it back to the table.
Yeah, you always got, you have to have the right conditions to do it.
The right setting.
The pepperly.
Howard Stern all morning. Play with yourself.
Balance? Balance what? Balance bar? Oh, I love the Balance bar, Robin. Balance Nutrition Bar.
Did you eat it on vacation?
Yes, I did. I carried it in my briefcase. And then when I got hungry, I ate from the Balance bar.
Wow. Well, that one has the 40-30-30 concept.
Yes, it does. 40% carbs.
Nutrition.
They figured it out. 40% carbs, 30% protein, and 30% dietary fat. And that's what gives you the long-lasting energy. And that's what builds you up if you're a weightlifter, you know, and that's what gets you thin if you blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? You're on the road, you need a meal. Instead, you go and you have some crap.
That's it.
That puts the extra pounds, doesn't give you the nutrition, doesn't feed your body properly. And this is like eating a candy bar. You should taste these things. The Balance Bar. Great flavors like almond brownie, banana coconut, chocolate cranberry, honey peanut. What else they got? Fudge, yogurt honey peanut.
I didn't know they had that many flavors.
Tons of them. I'm not even mentioning all. Mocha, toasted crunch. Look for it in the store. They got it in both economical canisters and single-serve packets. It's called Balance Bar. You'll love it. It's a workout booster or a post-workout recovery aid. It's a meal. It's a snack. Whatever you want to make it, Balance Bar. You can do anything on it. 1-800-678-4246 if you need more info.
You're back on the Howard Stern Show.
What else is in the news, Robin?
You could call this part 2 if you just can't say anything to anybody these days.
Okay. Here's part 2 of you can't say anything to anybody these days.
In Milwaukee.
Yeah.
At a supermarket. You know how they have the express lines and they say, 10 items or less, 12 items or less or whatever?
Right.
Well, there's always somebody in the line who has more than the 10 items they're supposed to have or the 6 items they're supposed to have, and nobody ever says anything to them.
I do.
What do you say?
I say, please don't hurt me.
Well, a Milwaukee supermarket customer has been charged with cutting off parts of a woman's nose with a pocket knife.
Oh, my God.
After the woman went to an express checkout lane with too many items.
Good.
She won't do it again.
Etherine Pettigrew, 41, was charged Saturday with recklessly endangering the safety of another person, which carries a maximum sentence of $10,000 and 2 years in prison. Vicki Lemons, 27, lost about half of her nose.
Can you believe you only get like 2 years for chopping off somebody's nose? Don't you think you deserve life in prison?
No, the woman was wrong. She should not have been in that line with too many items.
20 years for having a joint and 2 years for cutting somebody's nose.
I never got that.
Justice.
Yeah, everything's about pot. Pot use.
Jesus Christ.
But it's true.
It's true.
I mean, why would you do that?
Vicki Lemons lost about half of her nose and required surgery after the attack on Wednesday. It happened in the supermarket parking lot.
Wow.
After this
Can't believe it.
situation arose inside the store.
2 years.
I still say that's good. I'm telling everybody so you can stay out of that express line if you don't have the right number of items.
Yeah, that is obnoxious. You know?
But there are people who have the guts to just go up and do it. I see now in New Jersey they're going to put cameras at the toll booths to catch people who just go through and don't pay.
Right.
They used to have people just sitting there trying to write down the license numbers of all the people. They say they lose about $4 million a year in tolls from people who just drive through.
What you do is you just go up to that basket and pretend you put something in.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do.
I did that once, I have to admit. I didn't have any money. I left home without my purse.
What are you going to do?
And so I just grabbed, I had some change in my pockets, but it was mostly pennies, and I just threw it in and pretended.
I'm surprised that doesn't go on all day. I'm sure it does.
Thrown in the right amount of money.
Well, just imagine how many people have to go through that thing for $4 million at 35 cents. That's all they are, is 35 cents.
Yeah.
Yep.
So a lot of people are just driving through.
12 million people.
Now, this is another one of those situations. The question I have about this story, Howard, is did these people take fertility drugs? The parents of 3-month-old quadruplets who are hospitalized in Phoenix with multiple broken bones and skull fractures have been prohibited from seeing their children pending an investigation. Elizabeth Whittle and Anthony Perez of suburban Avondale have been interviewed by police, but no charges have been filed yet. Initial examinations of the 3 boys and 1 girl on Saturday indicate that the broken bones were caused by intentional abuse, not a bone disease.
Yeah.
Results from all the medical tests could take 2 weeks. So it's quadruplets there. beating up 3-month-old quadruplets.
Sounds like he used one of the kids as a club to beat up the other 2.
The other 3.
The other 3. Quadruplets, right.
Yeah.
There you go.
I just wonder if they took fertility drugs to get all those kids.
They had to have kids.
Don't you just love it? In Brooklyn, a 35-year-old man leaving a subway station early yesterday was seized at knife point by a man who robbed and sexually assaulted him.
Come here, buddy.
And that guy will get 2 weeks in jail.
Cops said at 2:30 in the morning, the victim exited an A train at Green and Fulton Streets and was approached from behind by a thug who demanded to be taken to the victim's residence. Once there, the crook ransacked the apartment and forcibly sodomized the victim.
Oh, boy.
He then left the victim tied up and fled with his portable CD player, cordless phone, and automatic teller card.
Whoever did this crime will get 2 weeks in jail. And if he had a roach on him, life. Life in prison.
It's not fair.
One roach.
Jesus Christ.
I read the story and I think about how men have always walked the streets at night feeling pretty much impervious to crime.
Right. Now guys are getting raped. What's this world coming to?
You got to be worried about yourself no matter who you are.
It's dangerous. No one can get along.
Not even in this room.
But just imagine you're a guy, that sodomy thing really freaks guys out.
It sure does. You haven't tried? Oh, yeah, you have.
Of course you have.
It hurts, right?
I wasn't forced.
Yeah, but anal sex is it painful?
I would not call it pain, no.
No? It was pleasurable.
It was okay, but I wouldn't do it again.
It's a wild part of my life. Really enjoyed it. Now that entrance is closed.
I say that entrance can be opened up again.
No.
The drop of a hat.
It was done right.
The number of teens reporting gangs in their schools nearly doubled from 1989 to 1995. And the number of students victimized by violent crimes increased nearly 25% during that period, according to a new federal report. Lots of kids are reporting gang activity in their schools.
I'm just thinking, you bent over.
Oh, man. Please. In a public bathroom.
It was not a public bathroom.
You're like the George Michael of the show.
No.
Go ahead. I've known you 15 minutes.
All right, let's not get into it.
That's such a dirty thing.
What?
That's so dirty. It's dirty back there.
Dirty. Maybe on you.
Oh, believe me, it is. So filthy.
You know how you're always talking about those weird high-speed chases and how they can be dangerous?
Oh, yeah.
In Florida, they had this wacky prison break that was planned by the convict's mother.
She got balls.
Yeah. She masterminded the whole thing. This 58-year-old woman wanted her little boy Jay Sigler out of jail. So she got her boyfriend to commandeer a big tractor-trailer, and he drove it through the fence at the prison. And then she drove through it with a car.
Imagine.
And her little boy jumped in the car and they drove off.
Cool.
After a shootout.
Would your mom do that for you?
The boyfriend jumped out of the cab of the truck with a gun blazing, and then he threw a gun to the boy, the J guy, as he ran toward the car, and they're all shooting at the guards as they jump in the car and take off.
How nice is that, though? His mom broke him out of prison by driving through the fence.
Well, now she's going to prison with him. Because a day later, they sort of caught up with this Jay Sigler and another friend of his who were in a car. This police officer was trying to tail them kind of inconspicuously as he called for other backup, but then they noticed that they were being followed, and they whipped down this alleyway and came out on the other side, and they hit another car, just sort of broadsided it, killing the 55-year-old driver. They were too stunned after the accident to get away, so they both were arrested, and now they're charged with murder.
Yeah, but they only go to jail for a month. But if they had a roach on them, a year.
Where's the justice?
We're going to keep that up now.
Her boyfriend was 31, it says.
Yeah, that 58-year-old lady gets around.
Look at her. What a pig.
Let me see. Let me see what a picture is.
Picture? I couldn't believe it after seeing her.
Oh.
She's no Spice Girl.
And what is happening to the buildings in Manhattan? The facades are all falling down. A woman crushed by an avalanche of stucco while walking along the Bowery last week has died of her injuries.
Wow. How horrible. What a way to go.
Inspectors continue to investigate the collapse, but this has been happening over and over again this year.
Who do they got for an inspector? Inspector Clouseau?
I bet you that guy would get a month. But you sell what joint?
What if he had some hash oil? The electric chair.
We got it. Gas chamber.
Oh, dear.
The owner of the building got 2 hours in jail.
Exactly.
His whole facade fell on people.
Give the boys some new candy.
What, give him some psilocybin? Firing squad. One hit.
Cut off half their nose.
A Westchester Corrections officer who resides in Mohopac, why don't they just give us his address, faces up to 4 years in state prison for allegedly sodomizing a male prisoner.
I never knew how to say that. May I say it? Mohopac?
Yeah.
Mohopac. I don't know. I'm asking you.
The Indians didn't even know.
Mayopac. Anyway, who cares?
Anyway, he sodomized the prisoner inside the Westchester County Jail.
Oh.
56-year-old Edward Hicks. Now, you wait till 56 to get into this situation.
When I was 56.
I had sodomy in jail.
Was arrested following the alleged incident that involved a 21-year-old prisoner.
Big horny prisoner. Oh, jail. I'd rather kill myself.
The commissioner of the jail says he doesn't want to discuss this case other than to say that Hicks has been suspended with pay from his $47,000 a year job that he's held for the past 10 years.
Suspended with pay. What would he have to do to have him take it?
If it was pot!
Yeah. What else is in the news, Robin?
Apparently, they've come to some kind of a peace accord in Northern Ireland. Or
Don't believe it.
Ireland?
Don't believe it. It'll be over in a week.
They say that there are probably going to be a lot of people trying to violate it and tear it apart. So they're looking for outbreaks of violence. But
they're all drinking over there. They don't know what they
say. They say they have come to an agreement. The Pope announced today that he prays that it will work.
I praise that it will work. I praise you. Come to the light. Come into the light, my children.
He thanked God.
Children of the night.
For the peace pact.
How are you?
But he says it needs responsible and concrete gestures to make it a success.
All of the people of the world will get along in Ireland.
8 parties in Northern Ireland reached the historic accord last week on Good Friday.
All the peoples of the world.
Takes no talent to be a monster.
All that grunting and groaning.
John Paul says the agreement allows those people so dear and so long afflicted to look forward to the future with greater trust.
Friends? I have no friends.
Home? I have no home.
I have no home. Hunted.
Despised.
Living like an animal.
He's the master.
A new study uncovers a surprising bit of knowledge, considering that the parents of today's kids often had experience with drugs. Yeah. Despite figures showing more kids trying marijuana, the Partnership for a Drug-Free America says baby boomer parents are convinced that their own kids don't face a threat. Have you talked to your children about drugs, Howard?
No.
No?
No, I did, but I was high at the time.
Oh, stop it.
I was stoned.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Do you think they know anything about drugs?
Yeah, they know something about them. They know to stay away.
They rolled it up for them.
Yeah.
You don't think that their friends are?
I hope not. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. How old are they? How old are my kids?
They're approaching teens and in their teens.
Yeah, they probably know about it. I don't talk to them
about it. Do they know some kids who do?
I think the less you talk about it, the better. I do.
You have a good policy.
Yeah. But you keep talking about it, and then they want them. They start to wonder, hey, this must be great.
They say that parents underestimate the availability of marijuana. Their children's their children may come into contact with, and they underestimate the amount of children who have actually used drugs.
Like, Jackie, what would you do if you had kids? You're so into pot. Would you tell them just to do pot?
I really don't know.
You know what a lot of people do?
People are confused, you know.
Yeah, I mean, like...
They give up pot and start drinking more. They think that's
My sister's sister-in-law actually got busted. Her kids went to school and they said, if you see any of this stuff around your house, and you go, oh, my parents have that.
Hey, they get on the... They keep it in their sock drawer.
Jesus. Kids tattletale.
Really? And they got busted?
Yeah.
You mean the cops came?
Yeah, the whole thing.
Oh, my God.
Years ago.
Wow.
Oh, my
hey,
God.
Did your mommy and daddy have this? Oh, yeah.
You sure do.
Lots of it.
My mother found a kilo of pot in the cellar of my brother's about 20 years ago, but she knew goddamn well what it was. And he came in one day and she said, hey, don't worry, Bobby, I threw away that insulation you had down in the cellar. $300 for
a kilo.
Ow! We buy with a kilo.
Yeah, if you had 1 kilo, my God.
According to this survey, 33% of parents think their kids view marijuana as harmful when only 18% of teens actually do. And 21% thought their teen may have experienced or experimented with pot, while actually 44% of teens actually have.
Is it harmful? It is harmful, right?
No.
Huh? Is it? I don't know. Is it harm? I tell them it's bad.
Well, you're still questioning it, though.
No, I mean, I guess it's bad. Drinking's bad.
Yes, it is.
You tell them that?
Yeah. Well, I don't drink. And I don't smoke any weed anymore. Quit. I'm in rehab. I'm in pot rehab.
But you would have you did drink in front of them.
No, not really. I don't drink.
No, but if you were to take a drink, you wouldn't hide it.
Right. Pot I would. This is illegal.
They insist on, the Clintons are back from their Africa trip, and they've been
cartoons.
Running around doing their thing. And today they are going to preside over the Easter egg roll on the White House lawn.
It's fun.
And I just said to myself, they're going to keep up this ruse that they have some kind of a family life.
Yeah.
The two of them. They're just going to continue to go on like all this other stuff is not going on. Like the woman who's going to be in Playboy next month doesn't say she had a one-night stand with Hillary's husband.
It's pretty clear that he's having, extramarital sex. But
all the time.
Yeah.
The Easter egg hunt is where he met one of those women.
Really?
Yeah.
Right?
The
most recent one.
I have no idea.
That's why he's going.
He meets
one
women
who's
everywhere he
husband.
goes.
It's a great place to meet chick.
That Willie woman, he met her at the Easter egg
hunt? Yeah. Hunting for some eggs.
Yeah, Willie.
I was looking for the eggs inside her.
Except they were petrified.
Can't color those.
I like human eggs.
Well, I colored them all right.
There's an egg, bend over.
So that's what they'll be doing today. They'll be out there with the children.
Yeah. The kids are the future dates.
And their mothers are even better.
Right now, I have to do it with them.
Go scout me if you...
That's our president.
He's cool.
Premiere Magazine. I still haven't seen the list. Are you on it?
What
Premiere
list?
Magazine has come out with its list of the 100 most powerful people in Hollywood.
Yeah, I'm on that. I was on it 1 year.
I know. I'm just wondering if you're on it again.
I think they came to their senses and realized I have no power.
May issue. And here's Howard Karen, who's the deputy editor.
Cool.
Of Premiere.
It's a good job.
He says there's been a shift in the magazine's list this year.
The deputy editor.
Does he wear a badge?
Yeah. Cool.
To a large extent, talent definitely moved up, and the executives at studios and agents and the powers behind the camera have moved down. And partially it's because there's kind of like a tectonic shift that's going on in Hollywood where there's a whole group of new young actors that are taking the place of dying action heroes like Schwarzenegger and Stallone.
Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger. Doesn't he know the guy's name Schwarzenegger?
I don't know.
Schwarzenegger.
Well, that shows how much power he's lost.
Yeah.
They're mispronouncing his name.
Wow.
He also says that this is the kind of star who has power in Hollywood. Number 6, please.
What kind of star?
He'll tell us.
I can't wait.
She peeked us.
star that can carry an event movie. That's me. Bring a 20, 30, 40, 50 million opening week, which means that many millions of people are dying to see them right away.
20, 40, 50.
Oh. That person holds
I only brought
a
in
lot of
15
power
the first
in
week.
because if you attach that kind of star to your film, suddenly a very expensive budget becomes viable.
I brought in 15 million the first week.
Okay, well then, what
that?
gets a movie made, Mr. Karen? Number 7.
What makes a movie get made is when the right power players become attached to it. You know, the studio wants it, a director wants it, a star wants it. All the right people are in the right place.
This guy knows a lot of stuff. Pretty smart.
And why is Disney's Michael Eisner number 1 on the list?
The reason, for example, we put Michael Eisner as number 1 is because of the amazing...
Because he got a 600 on his math SAT.
that exists. Synergy is the word where these various divisions feed each other from film and music and theme.
But this guy knows a lot about show business.
Disney does that better than any other company in the world.
All right, cool. Thank you. He's very much into it.
He may think that it takes all that to get a movie made, but Ice Cube has just directed a film.
Yeah, and when did he ever bring in 20 million, 30 million, 40 million?
There you go. It's called The Players Club, and here's Ice Cube telling us the difference between making a record and making a film.
It's almost like night and day because
it's all good.
I can go in by myself and do a record. You know, just
keep it real.
With a movie, you need over 100 people, you know, working together, and it's just it's a totally different process.
Cool. Just keeping it real.
They got filmy stuff.
It's different.
Yeah. You see,
which guy is he? He's that little chubby guy?
No, Ice Cube. Yeah, he's a little chubby. I guess he's chubby.
He's cool. He's keeping it real.
They got pictures and a record. They don't have that.
That's cool.
Jamie Foxx, that guy we saw on the plane when we were.
Yeah, he's keeping it real.
He's in the movie that's being directed by Ice Cube. Here, Jamie Foxx talks about Bill Cosby's negative reaction to his previous film, Booty Call.
Booty Call?
Shamunu Cuckoo Lulu. Well, you know, because, I mean, the booty call, I mean, this is Phil flying and flowing and not on the... But you know what? He has good points. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he had good points. It's just the fact that the way he said it or how it came out, you know, made you feel bad. You know, it's kind of like, you know, if you just call me, or can I talk to Jamie Foxx myself?
Right. He was looking for publicity.
Like that or whatever, then it would have been cool because you would always want to get advice from Bill Cosby because he's been there.
All I know is Jamie Foxx has this big black bodyguard that looks like a giant football player. We didn't even notice Jamie Foxx.
To protect him from us.
Yeah.
Who's that big guy? Somebody.
Yeah, I go, hey, that guy's a football player, Robin. Meanwhile, it's Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, I said, no, he's guarding Jamie Foxx.
Oh.
I thought it was his son.
The little guy there.
Yeah. He was keeping it real.
Well, Jamie made that movie Booty Call, and Bill Cosby condemned it shortly before it was discovered that Bill Cosby makes booty calls.
Yeah. Then we found out Bill makes booty calls, and Bill kept his mouth shut. Whoops. Yeah, I made a booty call.
Walter Matthau and Jack Lemmon are doing a sequel to The Odd Couple.
The Old Couple.
And yeah, that's what they should call it.
You're kidding. Who's putting money into that?
It's called The Odd Couple 2. And here is Walter Matthau to tell us if he could explain the chemistry between himself and Jack Lemmon.
Sheer luck. I don't feel there's any chemistry between us. We were together in a picture that made money.
Yeah, but
so someone said, well, let's get those guys. They made money in the last picture, so let's get them again.
Oh.
Then after a while...
He's like angry.
I know.
He's like angry that he has to do an interview. Cocky.
Goddamn success.
There's any chemistry. We made money.
Someone said, hey, what is the chemistry with you guys?
We don't have any. Not on.
He was also asked if it was true that he copped a feel off of Christine Baranski.
Yeah, I did. So I.
Of The Odd Couple 2.
I cop a feel on practically every female that gets within a foot of me.
Yeah, that's nice.
So
well, let's go molest your daughter. How's that?
I'm laughing at this because I said, Walter Matthau can sit here and say this, and everybody thinks it's so cute.
Yeah.
But if you even talk about a woman's breast, they want to condemn you.
Yeah.
Hey. And if I had a roach on me.
And if you had pot.
They'd stone you.
Guy says, yeah, I feel up any woman that comes within my distance.
And everybody thinks that's cute.
Cute old man. Big ugly.
Oh, perfect.
Here's a production audio scene from The Odd Couple 2.
Felix, I soiled myself.
It may be another 17 years before we see each other again.
That's a date.
There it is.
Boy, oh boy, what chemistry.
They don't have chemistry. What's the matter with you? What's the matter with you?
Where's a woman? I gotta go feel her.
Remember the Rat Pack?
Yeah, I was in that. Oh, no, that was the Whack Pack.
Yeah, you were in the Whack Pack. No, the Rat Pack. That was Frank Sinatra, Sammy Davis Jr., Dean Martin, and a bunch of other people.
Peter Lawford.
Peter Lawford and Joey Bishop, right?
Yep.
William Shore has written a book about the Rat Pack with Larry Quirk. Here he says the Rat Pack was a group with few worries. I think I want number 22 first.
22?
Yeah. Making him do his work to earn his keep today.
They sort of find them romantic. They're overlooking the negatives. I mean, they all got terrible illnesses. Their livers, just kicked out. But they were having a great time, and they weren't worried about all these things that everybody obsesses with today.
Yeah, like living.
All their livers kicked.
Yeah. They didn't worry about, staying healthy.
Great group to belong to. Here's William Shore to tell us why this group of entertainers took on the name.
Well, what happened is that Frank Sinatra had been friends with Humphrey Bogart and his wife Lauren Bacall, and after Bogart died, he sort of took over their group, which had been known as the Homely Hills Rat Pack. And he was friends with Dean Martin, and he had known Sammy Davis Jr. In fact, he was instrumental in helping Sammy's career. He was friends with Peter Lawford for many years, and they decided to make a movie called Ocean's 11. And they were making the film in Las Vegas. They decided that they'd film during the day and they'd do a show in the Copa Room of the Sands Hotel in the evening. So they basically just didn't sleep.
Jesus.
Wow.
How do you do that?
I don't know.
Sounds like me.
I'll do it.
And here's the other author, Larry Quirk, on Frank Sinatra's alleged involvement with organized crime.
Really?
He's here, isn't he?
Well, I've often felt Frank had a bad rap there. What was he supposed to do? A lot of the mafia chieftains came to his events and...
what, are you kidding me?
What was he supposed to do? Antagonize them? And a lot of them came from similar backgrounds. And the fact that he was tactful, sociable, got along with them doesn't necessarily mean he shared their way of life in every respect. It was just a matter of going along to get along.
Cool.
Now we know why William Shore does most of the talking.
I'd like to get that guy in the air.
You'll interview him. Of course, the Masters tournament was played yesterday. Tiger Woods was the reigning champ, but yesterday he was unseated by his old friend, Mark O'Mara.
Big fat guy.
Look at the size of it.
Yeah, big fat white guy.
Oh, Jesus.
That's some sport golf.
Looks like John Candy.
Guy's a pro and he's in that kind of shape.
Yeah, really. Mark says he's glad he finished first.
Makes baseball look aerobic.
Putted just as good this year, even though I haven't.
Oh, this is Tiger.
Wood.
Oh, geez. Hold on. Who are we talking to now?
Mark O'Mara.
Oh, Christ.
Screw my news.
You're not kidding. Okay.
To win the major championship, especially the Masters, is a dream come true for me. So, hopefully now that'll put a lot of the rest of the stuff to rest. When I come in the press room, people want to ask, how come you haven't won a major championship now? I've got that under my belt, and, I'm just going to try to enjoy this moment.
Here's the play-by-play as done by Jim Gray on CBS Radio.
Standing over it now, eyes it, rolls it, everybody on their feet, coming near it, by the hole and in, Mark O'Mara, age 41.
He's 41?
This is a sport for old people.
He looks like he's 70.
I couldn't believe when they said
Jack Nicklaus, who's 100 now, he did very well. He said, this was good because, this could be my last one.
have all the people out there, you know, knowing that may be the last time you walk down in front of them. Having a chance to do something good was a pretty nice feeling, and it was a pretty special day.
Where is it a sport that you can have a guy that old play with 20-year-olds and they can do just as well?
Jack
What
Nicklaus.
kind of sport is that?
It sounds like he's on helium or something. Did you hear that guy?
He sounds like Bob Hope.
I want to tell you. Yeah, I got to tell you that, boy. Man, the hell was that? What else?
That's what's happening.
Thanks, Robin. Hey, Jackie the Joke Person Martling
Thank you. That's very politically correct.
is in Penthouse. His 2 filthy joke CDs, Sergeant Pecker and the Joke Man, still only $12 plus $4 U.S. shipping. Also on cassette, buy 2, get 1 free. Call 1-800-323-KING. Next Tuesday, Jackie, April 21st at the Westchester Broadway Theater in Elmsford, New York. For information and CD samples, visit jokeland.com. Thanks to Boys to Men. Their current CD is called Evolutions in the stores. Also on E! Tonight, Gary and Stuttering John flop at Webster Hall. Don't miss tonight's wild episode when the E-cameras follow Master of Ceremonies Baba Booey and Stuttering John as they host a Spice Channel party. Watch Gary and John anger their feisty audience with bad Monica Lewinsky jokes.
Watch him almost cause a riot.
Yeah. See the crowd turn ugly when the Spice Girls don't get naked quick enough. Tonight on the all-new E! Show. See you tomorrow.
You're listening to the Howard Stern Show on the SVPRN, Stolen Vehicle Police Recovery Network. This is...
Hey now. I told you. Yes, sir. I warned you. Oh, that's good. I prepared you. Look out. I instructed you. I told you what to expect.
Is the Howard Stern Show.
Hey, Freddie, read these plugs.
Yeah. Okay, just for your own information, King Norris will be back in action this week. King Norris in Manhattan, of all places. Thursday night, April 16th, at Arlene's Grocery. It's supposed to be a happening place, I believe it if I see it. King Norris at Arlene's Grocery in Manhattan, and even a more happening place, King Norris Friday night. April 17th at Boulevard Pub in Hop Hop Kong, New Jersey. And you can get the CD at Record Revolution in Cleveland, Ohio. Ear Candy Collectibles in Van Nuys. Disco Round in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I believe, I'm not certain of this, I think it might actually be available on CDNow.com, but don't quote me. Scott the Engineer, you can quote that. He's available anywhere, anytime, any place. Come up with the cash, though. 718-BAG-5040.
All right, everybody. Thank you, and we'll see you